Don't.
Yeah.
But we digress. All right. Susie, are you ready to throw down on the showdown?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. What common legal term literally means under penalty?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
What song did Paul McCartney pen for John Lennon's son, Julian?
I'm not sure. I don't know that one either.
I've commented many times that I think this song was an overreach. I think he went too far.
Is it Here Comes the Sun? Oh, I know.
What?
Let It Live and Let Die.
No. But okay, here's your money question. What are baby rabbits called?
Oh, I know this one, but I'm not sure. I think it's Pups. I don't know.
Okay. Which NBA team plays its home games in Madison Square Gardens?
The Knicks.
What was the
New York
first? What was the first vegetable ever to be grown in space?
I don't know. A pumpkin?
What fish is capable of generating an electric charge up to 600 volts?
An eel?
What is the square root of 64?
8?
Humans breathe in oxygen and exhale what?
Carbon dioxide?
Yes.
I don't know.
What is California's state animal?
Bear.
What actor and comedian appeared in the video for Paul Simon's song "You Can Call Me Al"?
Chevy Chase.
Good job. You came alive. Let me just tell you that. You roared to a comeback. That was very good. All right, we're gonna bring Dave in and see how he does. Nice job, Susie. Nice comeback.
Oh.
Pretty good. My money is safe. But the beauty is I can just bring you your Dutch Bros card today.
Yeah.
And I don't have to bring you $5 because I get to keep my $5. Gaha. Okay.
How are you feeling, Susie? Better than the previous 2 times?
Oh, yeah. The questions are super easy today.
Oh, okay. Super easy, she says. Okay. Now she's putting pressure on me.
Yes, she is.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know if I like that. All right, my turn to play 10 questions for me. Here we go.
What common legal term literally means under penalty?
Perjury?
What song did Paul McCartney pen for John Lennon's son, Julian?
Hey, Jude.
Here's your money question. Yeah. What are baby rabbits called? I want a rabbit. Boop, boop, boop.
Bunnies.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Which NBA team plays its home games at Madison Square Garden?
The Knicks.
What was the first vegetable to ever be grown in space?
Vegetables. I will say a cucumber.
Which fish is capable of generating an electric charge up to 600 volts?
An eel.
What is the square root of 64?
8.
Humans breathe in oxygen and exhale what?
Carbon dioxide.
What is California's state animal?
Golden bear.
What actor and comedian appeared in the video for Paul Simon's You Can Call Me Al?
Chevy Chase.
Everybody knows that. I never knew that. I would never have gotten that.
Yeah.
Was that it? That's 10?
Yes.
It's a great video.
Ooh, very close. Very close. Mm-hmm. Ladies and gentlemen, final score. Dave wins 7-6.
Oh.
7-6 is as close as you can get.
Yes, it is.
And neither one of us got the money question, I guess.
That's correct.
What are baby rabbits called?
They're called kits.
Kits?
Yeah.
Oh, I would have not got
K-I-T.
that.
How did you do, Quinn?
I think I did okay. I need to hear some of these answers, but I felt pretty decent about them. I know I got the Knicks one.
Well, yeah. That's what we, let's see. Oh, Brian D had kits. Okay. So first thing is supina. Supina means literally under penalty.
Okay.
Supina.
Yep. That makes sense.
Penalty.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Jude. Very good. Kits, Knicks, Potatoes were the first vegetable grown in space, but I mean, who would know that? Then you both got electric eel. You both got 8 carbon dioxide. Is the bear, the grizzly bear, and you both got Chevy Chase.
Well
So the only one that she did not get that you got was Hey Jude.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And I have been on the record as saying that that song's an overreach. Stay out, Stay out of it, Paul. We're good. We're good.
Well, a spirited round, very close. Can't get any closer than that. And we get to see Susie out at the golf tournament. She's gonna.
And
That's right.
congratulations from our friends at Numerica Credit Union. Proud sponsor of Dave's Cash Showdown and our major sponsor today at the golf tournament.
Title sponsor.
Title sponsor.
Numerica Credit Union. They're the only credit union mentioned in 9 different Beatles songs. Yeah, it's true. You'd have to listen to a lot of albums to find it, but in Hey Jude, it's a Hey Jude, Numerica can make it better, better, better. Numerica. It's one of those. It's an undertrack. It's hard to hear in that one, but anyway, it does exist. So listen to it, and I think you'll be very impressed when you hear it.
Yes, and
I'm
5
going
free.
to listen to it now.
Yeah, you listen to it in a different way. For sure.
Totally. And 5 free cups of Dutch love from Spokane's Dutch Bros. Also sponsoring our $15,000 hole-in-one contest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Today's the day.
It's happening, you
Somebody
guys.
will do it. Conditions are perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, now, what will
How
that
many
be?
yards on the 15,000?
Yeah.
I
How many
think
yards on that hole?
I think it has to be 150. When I played out there on Sunday, it was 144. And I did get on, and I did par it.
Nice.
So, yeah, it was good. It was good.
Nice.
I got a little certificate and everything.
Oh, yeah, you got to do that.
But it's I think for insurance purposes for the 15,000, I think it has to be at least 150, and it might even be longer than that. It'll be less for the women's tee box, but I'm not sure.
I thought we all had to hit it from the same one if it's the hole-in-one. I think we all, I don't think we can use that advantage for the hole-in-one. But I'm not sure. I think if you're just playing that, because I don't know insurance-wise, although maybe we're so much less strong that they're like, let the little ladies just show up. Move them right up to the front.
None
It's
of them
fine.
talk like that.
Yeah, they probably all do.
Yes.
Well,
Are you two playing today?
No.
I'm leaving
Yeah.
right at 1:30 when you guys tee off. And then Dave's going to be bopping around.
Yeah.
But I will see you, Susie, and we will. You can help with check-in before you start playing.
Yes.
Okay.
Love to help with check-in.
See
It's
you
gonna
at
be
the
a perfect
clubhouse.
day.
Yeah, it's going to be
Oh
great.
my gosh.
And this time,
Perfect
I was
day.
remembering last time they had us inside the clubhouse because the weather was so bad. This
Right.
time we'll be outside.
Yep.
It'll be all nice. We'll just be right out there. So,
Take it all in. Extra special day.
yep.
All right. Thank you, Susie.
Thank you.
See you.
All right.
All right. We'll see you.
Okay.
All right, we'll take a quick break. When we return, we will. Sam Adams will join us. We'll get to that. We also have our entertainment news and our hot topics segment, and Go Ask Molly.
Yes.
Lots to do in our final 1 hour and 40 minutes of our program. All right, busy day today. The Dave and Molly Show continues from the Numerica Studios.
Live from the Numerica studio and brought to you by Northern Quest Resort and Casino. It's the Dave and Molly Show.
Yes, it is the Dave and Molly Show. Clearly, you can see I'm Dave. Here's Molly. She's looking.
No,
you
no,
look
no, no.
different. You're something's happened. What have you done to yourself? What?
Well, I'm not doing what I normally do.
Look who's here, everybody. It's the great Kevin Parker. Kevin Parker, Dutch Bros Kevin Parker.
Oh.
Look at, we're having Dutch Bros drinks. Molly, of course, is out. She's in France.
France, yeah.
And I got a text from her last night. She was on the second leg of the flight, and she said everything was going great.
She's landed now.
She's got to be landed, yes.
In
Yeah.
what town? I know she's not in Paris. What is it?
She's in for the Nice.
Nice,
yes.
that's right, yeah.
But Kevin Parker is here. Quinn is here.
Yes, good morning, guys.
It's Boys Club. Sausage Fest, you know. So, anyway, but it's cool that you guys are here because you were both part of the golf tournament yesterday.
Oh, it was awesome.
And I think, and I was just hearing some chatter out there in the studio. I think it went very, very well. and everybody was happy. You are a participant and a sponsor.
And actually, 2-time champion, too. I would prefer
that is true.
That's the title I would actually prefer.
Yes, okay.
I'm still waiting for the green jacket or the...
Two-time champion Kevin Parker.
Yes.
And you guys also sponsored the $15,000 hole-in-one contest.
And I've actually won it twice, the tournament.
Yeah, no, you said that, yes.
They were big
Quinn,
wins.
it's going to be a long morning. It's going to be a very long morning. Anyway.
Yeah, we sponsored. It was an awesome tournament. The day was great. Weather was perfect.
And your son got to play with you?
Yeah, that was really fun.
Yeah. Yeah, he can play.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he's got some game.
Every time that I would drive by your group, there'd be like a ball on the green and say, somebody got on. Well, that was Ross.
Yeah, he wanted to win it. He was asking me before we played yesterday, hey, what score do we need to win it? And now we know. Now I know. So
Yeah.
he wants to play again next year.
Okay, good. Awesome. Yeah.
He likes to play with 2-time champions.
Well, we had your signs up, and you didn't have to give away $15,000, so it's pretty good. Pretty
I
good
don't
day.
remember what years I won it.
Well,
What?
Quinn,
I even have a I should have brought the trophy. Dang it.
I feel like I'm in like the Masters clubhouse after somebody's
Yeah,
won and
it's
they're
more or less-
interviewing the champion.
I actually host a champions dinner. We do it at the McDonald's down the street.
anyway, and Quinn, I know you had a very full day because you were with us in the early morning, and then you were here for a while. Then you bolted out to the resort, and I know you got some great photos.
Yeah, it was
And
awesome.
What was your take?
Oh, it was great. And I got out there probably about an hour and a half left of the golfing actually happening because I finished up here, ran home real quick, and then headed out. But it was super cool. I ran into our people from KHQ. I ran into our people from Pinnacle and just was kind of seeing the groups as they're coming and talking with them, which was super fun. And got lots of good pictures, which we'll get up on the Facebook at some point today.
That's cool.
And it was super cool. Got to meet some of our loyal listeners with Natasha and Lisa and John.
Boy, and they are very loyal too.
Yeah,
Man,
they're awesome.
they some of them. Did you see the group that was dressed? There was a Dave, a Ken, and a Molly shirt.
That was awesome.
Yeah,
That was awesome.
And the Dave was a girl, and the Molly was a boy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'm not going to say anything. I'm just
And then you've won the tournament a couple times.
twice actually. Yeah, it was funny you brought that up.
That's right.
Glad that
This is the first I'm hearing of this.
Yeah, really. There'll be more. There'll be more, Quinn. So yeah, we got off to a great start. We got out there and then made our announcements and everything. And literally right after that's when Molly not only left the golf course, left the state, but left the country. So.
Yeah, she's long gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She'll be back a week from today.
Yeah, so I guess I can sit in every day. Is this what you're asking?
No,
I guess I could.
No,
I mean, I'll be here tomorrow. Okay.
No, we've already made the decision that.
Quinn, I don't feel loved.
But I'll tell you what, the great thing about Kevin Parker when he comes in, brings in drinks. Nice.
Yeah.
best.
Good drinks.
Oh.
You're doing the hot kicker.
Yep.
I'm doing a black coffee this morning.
I like that. Now, I don't want to put you on the spot, but what's the latest on the South Hill location for Dutch Bros?
It's coming along. I'm going to guess it's September 1st-ish. We're still through issues, but we're getting there. It should be a pretty easy and fast build, actually, because it's not really much of a build out. It's just a conversion. So it should be coming soon. I'll check on it today, actually.
Okay.
Yeah,
Check on
it's
it
coming.
today.
It's going to be awesome. Yeah.
Nice.
We're going to serve coffee.
Really?
Yeah. We're going to serve hot kickers.
And then now tell me if this is true, because I had heard that the Dutch Bros guy here in Spokane is a 2-time winner.
Yeah, that's the rumor. Yeah,
Wow.
that's the rumor.
I would love to meet that guy.
There were some big wins. If I could only find a green jacket, I would have walked in with one. That's
Anyway.
my next quest.
And you know we're on TV right now.
Yeah, that's why I wore a shirt.
Oh, Parker.
You kids don't do this at home.
Oh, Kevin Parker.
It was a great day yesterday, though.
It was really
was
great.
awesome.
It was awesome.
Yeah. And congratulations to our champions. I know you've won it twice.
Former champions.
But the group that won, our friend Tom, he's been on the winning team multiple times. I'm going to say at least 4 or 5 times.
Who's on that team? Do you have any?
I do, but it's anyway.
What did they finish? Do you know what they finished?
They were 15 under.
It's insane.
Yeah. So anyway,
That's crazy.
they've won it multiple times, but he is injured, and so it was his son and a couple of friends that played, and they're
one is like a 2 handicap, the other's a
Jeez.
4. So they were legit. But he just kind of followed the team around.
He was coaching.
Yeah, he coached him up special.
It's like the Ryder Cup.
Yeah,
Yeah. He's just doing it. Did they use mulligans or do they not even?
They
use
use a
mulligans?
few. Yeah, they're not. Now, in the past, we used to have it was a free for all for mulligans where there was
Oh, I
no
remember.
limit.
That's when it was
really?
a little ridiculous. Yeah.
And then we kind of put a cap on it. I think we maxed out at about 10.
Yeah, it's 10.
Yeah.
10 is still a lot, but it's and we like to do it just because that's how our friends at Dignified Workday made money yesterday.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
fun.
yeah.
They were
So-
fun too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were.
I met a few of them.
Mhm.
Yeah. They were Dutch Bros people, actually. They named their drinks and everything. Oh, yeah, I go there, I get this drink.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
nice.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I like the way you did the mulligans. I actually really liked it.
mhm.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. The food was good. You had
Food was
did you have
amazing. Fish and chips.
You had the
and
fish
then
and chips
I came
before.
early for the food because the food is so good at the resort.
Yeah, you had
just love
that,
the
and
resort.
then after, of course, we had the
The
hamburgers and hot
The
dogs.
burger was great.
you
The
had
cookies were awesome. Did you have the cookies?
I had a
Yeah.
cookie. I had a
Yeah.
cookie.
Those cookies were lethal. I
They were.
should have eaten more, but
Yeah.
I got a little sidetracked with all the pictures and stuff. But it was good food.
It was hard not to go back.
Yeah, it
and
was.
You know what's funny? My caddy Jackson, I met him in 8th grade. I spoke at Salk Middle School, and he pulled up a picture of me and him. And
Oh
then
my
he's like,
gosh.
no way! And then I spoke again when he was a senior, and he showed me a picture when he was a senior, and he was so funny, man. He was so mad because the lady cutting his hair, whoever that was, screwed it up apparently, and he was so bummed about it because he wanted a picture. The next
He had
day,
a brand new
and
haircut.
and they
Oh no, this is back in the school days.
back in the school
Okay.
day. And so they gave him a crew cut. They totally messed it up. So she just gave him a crew cut and didn't charge him. And so he has a crew cut in the photo. And it was so awesome.
Oh,
that
that's
guy's
cool.
cool. That
That's
guy's really
very cool. All the caddies are great.
They're all great.
It's just a great organization out there. And that was our 18th year overall.
Is it
Second year
really?
was just us. Yeah.
18th.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Yeah, we've had that many out there.
Yeah, and there's only been one where there was one off year. There was a COVID year in there, and there was one year I think that we
Yeah, I remember
played
that.
later than normal. But it's been 18 total.
I think we need to add to the name of it. Like, seriously, I think we need to add, like, the Masters of Spokane or something, or the Dave and Molly Masters of Spokane, and maybe give out green jackets to former champion, 2-time champion. What? What? Dave, what? Dave, show the love, would you?
We could
I'm
make a
a
nice
loyal
light
listener.
blue jacket in their logo color.
How cool
and-
would that be?
Yeah.
think
Oh,
about
there
this.
we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool.
And then did you get the swag bag and everything?
Love
Get all
the
stuff?
swag bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything was awesome. In fact, even the swag bag itself was nice. It was like,
Yes, it's
whoa.
an insulated bag. That's from our friends at
And
Rama.
Kalispell gave $20.
Yep.
That was incredible.
Yep. Those and I've when we did that last year, I used that certificate. I bought part of a shirt. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to use it the next couple days.
Yeah.
Kalispell's amazing too.
Mhm.
I mean, they're just what they do, and
Northern Quest people were great. They were a fun group.
they always are.
I'm trying to think of the Silverwood people. They're super fun.
I think I
Yeah.
was sitting next to him at dinner, and was Steve there? I wanted to say hi to him.
Yeah,
Does
I'm
that
not
name
sure.
ring a
Yeah.
bell? I'll look
Anyway.
for it. I was going to say one more thing about the tournament that was so great. Oh, do you know that the resort, Mark Rippon one time told me that he thinks that's one of the nicest kept
I remember you saying
courses in the country.
Mhm.
He said it would rival Pebble in terms of how it's manicured.
It's
Wow.
pretty nice. And we played with Mark Rippon
That was
out
fun.
there a couple
The
times.
Shot heard around Spokane.
And I brought it up just so you could talk
What
about how
is
great
that
your
story?
shot
Dave,
was.
Can you tell that story? I don't remember it. It was a nice day, 78 degrees. It was about 1:15 in the afternoon.
It was a very bold move. You said you were 205 yards out.
You remember?
Oh, I remember. It's a shot heard around the
It
world.
was.
And then you said, if I put this on, then Mark would sign a football for you or
Yeah,
something.
I still have it.
And nobody, to be honest, Mark included, nobody thought you were going to get on. And you did.
I'm the Seabiscuit of golf, Quinn.
It was a very impressive shot. But anyway, that
That's
was several years ago. But since then, you've won a couple of tournaments out there.
Yeah, I've won a couple of tournaments out there.
A couple of majors.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ross, my son, 16, man, that guy was driving 300 a couple times.
Yeah, he can hit.
Jackson crushed it a few times too.
Mm-hmm.
Marshall got up there, my director of maintenance. This guy's hilarious because he's a total athlete. And Jackson's like, hey, who here played sports? He's trying to feel out if we sucked or not, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Marshall's like, oh, I played college baseball. And he gets up and he hits it like 3 yards, like all day long. And I
Yeah.
go, He was a pitcher.
Yeah, he was the master of the bunt.
That's right.
What was your takeaway, Quinn?
Oh, there was
By the time you got there, a lot of people were half tanked and
Yeah,
stuff.
a lot of people were
Everybody was having
having
a
fun.
very good time.
No, it was just super fun. It was so cool.
Yeah.
And like for me, I was telling Ken this as we were walking out. Like you guys have obviously been doing this for a long time and have had a chance to meet a lot of your listeners and stuff. I haven't had a chance to meet a ton of the listeners that we
Yeah,
text with every day
Yeah.
and stuff. So putting some names to faces and like
Yeah.
getting to see guys like Brian Dooley again.
Oh,
who's
Brian's
at the
great.
baseball game. And then I had a really cool conversation with our guy wearing the Molly shirt. They had the
Yes.
Dave, Ken, and Molly.
Trevor,
Yeah, Trevor, who's
Yeah.
not our typical texting in Trevor.
correct.
But he was telling me how he said he watches in the shadows is what he said because he watches on the podcast on Spotify later in the
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I just sometimes like feel like I'm a little disconnected because I'm getting it later on, and like I sometimes I want to text in and say stuff. So I was telling him, and we say this to anyone that's listening on the podcast. I was like, Dave's getting here early. He's going through those texts. He loves reading them. So like
Yeah.
if you're listening later in the day, text us in. And
Yeah.
Oh.
yeah. So
Yeah, the
we were
text
talking
line
about
is
that.
active.
I listen
The
to
Dutch
evening
Bros
a lot.
text line. Look
yeah,
at it. Look at
448-3237.
Yep.
Very good.
448-3237.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
I love listening at night. And when I was traveling
Yeah.
this summer, I was out of the country and I was still listening. I don't know if you noticed a listener out of the country, but that was me.
That was you.
Oh yeah.
We have a lot. I bet you Molly's probably listening. If she's,
I was in England
Well-
tuning in. I was
Okay.
tuning in
Yeah.
from England.
That's right. You had
That was
a
me.
trip
That was
to.
me. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No,
I was
that's
wondering if
good.
you
No.
saw it.
I got it. You know,
Two-time
that's-
champ.
So
Hey, let's get Numerica to get us jackets and put their little thing on it, and that'd be so awesome. And they could give them to former and current champs. So golf's a funny game. It's not for the
did I
weak of heart.
decide to do, man? This may have been a big mistake.
So my caddy, I
Yeah.
met in the 8th grade.
So,
All right.
Yeah, but it was just an awesome day. It was so
It was.
much fun.
I
and-
thought it was like it might have
Yeah.
been the best one ever. When you look at weather, the food's always on point. The
Yeah.
course was always on point.
Right.
People were fun, relaxed. I feel like it's kind of like the crowd they're all comfortable. Most golf tournaments are kind of edgy, even like the scrambles and stuff. But this one, everyone's cool. I wonder how many people have played before. I bet you it's like 60, 70%.
we have a big group that
And it
have,
sold out
yeah,
so fast this year.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh.
yeah. We have one guy, Rob, is the only guy that has played in every single year. Up until last year, there were a couple guys, but then one guy missed. He wasn't feeling well last year, and so we're just one guy has played in all of them, and it was the first time
That's cool.
yesterday he won the trophy.
Oh, he
Yeah,
did.
He was a men's champion.
Oh, very cool. So that guy's legit, man.
Yeah,
That guy's
yeah.
good.
Super
I think
legit.
I've
Good
missed
player.
3.
Yeah, if that.
Yeah, maybe 2. I know I've
No.
missed 2 for sure. I was adding 3 for good measure, but I know I've missed 2.
Yeah. That's
3.
awesome.
I'd love
Pretty-
that. I look forward to that day all year.
That's great.
It's so great.
Yeah.
and
Now,
Blaze, great running.
shifting gears, we'll get back to the golf tournament as the morning goes on. We got lots to get to,
All right.
but we all know all the things that you do. But can you talk about your book?
Oh, yeah, that would be very nice.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, so there's like pop-up pictures and all this stuff. Little monkey, a guy in a yellow hat.
I've
Calling
heard,
it
I've
Curious
heard,
Harold.
I've heard reports about the book.
Yeah,
When is?
I don't think I've told you about the book.
Well,
yet,
you've
have I?
told me, but
Yeah, okay.
it wasn't.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. So it's I've been working on a book for 2 years, kind of in silence, because you don't know if it's ever going to get picked up. And so I wake up like really early in the morning, and I just write, and I had created an outline and everything. And then it got picked up by a publisher about 3 weeks ago.
Wow.
And then I've got to have the manuscript in, the copy of it in by August 31st, and I think I'll be ahead of schedule. And it's about my experience at Columbine. But right now, the working title is Leading with Resilience, and it talks about things of like, why do some people move through really hard times and why do some not? And Columbine's an amazing example of that. And so I looked at a lot of the books written about Columbine from survivors, and there's a few out there, probably 3, 4, 7 of them. And a lot of them, it's interesting, they don't, a lot of them go into family backgrounds, things like this. This does none of that. It goes into, the whole first chapter is inside the school. And so I tried to give the firsthand account of, one, I told the readers where I am, but where other people were, what was going on when, from the gunfire to who was running and all this stuff. So I try to put so the first chapter reads fast. And then After that, I move into some things of what research shows, and then I interview 5 Columbine
I was going to
students
ask you,
who
how many,
I've known these guys for 20-ish years. I've known them since they were 16. And so I have perspective of 30 years of these people. And so what did they do? And one of them, they have amazing stories. And one of them almost took their own life, and she's very comfortable with me sharing it, and it's part of her story. And she persevered thanks to her mom. And so her story is like really meaningful. Another went out of the country. Another, she had a conversation with her best friend just moments before her best friend was shot and lost her life. And her best friend wanted to be a doctor, and this person, or wanted to be a veterinarian. And this person became a PA and now has a longevity clinic in Colorado. So it's fun to see, like, why did these 5 do well? Because a lot of them didn't. And there's a lot of, sadly, it's not uncommon to hear a Columbine student from that era lose their life. And we've lost so many students. It's just sad, from drugs to alcohol to car accidents. I mean, it's just, there's a weird
just one of
phenomenon
those
about tragedies too. A lot of people lose their life in random ways after tragedies.
So, with the book, you have, like, all the interviews are done.
They're all
like
done.
Now it's just a matter of putting the book together in a certain sequence.
It's already together. Yep, it's already
Okay.
together. And you know, the background story of this book is like really cool, because I had a professor at Whitworth named Linda Hunt, who I had for one class as a freshman. As a freshman, I had her for one class. And she just kind of took an interest in me. She's 84 years old now. Her husband was my history professor. I started as a history major. And so I go over to their house on Thursdays, and she brings tea out, and we always have tea, and she'll cut up apples and pears and some cookies. And for like 2 years, I meet with her, and we go. She was the one who started this book. She's like, "You need to write this book," and all this. And she would even put it on my Facebook. I'd put something, and she'd be like, "This can go in your book." I'm like, "What? I'm not going to write a book." And it was really Linda. And so she's just this precious soul, 84 years old, battling cancer, super amazing person. She lost a daughter that was really big news in Spokane named Krista. Krista was out of the country, and the bus went over the edge. It was really sad. She was in South America. And so Linda and Jim started something called the Krista Foundation. That's been so impactful. And they've got this real vision of people talking on the political aisles, one of their passions of people who differ in political views talking again and realizing, hey, you're a great person regardless of political views, and how do we do that? So they do a lot of work there. And she's just had this interest. She's been for 5-7 years. She's been like, please write a book. And so finally I just texted her. I'm like, I don't think I can write a book, but I'll show up. And it's actually been a cool process. So yeah, it's been really cool. So it's done. Now her and I still meet on Thursday. This week we're meeting Monday, but we go through it and change it and get it ready for the publisher.
So in addition to being Dr. Parker and Dutch Bros King,
Two-time champ.
and two-time
champ. How many people can say that at the Dave and Molly tournament?
Well, one person can say it a lot.
I'm not
I know
interested in
that.
that person. I'm not interested in that person.
No, either are we.
Oh, that's me. Son of, I thought you were talking the guy who won it so many times.
But yeah, and then we add author to your long list of things. Kevin Parker, people can say what they want about you, but I'm here to tell you, yeah, you do a lot of stuff.
I'm a well-rounded two-time champ.
Yes, you are.
That's what you're saying.
Very
right?
well-rounded. And Molly will bring this up too. Playing golf with you, not in tournaments, sometimes in tournaments, but just regular recreational golf. Your whole thing, it's not about how well you hit the ball or how many great shots you have. You only care about your jokes and your bits. and you need one of those guys in a group.
I'm a fun golfer.
You're a
right?
fun guy to golf with. Yeah.
Quinn, one of them is, I did this one. I was actually saying that I told Ken this, one of the most fun rounds I've ever had was in the tournament. Those are actually a lot of my fun rounds. But when you guys brought a videographer around, and then I did a sideshow, and you guys did not know it. So the whole round, I was doing a Blair Witch bit and providing commentary and adding in all these funny, and then they put it together, and you guys had no idea.
I like that.
And then I dedicate the putts too. So like I did it yesterday. I said, oh yeah, got to dedicate the putt. So you start out like on a real dedication.
Well, and I love that bit, and I use that bit every now and then. Yeah. But I will say, and I will protect you on this, but some of the times when you would dedicate your putts or whatever, it would be a group of people that that was part of the bit, like you would say.
You suddenly.
I'm not going to.
Okay, I'll
I'm
do
not
it.
going
I'll do
to
it.
give you up. No.
Okay, let me say this one though. You subtly dig on the people and you see if they pick it up, right? It's like this putt's for the person who can't seem to hit a fairway no matter what. And then
Those are the clean ones.
Yeah.
And then there's one. Can I do the Beverly Hills one?
I don't know what
The
that
one
is.
I always end on is you build it up and it gets a little more funny. At first it starts serious. Like yesterday, one of them was, this is for all the kids who tried to be a Weeblo in the Cub Scouts and just didn't make the badge. and then the last one is always, this is for all the moms in Beverly Hills who made less than $750,000 last year in their stock returns. See, that's my favorite one.
That's a two-time champion right
Dude,
there.
that's
two-time.
champ. That's how he gets in people's heads.
So I'll
like
be
the mental
organizing
game.
Champions Dinner next year. So
We also have a long, rich history of wagers.
Oh, yes, we do.
Yeah.
And Kevin will sometimes take the side of a bet that just seems crazy.
Yeah.
Some of them pan out. Most of them don't.
Yeah.
But I will tell you, because they're so outrageous, you only need about a 10% hit range to make it newsworthy. And so you've done very well with that whole thing.
So good.
The proclamation event, which was
those are my faves.
that was the Super Bowl that
Yeah.
You probably don't like this either.
Patriots
But
came back, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
Patriots
17?
came.
What year was that?
It was
17?
17 or 18.
It was
Yeah.
17.
yeah.
It was 17.
It was they were down
Not-
25.
We have a 10-year anniversary of that one coming up next year. but I don't remember it well. Could you remind me?
I don't remember it either.
You remember.
Anyway, Parker makes this big, bold statement that the Patriots are going to come back and win the game. And of course, I pounce on that bet.
Yeah.
And then as the game is getting closer, and then it goes into overtime, and then even I knew it's like,
Yeah.
oh, this is trending way the wrong way. And I don't know what, I had to buy you something, but the worst part about losing that bet was you had wrote out this whole long sheet of paper, a thing that I had to read on the air the next day, Monday morning after the Super Bowl. And
I remember Molly.
it was the proclamation.
I remember Molly saying, "Why do you do that to yourself, Dave?" That was the best line ever.
And then
awesome.
this is the year, and it has to be. This was 10 years ago. You made the bet that the Raiders would win 2 Super Bowls in the next 10 years.
That's 7 years ago.
No. Well, even if. It would be 8 years ago. They have to basically they have to
The bet
win
is-
back-to-back
but
Super
could you
Bowls.
imagine if they do?
Well, they're not.
Oh yeah, who thought New England was going this year? Besides the person with the coach, I mean, no one else thought they were going.
So anyway, well, I'm sure we'll have many more bets in the.
Yeah, the Raiders are coming back strong.
Oh.
Are they still in Vegas? Does anybody know? Are they still in the NFL or are they in the CFL?
Anyway.
Back
What
to
was
the
that
USFL.
league? The USFL? What was that one?
USFL,
USFL.
yeah.
I think they're in the USFL this year. Thank goodness we don't go like England soccer, huh? They would have been out of the
Yeah,
league
relegate
like
them.
3 years
Oh,
ago.
relegated. Yeah.
The Jets would be playing high school football if that was the case.
I think Meade would have a good chance this year. Prep, I think, could get him.
Right.
What else, Parker? What else do we need to know about you? You're drinking black coffee, like
Yeah,
the Dutch Bros black coffee.
I do. Well, you know what we don't advertise well that I don't understand why is we have an incredibly high quality bean.
Yeah.
And our advertisement is more towards like the Rebels and stuff, and I get it. Those are so good and popular. But we are one of the only, I'm sure there's someone else out there, but we have only the top tier beans, and that's really hard to do. And so all the other beans get sold off to smaller companies, and
Okay.
they have them. But there's multiple grades of beans, and so anything that's not graded, the top grade gets moved out. And so Dutch Bros has a medium roast, and the medium roast it's like a medium rare steak where it's hard to get it because you have a small window. It's easy to get the dark roast because you can just go dark and that's fine. Light roast is easier, but the medium roast right in between is the hard part. So it's actually an incredibly high quality bean. So I do a quad black a lot. It's a great drink.
Quad black, what does that mean?
4 shots.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't have to be a 2-time champion for this drink. You could get a quad.
He's doing it again.
What? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to talk about my past golf achievements at the Dave and sorry, it just naturally came out. But yeah, it's awesome. So I do a lot. And then I do every summer I get hooked on the ice kicker again.
That's what you were saying.
You know
yeah.
that was invented by a customer? That was when Travis was working the stand, him and Dane in Grants Pass, this guy came up and said, the drive-through got invented because they basically put a stand up in the parking lot and then they put a tarp on it for bad weather and they'd like rock Led Zeppelin music. And then one day a customer's like, do you think I can ever not get out of my car and walk up? Could I just drive and you guys could walk up to it? And hence the drive-through was invented for coffee. And I'm sure somewhere around the world somewhere had one, but that's how the drive-through. And then another guy was like, hey, can you put some Irish cream in this thing? Can you put some cream in it and milk? And can you put more flavor? And that was how the ice kicker got invented.
It is my drink. I have the hot
You do
kicker.
the hot. I do the iced. And I do the cranberry orange muffin. That's really good.
And that's been my drink ever since you guys started. And this 20-year
People love
anniversary, right?
Yeah. And people love you, by the way. Our crew has loved you. Just you coming through means a lot to the crew. People get starstruck sometimes.
Always very,
It's
very
hilarious.
nice people. You used to always be the downtown location.
Yeah, I
And then I
remember
got to know
serving
everybody. Actually, yes, you talk
That's
about a
how we
guy
became
who
friends.
built a company when in the early days when you had the one stand downtown.
Oh, yeah.
You were the
4:30.
guy in the
4:30.
morning. They're serving coffee, and now
Wow.
what do you have? Over 150 employees? How many people?
Oh, no, more than that. Like it ranges to 220 to 250-ish.
All right.
Wow.
Generally, we have a lot. They're so awesome.
Yeah.
They're fun people.
Yeah, we love Dutch Bros.
Oh,
My
thank you.
fiance works in coffee, and she's not working. Our go-to is like, go to Dutch Bros. They have
Oh,
the best
that's
beans
nice.
and stuff. She does always say
knows.
that. Yeah, so she knows.
She knows. Oh,
yeah.
thank you. We do get a lot from other coffee shops, and I never really talk about it or name the coffee shops, but we consider it an honor. A lot of them do it on their way to work, and I've heard the rumor is they're not allowed to have other drinks in the back of other stands, but it means a lot. People
Yeah,
do that.
yeah.
Yeah, and there's good people. Tom Hammer's an awesome guy. Some of us are friends too, and yeah, it's really
It's a good drink. Dutch Bros.
NIL money right here.
Mhm.
Oh, Brandon Clark, so sad.
Oh, yeah.
I know. Such devastating.
That one hit, I think, because I feel like in Spokane, we feel like we know the players. I've never met them, but that guy played with such heart and such a good guy. And I was talking to someone from Gonzaga, Jared, and Jared was like, that guy had such a good heart.
Yeah, there was a story that came out yesterday, in case people missed it. Brandon Clark, Gonzaga basketball player. I believe he played high school ball in Vegas. I remember when they got him. That was a big get for Gonzaga.
Yeah.
But anyway, passed away yesterday. And it was interesting yesterday at the golf tournament that I got the alert, from the KHQ News that said that happens. Like, what?
Yeah.
And then as the day went on, 2 or 3 other people randomly on the golf course said, "Hey, did you hear about
I know,
this?" So
it's hard.
it got around very fast.
Yeah, very fast and just
Anyway,
yeah,
Yeah,
super sad.
It's interesting. I love the fans in Spokane. Like they rally around the players and they kind of adopt them. Even when we get the one and dones now, right?
yeah.
And it's like they become part of the community, and it's cool.
Well, I think Quinn was talking about, we have, Chet Holmgren.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
For
Out of
OKC.
Portland, right?
And there's a lot of Minneapolis, I think. He was Minneapolis, and then
I always think he's
Suggs
Portland.
was Minneapolis.
Who was Portland? Who did we get? I always think Holmgren was Portland.
Where he played
Where-
high school?
Yeah, high school.
No, it was Minnesota.
Yeah, they were both Minnesota.
Yeah.
Who am I thinking?
I don't
Portland?
know who was Portland. There's been so many from.
There's been so many
all
from
over,
Portland, Vancouver
Right.
in the early days. Dan Dickow and Richie Fromm.
Yeah, Dick-
Gosh. Yeah.
I saw Matt Santangelo the
That
other day.
board.
I was like, dude, that guy's a legend. That guy's
He was a
walking
Portland
around
guy,
town.
right? Wasn't
Oh, was
I'm
he
Santangelo?
not
Portland?
sure. Yeah.
Anyway.
99 team.
Yeah.
I remember watching that. We were living in Colorado, and I remember the announcer saying, Gonzaga.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Anyway.
Yeah, Santangelo was Portland.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah, he
good
was a
call on
Portland
that.
guy. Yeah.
That's impressive.
Cool.
Well, yeah, that's impressive. I mean, 99 guy pulling out where he's from.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just saw him literally on Thursday walking down the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I asked him to sign my forehead.
And then I remember the first time I watched the Gonzaga documentary was with you guys, with you and
Oh,
Carrie in your beautiful basement. And
It's a great documentary.
tell everybody what you
No,
texted
false.
Santangelo. No, go
No.
ahead. Don't tell everybody.
No, I'm not
Go
saying
ahead.
that. No, I didn't text him. That was a bit. I didn't really. Oh, no, I did text him. I don't remember what he said though, but no. So do you think there's do you think it's going to be hot today?
That's not what you said.
That's a private joke.
Okay.
I cannot do that without his permission.
All right.
Okay, I'll ask him in on Tuesday if he says yes.
All right.
But I can't do that without him because
That was fun. It was
a
very
real bit.
funny.
That was a really edgy bit.
I didn't know that was. I thought you actually did text him.
You thought I texted
Yeah,
him?
that's what I
Are you
thought.
kidding me? Jeez.
I can never tell when you're serious.
I
or
can't
not.
tell when I'm serious either.
All right.
Sometimes I say, was that a joke or was that real?
We got a lot of people. Zach Collins was the Portland
Collins
kid.
of
Yeah.
Portland.
Thank you, Thad,
guy
on the
was-
text line.
yeah, good call on that.
Dottie, listener 166, says Kevin is a rock star.
Oh, geez.
Chad, very good. Ben Gregg was a Portland kid.
Oh, was he?
I
didn't-
actually did not know that.
I didn't
Yeah.
know that. either.
Where's Ben Gregg? Do we
I don't know.
Is
He
he
might be
playing
playing in
anywhere?
Europe.
I know. Yeah, he might be over in Europe now. He was in the G League for summer league stuff, and
I know
think
he's
he
a
might
really
be in
good
Europe.
guy too.
Ben Gregg was one of the kids that, because of the COVID thing, he got to join Gonzaga when he was
18.
technically
Yeah, he
still a
was
high
senior.
school kid.
Yeah, he was on the team going back to about 2010.
Right.
So,
Get it? 2010.
yeah,
Yeah.
I got it.
No, that was Timmy. Timmy was here for like 15 years.
Yeah,
Drew Timmy
Timmy.
was here.
I got to see,
Timmy was a Texas kid.
When I went down to Portland this season, I met my dad and my brother out in Portland for a Lakers Blazers game.
Oh, Lakers.
And there's a
yeah.
bunch of injuries on the Lakers, so I'm like, oh, this kind of stinks. Like, we're not going to see some of the guys, but LeBron's playing, so it's all good. And I didn't realize that they had got Drew Timmy in the offseason. And so Timmy goes for
know.
25 points down in Portland while we're there, which
he's
was
coming
awesome.
along.
Awesome.
Yeah. it was
we
super
get
cool.
the Lakers get a lot of zags. You know whose
Yeah,
first
Rui.
game I saw
Rui.
was Rui.
Yeah,
I saw
Rui
his
was
first game
awesome.
as a Laker. I happened to be
Oh,
in
really?
LA. I went to a game and I love the Lakers.
Yeah.
Probably going back to like Fletch Lives or something, but I just like love the Lakers. And it was his first game and I couldn't believe it. It was
He's so
holy cow.
good, yeah. He was one of the few bright spots for the Lakers in the second round here. He was shooting
Yeah.
the crap out of the ball.
I've got a great Dennis
There's a-
Rodman story if you ever want that one for you.
I know
You
the
know
Dennis
that one.
Rodman
That's a
story.
true story, too.
Yeah.
But not today. Okay.
Not
Let's
today.
talk
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
callers.
And Molly can go visit Ben Gregg because he is playing pro over in France right now.
Oh, very
Yeah.
good. Okay.
There he is.
I think she should do that. I think she should blow off that whole Cannes Film
Yeah.
Festival thing
Yeah, it
and
sounds
just
like-
say, you know what? I'm over here.
I'm going to meet my sports ball friend.
That sounds like Molly.
Yes.
Maybe she can tell him about her birthday.
yeah. I think she references her birthday almost as much as you reference the two-time champion of the golf tournament.
I
It's about
said
the
that. Oh, I
same.
didn't know if I said
Keeps-
that. But that's true. I was a
keeps
two-time
coming
champion.
up.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Anyway.
It's not easy to do. I think, was Brooke on the team twice? Is she also two-time champion?
I think Brooks won it a couple times. Yeah.
We should probably do that.
Anyway, glad you're here, Kevin.
Yeah.
And it's been really great having you here.
I feel like I'm being shut down.
We are going to take a break, though. And we have a couple of things that we're going to get to here in a bit, including we have news of the day, which will include airplane stories, things, what to do and what not to do on an airplane. Okay, so keep that in your head because that's what we talked about on KHQ this morning. But we have our friends from Numerica coming in a bit later on.
Great people.
529. You know about this with the kids going to college.
Yeah, I know about this.
How you can save money in the best possible way for kids, going off to college, because college prices these days are ridiculous. I mean, it is. It's terrible.
Well, do you know that there's less kids going to college now, too?
Yes,
There's like
yes.
15% fewer students are choosing to go to college. Plus, there's 500,000 fewer kids in America because millennials did not have they didn't have kids during I wasn't sure how to finish that sentence. They didn't have kids during the recession, the Great Recession. And so we have 500,000 fewer kids in America right now.
Wow.
And then of those ones that are here, the last two classes, about 15% fewer students are going to college.
Yeah.
They're opening businesses.
I have
they're
heard of
buying
that,
Businesses.
Yeah.
It's a new game.
Yeah. It's changing.
All right, we'll do a break. We'll return more with Kevin Parker and more comments about how he claims that he's won the Dave Kennemolly golf tournament 2 times.
I'll be here all year.
He claims. So we'll get to that. Quinn is here too. It's the Dave and Molly Show without Molly. She's out of the country. We'll continue live from the Numerica studios.
No matter what you can imagine, no matter what you can possibly dream, no matter what your heart desires, Jewelry Design Center can make it for you.
We've developed incredible relationships, avoiding the middleman and going directly to the source to get the best and brightest diamonds and be able to incorporate them into our pieces.
Jewelry Design Center has an exquisite showroom with top-notch customer service. So come visit, located at 821 North Division in Spokane, Washington. Jewelry Design Center, your jeweler for life.
You know that feeling when you're driving through a neighborhood and see a brand new home going up? Maybe it's the layout you love. Maybe it's the lot. Maybe it's the idea of building something that's truly yours. If you're planning to build a home in the next year, Numerica Credit Union can help make it happen. Right now, when you apply for a Numerica construction loan by May 31st, you can get $5,000 in lender credits toward closing costs. That's real savings that can help make building your new home more affordable. Plus, you'll work with a home loan team that understands the process and helps guide you from blueprint to moving day. So if building a new home is on your radar, start with the right construction loan. Visit numericacu.com/construction-loan to learn more or connect with a Numerica home loan expert. Numerica Credit Union, equal housing opportunity. All loans subject to approval. Federally insured by NCUA.
Imagine the people you'll meet after you win the Guaranteed Million at Northern Quest. Your third cousin twice removed, for example. He'll be thrilled to stop by and reminisce about all the fun family moments you didn't share as kids. Not to mention that time he got a dental bill last week. Still, totally worth it, right? The 25th anniversary Quest for the Million giveaway. See website for details. Northern Quest, 25 years bold. We've all got that neighbor. Their house is bigger, their car is shinier, and somehow even their clothes look cleaner. But that all changes when you win the Guaranteed $1 million at Northern Quest on New Year's Day. Still, it's probably not too soon to brush up on your unsolicited lawn advice. The 25th anniversary Quest for the Million giveaway. See website for details. Northern Quest, 25 years bold.
I went into the dealership for a routine oil change, and they told me that I needed new brakes right away. I knew I didn't want to get it there because it was more expensive. I had heard about Golden Rule on the radio, and so I went in there and had them check it out and was told I did not need new brakes.
Hi, Dallas Lowe with Golden Rule Brake. You deserve an honest repair at a fair price, and we do promise to make it easy.
Hi, I'm Cindy. I have been raised in Spokane most of my life, and I work for the school district here in town. That's what made me happy. I mean, it was like they didn't do a job that they didn't have to do. They told me I didn't need done, come back in the spring, and they'll check them out again. And I think being a lady on her own, they might take more advantage of that. So it was nice having honest people tell you that you don't really need this being done right now.
Schedule now at goldenrulebrake.com.
Yeah, Golden Rule Brake.
Looking for a dog-friendly place to enjoy great wine and delicious food?
Head to Maryhill Winery in Kendall Yards.
Their outdoor patio is perfect for you and your pup with treats and a warm welcome for your furry friend.
Join them every third Thursday for Paws on the Patio. Enjoy a complimentary glass of wine while your dog gets a Maryhill bandana and special treats.
Plus, when you purchase a bottle of Rescue Red or Whiskers White, $5 is donated to the local Humane Society.
Maryhill Winery, where great wine, delicious food, and great company come together.
Award-winning Maryhill in Kendall Yards and online at maryhillwinery.com.
Liberty Park Greenhouse and Garden Center has been locally growing and loved since 1928. With 3 generations of gardening and plant knowledge, Liberty Park is here to help you plant with confidence. The greenhouse is in full bloom with geraniums, petunias, begonias, hanging baskets, and so much more, all in vibrant hues. Liberty Park Greenhouse is stocked with plants we've grown that thrive in the sun or the shade, and a knowledgeable staff to help you set your garden up for success. We have planters ready to go, or if you prefer to build your own, we have soil, plants, and pots for every personality. Now is the time to plant. Make sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram for gardening tips and upcoming sales. Let your garden ideas take root with help from Liberty Park Greenhouse and Garden Center. The greenhouse is open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5:30, and Sunday, 10 to 5. Liberty Park Greenhouse and Garden Center in the historic Perry District at 8th and Perry.
Hiring a new employee? It's exciting. But let's be honest, it can also be a gamble. At Pinnacle Investigations, we don't just roll the dice. We help you with easy, affordable background checks built for nonprofits, small businesses, and even corporate enterprises. No guessing, no parlays, no chances. Just the answers you need when you need them. Call 1-800-955-5306 today or check us out at whoareyouhiring.com. And at Pinnacle Investigations, we always help you know who you are hiring.
Dignified Workday is Spokane's social enterprise where work changes lives. Our crews take on jobs big and small. Clean up and clean outs, landscaping, painting, flooring, repairs, drywall, and more. Delivering dependable results at a cost that often beats traditional bids. For businesses and landlords, it means reliable work. For our participants, our neighbors, it means a way forward through wages, skills, and stability. Let's care for Spokane together. If you've got work, we've got the crew. Visit dignifiedworkday.org.
Spring is almost here, and that means it's time to hit the road with confidence. At Clark's Tire and Automotive, we're helping drivers shake off winter and roll into spring with great tire specials and expert automotive service you can trust. Need new tires? Clark's Tire and Automotive has spring tire deals on top brands to fit your vehicle and your budget. Plus, our experienced team can take care of everything else your car needs, including alignments, brake inspections, oil changes, and AC checks. Winter potholes and rough roads can take a toll, but a quick spring checkup now can help you avoid bigger, more expensive repairs later. At Clark's Tire and Automotive, there's no pressure, no gimmicks, just honest advice and quality work done right the first time. So before your next road trip, commute, or weekend getaway, visit Clark's Tire and Automotive today. With 4 locations, check out current tire specials online at clarkstires.com.
Hello, this is Dan Clark from Clark's Diamond Jewelers in beautiful downtown Coeur d'Alene. Clark's is more than just the oldest and most trusted diamond jeweler in the region. It's also where each and every month brings something special worth celebrating. And for May, that means emeralds. Rich with color, timeless in style, and treasured for centuries. Emerald is the birthstone for May, and there's nothing quite like the deep green brilliance of a beautiful emerald set in fine jewelry. Whether you're celebrating a May birthday, an anniversary, Mother's Day, or simply looking for something unforgettable, Clark's has a stunning collection of emerald rings, pendants, earrings, and custom designs for you. Hand-selected gemstones, exceptional quality, and friendly local service you can trust. For generations, families have chosen Clark's Diamond Jewelers for life's biggest moments. Come see why Clark's is more than diamonds. It's tradition, beauty, and value. Clark's Diamond Jewelers, since 1907, has been right here at 307 Sherman in beautiful downtown Coeur d'Alene.
Dave and Molly from the archives.
And Daryl Dragon, no longer with us, passed away about 6 years ago. Do you know who he is?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Captain Antonio.
Yeah, very good.
He's the captain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I guess he was kind of a jerk.
Yeah, that's what we found out later.
He didn't enjoy the sex.
Oh.
She was a sex
Tomcat.
Yeah, she wanted to do stuff all the time.
And he didn't.
And he,
Well, look at him. Did he look like a sex guy? He has a stupid captain's hat on. Come on. And if she's needing to do it with him and she's like not getting it from him and he's saying no to her.
I think in the later years, I think she found people that did want to do that with
Did she stay married to him the whole time?
I think they got a divorce toward the end. Look it up.
Okay.
It's worth checking out.
All right.
And it's funny that they would have a song "Love Will Keep Us Together."
Right.
And then and she was a very unhappy
he's
wife.
a dork. He is a dork. He was always a dork, but she was cute. She was a little spitfire is what she was.
Mm-hmm.
Captain Antonio. Okay, hang on a second. That was just a YouTube thing. Let's see. It says, so she's still alive.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But wait.
Yeah, I saw her on she was on some music documentary.
Yes.
And then she reiterated the issues that she had with him in later years.
So Tony Tennille divorced Daryl the Captain Dragon for the lack of because of lack of emotional intimacy and affection in their relationship.
Yes, that's true.
With Tennille stating that Dragon was emotionally distant and unavailable to provide the emotional and physical closeness. And then she said, if you know what I mean. Despite the couple's musical energy and the public perception of their ideal marriage, Dragon was also battling a neurological disorder that affected him physically, and his behavior became increasingly eccentric and isolating over the years.
Now, but you feel bad now making fun of him.
Did you like the definition of
stupid Captain Hat? That's why he was the captain. That was
I
their
understand
bit.
that. They were on land. Take off your hat. Physical distance. The couple slept in separate bedrooms. There was no physical affection during their marriage, with Tennille describing this as a major issue.
Sure.
She said she never felt loved by him. And then he had something, but in 2010, he had this Parkinson type of thing. But
When did they get divorced?
did they have any children? No children. So she didn't have any love of her children.
Well,
He could have done it a couple of times. Phone it in. Fake it. My God. Why? Here's a question. Why are Daryl Dragon's eyes so big?
I think it's
He
an
had a
optical
condition.
illusion because of the goofy.
No, he had
Goofy hat.
a condition. I don't think his eyes are that big. Was he married to Tony Tennille? It doesn't say what year. It just says 40 years after.
Okay.
2019 is when they
Well,
got
he
divorced.
died in 2019.
Oh, no. Okay. Very good. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Hang on. Just hang on a second. Love will keep us together. Make your love move. Make your love move. That's not
No,
it.
that's not it.
I knew it as soon as I said it. What is that song I was singing?
Let your love show. Or let your love. That's the Bellamy brothers.
Let your love. Oh, my God. Okay. Hang on. Hang on a second. What is the other?
We're probably spending too much time on the Captain and Tennille.
They did have a lot of songs about love. Cuddle Up, God Only Knows. Feel Like a Man. He didn't feel like a man.
Good one, Daryl.
Love Will Keep Us Together. I don't know.
Muskrat Love.
Muskrat Susie. Muskrat
Do that
Sam.
to me one more time. Once is never enough.
I'd take
from
half
a
of
man
one.
like you.
You big goofy captain. You don't want me.
You're so anti-captain. And it's his birthday today. That's how this whole thing got started. It was Daryl Dragon's birthday, and you are pouncing all over him.
You know
calling
what?
his hat stupid. Saying that he's a captain of a ship. Oh, no, wait. There is no ship. He's on land.
The Dave and Molly Show, always available wherever you get your podcasts. We now return to the Dave and Molly Show.
Dave and Molly Show. Molly is out of the country. Kevin Parker is here.
in the country.
He's in the country.
In the country.
And he's in the studio. And Quinn is here. And
We're all in the country.
as the day moves on, we're going to have Ken Hopkins is going to be in. We also have our friend John from Numerica. He'll be in. Kalai will be in later on.
All great people.
One of the things we're going to talk about with Kalai, and I talked about this on the KHQ news this morning, is the things. This is from a flight attendant who has had hundreds of thousands or tens of thousands of hours in the air, and this is the things that you should and shouldn't do on an airplane.
I've learned it's not good to ask the pilot if you can help fly the plane. That is not a welcome. That is not a well received.
Why don't you tell everybody your favorite bit when you walk onto an airplane, Kevin Parker? Go ahead.
Nope.
You want me to tell it?
No. Do you think Molly's having fun right now?
He's going to change the subject.
Yeah.
I sometimes like to bring my own little wings that I get, and I like to put them on and walk on the plane.
No, you have a whole nother deal. This would be a story when if you're out and about and you see me playing golf or somewhere, and
I think
hey, what's that
Numerica-
Kevin Parker bit? Where
Numerica
what does
is
he
a
do when he
great-
walks onto a plane? I will tell you, and we
do you
won't
think-
say it on the air. But.
Let's talk about Numerica.
Okay, never walk around barefoot on an airplane. That makes sense, right?
Not
Nobody
done that.
ever would do that.
Yep.
But I take my shoes off sometimes, but I stay in my seat.
Really?
And my feet don't smell.
Well, yeah.
No, they don't. False. They don't. Here, smell them. They never have. Not one.
Do you wear flip flops on an airplane?
I'm wearing flip flops right now.
I know, but do you wear flip flops on an airplane?
Yes, and I know I know that's on your list. I guarantee.
Well, that's a Molly
Molly's
thing.
list.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a
Oh,
Molly.
she's so anti flip flops.
Yep.
I know.
For
She's
airplanes.
talked about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't fly with Molly.
That's right. And you never have.
I never have.
So that's obviously it makes sense. Don't walk around barefoot. Cabin floor's dirtier than you think.
Yep.
Drinking too much alcohol. Don't do that.
I don't drink alcohol at all on the
Really? You don't drink on an airplane?
No, but you know what I like to do when I sit in the emergency room or the emergency aisle? I did this one time, like about a month ago, and it was not well received. And I was joking around. I said to everyone, hey, I'd like to have an in-flight meeting of everyone in the and by
Since
the way,
we're all in this
Yeah,
together and we've been called upon.
Yeah. And I told the flight attendant, and I'd like a diagram of the plane, please, because we are going to, if you need us, we're going to know what we do.
I love the exit row because you get the extra
Amen.
leg room. But then you have to do the whole thing where you have to say yes. You have to verbally say yes that you will help.
Is that hard for you, Dave? That's what you're bringing up.
It's a big ask, I know.
You grudgingly say yes. The bummer is planes have figured that out. Now they charge more money for it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, a lot
you
of
only
them.
get it if you get upgraded.
Oh, I didn't know.
Because I always like to get them because I'm a little
Me
bit
too.
taller. And
Yeah.
it's nice to have the leg room, but I just go with the economy stuff now because it's always
Yep.
like $30, $40 more expensive.
Totally. I like to do it so I can be first one out.
Right. Yeah.
Get it? You're not supposed to.
Yeah.
And how many people are
Sorry, women
actually
and
gonna be-
children.
That's what I say. But the in-flight meeting, you should say that next time you sit there. Go, I'd like to have an in-flight
That's a
meeting
good
of
one.
about 30 minutes. I need a diagram of the plane.
Don't drink too much alcohol.
Yeah.
Longer flights can make you make the jet lag worse. Don't forget to hydrate.
I'm big on that one.
Yeah.
Yep.
A lot of water.
I'm 3 for 3.
Dressing without, well, these are things you don't do. So dressing without layers, don't do that. They say dress in layers because airplanes, I know this
You
a
never
lot.
know.
Like the Vegas trips, like you leave Spokane, Washington, and you got shorts and, what I always wear, same, short sleeves and everything. Summertime, you get on the plane. It's freezing cold on the plane.
Or vice versa sometimes.
It's nice to have it,
Yeah.
And you know what I've started to do in the last? I had a friend, this guy was so smart, and he said, you should always dress up when you fly. You get treated better. And I do that, and I get treated a lot better.
That's a Molly thing.
Yeah.
She always thinks she should
Yeah, Molly's big
dress
on
up.
that. And that's a great piece of advice until your plane gets stuck on the tarmac waiting to take off, and then it gets
Yes,
real hot because
yes.
I always dress in
Oh,
layers, and that can backfire sometimes.
Mhm.
But
Oh, I wear a sport coat sometimes.
yeah, that's
Just take it off.
If
If it gets too
Just
hot.
a sport coat, not
Yeah.
a shirt, but yeah.
Yeah. Here's one. This applies to you. Don't eat gassy foods on an airplane.
I don't do that either. What are you talking about? Quinn, commercial break, quick, now, America. It's your credit union. It's America's credit union.
And then, and this makes sense too. We were talking about this on the air. Don't try sleep aids or anything for the first time on a flight.
Oh,
Because you never know what you're, how
Right.
you're going to react to it. So you want to.
I don't do that either.
Yeah, I've never done that either. But I've never done the long international flight. My longest flight in my life, I think, was probably Seattle to New York.
That's a long
I mean, it's a
flight.
long flight, but there's nothing like, where like Molly was flying yesterday, where they had multiple legs and
right.
I love long flights.
and
Read, sleep,
Yeah,
watch
it's
a movie.
but like like the Australia thing where it's like 19 hours.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Like I don't know. I don't even know if I could do that.
I know
You
That's-
could. It's fun, man. You get watch all these movies, you get food.
But you're just so enclosed.
Not if you're in
Yeah.
the exit row.
And now,
Yeah.
for a 19-hour flight, how many in-flight meetings are you going to have? Yeah, like every 6 hours.
Nobody
you gotta
showed
put-
up, and they were sitting right next to me, and no one showed up.
Here's a more fun topic.
Or are we done? Is that it?
With that topic, yeah.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
there was more.
No, you can add up.
You
can
know,
add more
I will
stuff.
say this: being really nice to the flight attendants is a really good
Yeah.
move.
Yeah.
I've received free upgrades.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
and last month, someone said, a flight attendant, he said, "Hey, thanks for you were so respectful to all of us, and we were all talking about it." And so I replied, "I'm sorry, what's your name?" I didn't say that, but I.
Oh, that's nice.
All right, here's the thing. Think of it. So this is, we're not going into any dirty stuff here. The craziest non-sexual thing that you have done completely naked.
I am not. I don't want to be here for this part.
This was an internet topic yesterday.
What?
Yeah.
The craziest
thinking.
thing you've done. Okay. I think mine might have been yelling at the guy, Dennis Rodman, Lakers story. That might be crazy. That's
You were
pretty crazy.
naked when you were doing
Oh, I
that?
was naked. No, I wasn't naked. Naked? I don't know.
What?
Sorry, I missed that part of it.
How did you miss that part of it of all?
Can I go?
That's kind of a big part.
Quinn, Dave, talk. Actually, Dave, this would be very.
Well,
provocative
I'm reading from the painting a room, and this makes sense because they didn't want to mess up any of their clothes.
Well,
if you're all by yourself and you're painting a room, maybe.
I feel like that could be. Isn't there lead in our paint and stuff? You don't want to get that in certain areas.
Yeah, there.
So I don't think there's lead in the paint
I don't-
anymore.
not
but
anymore,
yeah.
right?
I think those people were going to be naked no matter what anyway. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Scuba diving.
Oh,
they
no
say.
way. No
do you know about this?
Uh-uh.
They say it's a tradition that you're supposed to do your 100th dive naked.
Huh.
I don't know enough about scuba diving to know if that's a thing or not.
I've scuba dived twice. It may or may not be true, but I know
98 more to go.
I know there's people like these scuba dive communities all meet together, and I've
Yeah.
actually always kind of wondered what those communities really were. So this is shedding some light.
Yeah, we have a couple scuba divers, at least one or two that I know for sure in the station here. So
Really?
we should ask them off air if they've ever done a naked scuba.
Yeah, let's do. That's better yet. Let's ask them on air.
Yeah.
We have a question.
Bring
for
them
you.
in.
But they say that is a thing for the 100th dive.
I
That
like
sounds
that.
like a sport. Maybe we should get into.
Scuba diving.
Sounds a lot more fun than golf right now.
If you lost, one guy lost a bet, had to fry bacon naked.
Oh,
That's scary.
that's scary. Yeah. That can get dangerous.
Yeah.
Who are these people? Is what I'm wondering.
Running around naked in my backyard during a hailstorm for $10.
I'd really like to.
This is a lot of bet
Yeah.
stuff. Riding a horse.
Oh,
Riding a horse naked.
oh.
I don't even
doesn't-
have things to say right now.
It doesn't seem
I
comfortable.
don't
It doesn't
believe-
seem
yeah,
clean.
I don't buy that one.
Running through a really old graveyard on a Halloween night. Also a bet.
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? What?
Yeah.
You just skipped one. What did you skip?
No, I'm just thinking about it.
I know. I'm trying. I don't think I've done.
And I was waiting for
much
anyone on the text line
Oh yeah.
to
They're
see.
not weighing in either. No one's talking.
No one will say anything.
I'm going to go dip myself in bleach after this segment of the show.
Mhm. Swimming in the Everglades until they saw an alligator.
Oh my!
Oh God. Yeah, I feel like
I don't want to, though, back in the, I think everybody's probably done this, in your high school days, college days, or whatever. There's times when things get crazy and everybody decides to skinny dip.
Yeah.
Wherever that is. In a lake, I don't think that's a good idea.
Not
I don't think it's
since-
good in the ocean either.
Yeah.
You've seen Stand By Me when Gordy went in the pond.
Yeah.
He had leeches.
All the
Remember that?
leeches all over.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, texters. Anybody?
I know. I want
anyone
to
wants
hear if anyone's done anything crazy naked.
Actually, Dave, I'd love to hear what you've done. I think this might be rather interesting.
I do. I have some stories about what some people have done. Just keep that under wraps, as they say.
Why?
Well,
Just leave the names out and the location.
Still can't. Here's something to be scared of. We got we're shifting gears here. People that do the bunny ears or peace signs and
photos.
on a for a photo, or they do a selfie with their do a peace sign or whatever.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, there are scammers out there, and they say with some of these high-tech cell phones,
Fingerprints?
they're stealing fingerprints. Yes,
Wow.
that's a
Jeez.
legit thing that's happening right now.
Whoa.
Holy cow.
Yeah. According to a new report, cell phones are actually able to capture high-resolution images, and it's possible your fingerprints could be extracted from them.
Yeah, well, that makes sense. Like nowadays, our phones, you scan QR codes. You can scan them from hundreds and hundreds of feet away. If you just zoom in and you're getting the HD look. So
that is wild.
Oh, yeah.
More stuff to be
And so they
scared of
recreate
these
the
days.
they recreate the fingerprint.
Yeah.
They say it's mostly for close-up selfies with your fingers in the forefront, like near your face, basically within a few feet, like an arm's reach from the camera.
Well, thankfully, I stopped doing that in the 3rd grade, so I should be okay.
I'm gonna start bringing back gloves as a fashion trend now, so I can keep giving my peace signs and doing my duck faces.
Dude, I should tell you guys about the Uber driver I met one time wearing gloves sometime. That guy was scary.
Oh, no.
An Uber driver wearing gloves?
Yes, latex gloves.
Oh,
yeah, that's
and he was
next
wickedly
level.
smart. I guarantee that dude was a serial killer.
Oh, no.
Guaranteed.
Well, we're not saying that all Uber drivers
Most are very nice.
You just accused an Uber
And he
driver
was not
of
in Washington.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, no, and I love
He
Uber
had to have
drivers.
been.
They do say be extra careful. You can always blur your fingertips before posting them.
Or just stop doing that when you're 10 years old.
Yeah.
That solves it.
Yeah. Yeah, just keep the
The
peace signs
best
out
part
of
of
our
when
photos.
people do that and they think they're funny, and it's like they think they're the only ones in America that have ever done that. That's really fun. Oh, look, I just did bunny ears. It was really funny when I was 10.
That's a new
'Cause
thing.
I know
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, I know. And I know you're not really a bunny.
Yeah.
Get it? So,
how much more fun would you like to have in your life on an hour basis? How much time?
Hour?
Like life's pretty fun.
Yeah. I like
Having
life.
fun
But
right
like,
now.
I don't know. I'd take like 3 more hours of fun a day.
That's
or something
exactly
like that.
that's what the survey
Wow,
says.
look
Yeah.
at that.
Average person says they want 17 extra hours per week, so about 2.5 hours more fun per day.
Well, if they quit doing the bunny ears all the time, they'd probably have a little more time.
Cuts into your fun.
Yeah.
The average person says that they would want, multiple hours for having fun. So, what kind of fun are you looking for? And sadly, 77% of people put watching television in the fun category.
Sometimes it is, though.
Yeah. I'd put doing something crazy while naked.
Yes.
There's some of my fun.
Watch it naked. There you go.
Yeah.
Painting the room in your house.
Painting the room naked.
I would love to meet
Yeah.
these people.
No. I want to go scuba diving now.
69% of people say that they just want to hang out more with family and friends.
Well, I read a stat. I just heard a stat that 87% of people feel lonely and they don't have enough friends.
Really?
87%?
87 feel
Wow.
like they need more friends. That's probably true.
Yeah. Yeah, we're spend a lot of time on our phones and in front of
Mhm.
screens that I
Yeah.
don't think we're socializing as
Right,
much as
right.
we once were.
I'm sorry. What'd you say, Quinn? I was scrolling for a second. Get
Just
it?
doom scrolling over there.
Doom scrolling.
Enjoying outdoor activities. That's something we'd like to do with our fun time.
Yeah.
And following personal hobbies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than golf, what's your hobby? And you haven't even played hardly any golf.
I've played.
You had your golf club stolen.
I did.
Can you tell that story?
Well, I think it might be related to my little dude. I'm not totally sure, but I was due to play last October. I was playing with a friend. You know me. I check out in August. I'm just done with the
Yeah, yeah.
sport every August, and then but this year I'm going to play into the fall. So that one
Okay.
year, you and I played deep into the fall.
Yeah.
And I go to get my clubs and I can't find them. They're just all gone. And everyone's like, oh, no one steals golf clubs. Yeah, I've met like 3 or 4 people that the same thing has happened to them. So I just got new clubs. I played Titleist. But the clubs, I wanted to return to the clubs that brought me success at the Dave and Molly tournament, the 2-time champion. So I brought my Titleist. I'm going
Wait,
to bring.
Kevin, are you a 2-time Dave and Molly golf tournament champ?
Well, me and that one guy who's like 2 under. Yeah, we're kind of in our own little categories. I'm definitely in my own little category.
What are your hobbies?
I don't know.
What makes
Nothing.
Kevin Parker tick?
Nothing. I read a ton. I'm boring, man. I don't know.
You read more than watch TV.
Well, so do you. You're
No,
probably the
I
most
don't know. I go through stretches. I have had stretches where I've read way more. But
you were so ridiculously smart. You don't.
well, I end up I will default to TV, and especially during football season. It's like I watch literally every game. I mean, I just
You have the red zone.
Quinn's,
You do the red
I'm
zone.
the same way.
I'm a red zone guy,
I need to
and
get
then
him this year.
and then the games that are exclusive, it's like, well, it's going to be on. I might be doing other things, but there's some comfort in football.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
Speaking of that,
what's your
tomorrow the
hobby?
schedule comes out.
That's
Oh,
right.
does it
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Big release.
Yeah.
I know. I splurged this year and got the NFL Sunday ticket so you could watch all the games because I don't get all my Bills games, so I wanted to have them. but then you also get every other game in the league. So every Sunday I was like between red zone and having full games. I was like,
how much is it?
I forget. They had some sort of deal going on that I got it for like $150
It's cheaper
for the
to buy
year.
it right now. Is that
Yeah,
what you
something
did?
like that.
Okay.
And so there's some sort of
Maybe I should
deal.
do that.
Yeah.
So with that means they're giving you every game in its full broadcast.
Yep. Yeah.
So you're
get
picking up
every
like a local feed of
Yep.
whatever.
So I get like the
Okay.
Buffalo Bills, like local, what it would
Okay.
be like on the Buffalo TV.
Okay.
Waves, like their local broadcasters
love
and
Josh
stuff,
Allen,
which is
man.
super fun.
Love
Yeah, we
Josh
love them.
Allen.
And I guess if you have a team that you're far away from, like in
Yes,
your
yeah.
case, it makes more sense than the red zone. Red zone for me is great because I have a couple teams that I care about, but everybody else I just want to see football.
Yeah.
So it's just the red zone is on all the time.
Speaking of the NFL, did you see Ruggs was in front of the probation board?
Who?
Oh, no.
Ruggs. Remember Ruggs, the rookie who was driving that Corvette like 100
Oh,
miles
for the
an hour?
Raiders, yeah.
It's such a painful story.
Yeah. It's
He
so
has-
sad.
Just
Yeah,
way to
it's
bring it
so
down,
painful.
Parker. Yeah. We're trying to have fun here.
Remember Aaron Rodgers when he played for 32 years?
Remember when Aaron Rodgers went to the Jets and everyone said they were going to win the AFC East, and then 10 seconds into his first game against the Bills, he was out for the season?
Exactly.
I remember that.
A lot of teams can win the Super Bowl with a 48-year-old quarterback.
Yeah.
Rodgers.
Yeah.
Mm. I guess we're done here, Parker.
What? Seriously, I have to go now?
No, we're done with the segment. I think Ken will be here pretty soon.
Yeah. Should be getting here. Got a full show today.
I'm really intrigued with that scuba diver. Wild. I bet that's
Listener John on the text line says he was dared to recite the preamble in a campsite naked. So he had to read the preamble naked.
Yeah, I picked
That's
that up.
funny. And our friend
I'm
D&D
guessing there was a
Steve says, is it frowned upon when you play D&D naked?
Dungeons and Dragons, is that
Yeah.
what that is? That's
Mhm.
funny.
Not according to our people in our little
Are nudist
study here.
colonies on the rise, or are they shrinking? Does anybody know?
I haven't been keeping tabs like I used
I
to.
met one. And, I've met one before.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
and we actually, in
probably have
this part
friends
of the
there.
country, there's a lot of them.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And they just kind of walk around.
That's their thing. Tracy says, wrapping Christmas presents, hammered. I'm assuming naked too. Anyway.
We asked Tracy if she can come in the studio.
I think it's a guy. It's a guy.
Never mind. So good.
All right, Parker. Jeez,
Well, what do we-
Parker.
So, when does Molly come? Is Molly back next Wednesday?
Next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday, she's back. She's there
Mhm.
for a week.
Mhm.
That's a good time.
Yeah.
She'll have all sorts of stories.
She will. Yeah. And I think just the travel. She texted some photos last night.
She did?
Airplane photos. Yeah. That's her world. You know, she
Yeah,
loves
she
the
loves-
airplanes and just being on an airplane. She had a picture of the cockpit, you know, and all the lights and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? It's funny what they do in France for coffee is they I'd wake up early and I'd go in this little coffee shop by myself when I was there a couple years ago, and people roll up and they just get shots of espresso, nothing else in it. I don't even think they make lattes hardly, except like a tourist shop. And then these guys belly up. They're all men, it seemed like. They belly up to the bar about like this, and they all get their little shots, and they just drink it, and they're there for about 3 minutes, and they're out. And then new guys come in, but they all sit there and drink it and talk for a minute, and then they just all take off. It's
Huh.
such an interesting culture thing.
That is really cool.
And we just like to sip on our coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know. How long will that last you? You're not even
If I
halfway,
was-
are you?
If I was in, no, I'm like 20% left. If I was in the Dutch Bros office, I would be on my second one. By now, maybe third. I do a lot in the early morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
How late can you have coffee?
Oh, I switched to decaf late afternoon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What's your decaf coffee like?
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Swiss deal. It's a
Is it cheaper than? It's got to be
because
cheaper.
there's no caffeine.
Yeah.
No, it's the same.
Is it? Yeah.
It's actually harder because you have to pull the caffeine
Yeah.
out.
Somebody
Right.
told me that. Maybe you told me that
Yeah.
one time.
Yeah. No, it's good though. It's good. I like coffee.
The whole decaf coffee thing. I don't know. I've never done that.
But do you drink Diet Coke?
I drink Diet Coke.
Well,
Yes.
there you go. Now you know that's the same thing, right?
No, it's not the same thing.
I was trying to get out of this conversation.
Same thing about what?
I don't know. So the scuba divers, number 100, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Who comes in next? Is it Ken or is it
Ken
Mike?
will be coming in next, I believe. In fact, hang on. See if he's here. He'll usually wait for a segment.
Yeah.
But anyway, Ken will be joining us, and then we'll have our friends from Numerica. We have Kalai. We also have the showdown. And
I'd like to stay for that if I could.
If Ken is, Ken will be here for that, so he could do the questions, or Quinn could do the questions.
Yeah. I'm happy to do them, but Ken's more practice, so if he's here, I'll happily hand that off.
Yeah.
It's amazing how well you do on that show. It is amazing.
Yeah.
You are so wickedly smart.
No,
I always tell people you're actually one of the smartest people I know.
Well,
have you noticed that, Quinn? Like he does.
Who are you running around with these days, Parker?
Scuba divers and people who paint. They love you.
Yeah.
They want you to come be one of them.
All right, we're back after a break. This is the Dave and Molly Show with Kevin Parker and Quinn, and soon more other people too. We continue from the Numerica studios.
You know that feeling when you're driving through a neighborhood and see a brand new home going up? Maybe it's the layout you love. Maybe it's the lot. Maybe it's the idea of building something that's truly yours. If you're planning to build a home in the next year, Numerica Credit Union can help make it happen. Right now, when you apply for a Numerica construction loan by May 31st, you can get $5,000 in lender credits toward closing costs. That's real savings that can help make building your new home more affordable. Plus, you'll work with a home loan team that understands the process and helps guide you from blueprint to moving day. So if building a new home is on your radar, start with the right construction loan. Visit numericacu.com/construction-loan to learn more or connect with a Numerica home loan expert. Numerica Credit Union, equal housing opportunity, all loans subject to approval, federally insured by NCUA.
Imagine the people you'll meet after you win the guaranteed million at Northern Quest. Your third cousin twice removed, for example. He'll be thrilled to stop by and reminisce about all the fun family moments you didn't share as kids. Not to mention that time he got a dental bill last week. Still, totally worth it, right? The 25th anniversary quest for the million giveaway. See website for details. Northern Quest, 25 years bold. We've all got that neighbor. Their house is bigger, their car is shinier, and somehow even their clothes look cleaner. But that all changes when you win the guaranteed $1 million at Northern Quest on New Year's Day. Still, it's probably not too soon to brush up on your unsolicited lawn advice. The 25th anniversary Quest for the Million giveaway. See website for details. Northern Quest, 25 years bold.
No matter what you can imagine, no matter what you can possibly dream, no matter what your heart desires, Jewelry Design Center can make it for you.
We've developed incredible relationships, avoiding the middleman and going directly to the source to get the best and brightest diamonds and be able to incorporate them into our pieces.
Jewelry Design Center has an exquisite showroom with top-notch customer service. So come visit, located at 821 North Division in Spokane, Washington. Jewelry Design Center, your jeweler for life.
I went into the dealership for a routine oil change, and they told me that I needed new brakes right away. I knew I didn't want to get it there because it was more expensive. I had heard about Golden Rule on the radio, and so I went in there and had them check it out and was told I did not need new brakes.
Hi, Dallas Lowe with Golden Rule Brake. You deserve an honest repair at a fair price, and we do promise to make it easy.
Hi, I'm Cindy. I have been raised in Spokane most of my life, and I work for the school district here in town. That's what made me happy. I mean, it was like they didn't do a job that they didn't have to do. They told me I didn't need done, come back in the spring, and they'll check them out again. And I think being a lady on her own, they might take more advantage of that. So it was nice having honest people tell you that you don't really need this being done right now.
Schedule now at goldenrulebrake.com.
Yeah, Golden Rule Break.
Looking for a dog-friendly place to enjoy great wine and delicious food?
Head to Maryhill Winery in Kendall Yards.
Their outdoor patio is perfect for you and your pup with treats and a warm welcome for your furry friend.
Join them every third Thursday for Paws on the Patio. Enjoy a complimentary glass of wine while your dog gets a Maryhill bandana and special treats.
Plus, when you purchase a bottle of Rescue Red or Whiskers White, $5 is donated to the local Humane Society.
Maryhill Winery, where great wine, delicious food, and great company come together.
Award-winning Maryhill in Kendall Yards and online at maryhillwinery.com.
Liberty Park Greenhouse and Garden Center has been locally growing and loved since 1928. With 3 generations of gardening and plant knowledge, Liberty Park is here to help you plant with confidence. The greenhouse is in full bloom with geraniums, petunias, begonias, hanging baskets, and so much more, all in vibrant hues. Liberty Park Greenhouse is stocked with plants we've grown that thrive in the sun or the shade, and a knowledgeable staff to help you set your garden up for success. We have planters ready to go, or if you prefer to build your own, we have soil, plants, and pots for every personality. Now is the time to plant. Make sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram for gardening tips and upcoming sales. Let your garden ideas take root with help from Liberty Park Greenhouse and Garden Center. The greenhouse is open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5:30, and Sunday, 10 to 5. Liberty Park Greenhouse and Garden Center in the historic Perry District at 8th and Perry.
Hiring a new employee, it's exciting. But let's be honest, it can also be a gamble. At Pinnacle Investigations, we don't just roll the dice. We help you with easy, affordable background checks built for nonprofits, small businesses, and even corporate enterprises. No guessing, no parlays, no chances. Just the answers you need when you need them. Call 1-800-955-5306 today or check us out at whoareyouhiring.com. And at Pinnacle Investigations, we always help you know who you are hiring.
Dignified Workday is Spokane's social enterprise where work changes lives. Our crews take on jobs big and small. Clean up and clean outs, landscaping, painting, flooring, repairs, drywall, and more. Delivering dependable results at a cost that often beats traditional bids. For businesses and landlords, it means reliable work. For our participants, our neighbors, it means a way forward through wages, skills, and stability. Let's care for Spokane together. If you've got work, we've got the crew. Visit dignifiedworkday.org.
Spring is almost here, and that means it's time to hit the road with confidence. At Clark's Tire and Automotive, we're helping drivers shake off winter and roll into spring with great tire specials and expert automotive service you can trust. Need new tires? Clark's Tire and Automotive has spring tire deals on top brands to fit your vehicle and your budget. Plus, our experienced team can take care of everything else your car needs, including alignments, brake inspections, oil changes, and AC checks. Winter potholes and rough roads can take a toll, but a quick spring checkup now can help you avoid bigger, more expensive repairs later. At Clark's Tire and Automotive, there's no pressure, no gimmicks, just honest advice and quality work done right the first time. So before your next road trip, commute, or weekend getaway, visit Clark's Tire and Automotive today. With 4 locations, check out current tire specials online at clarkstires.com.
Hello, this is Dan Clark from Clark's Diamond Jewelers in beautiful downtown Coeur d'Alene. Clark's is more than just the oldest and most trusted diamond jeweler in the region. It's also where each and every month brings something special worth celebrating. And for May, that means emeralds. Rich with color, timeless in style, and treasured for centuries. Emerald is the birthstone for May, and there's nothing quite like the deep green brilliance of a beautiful emerald set in fine jewelry. Whether you're celebrating a May birthday, an anniversary, Mother's Day, or simply looking for something unforgettable, Clark's has a stunning collection of emerald rings, pendants, earrings, and custom designs for you. Hand-selected gemstones, exceptional quality, and friendly local service you can trust. For generations, families have chosen Clark's Diamond Jewelers for life's biggest moments. Come see why Clark's is more than diamonds. It's tradition, beauty, and value. Clark's Diamond Jewelers, since 1907, has been right here at 307 Sherman in beautiful downtown Coeur d'Alene.
Dave and Molly from the archives.
No, people get, first of all, they get self-conscious with their voices. That's like the first thing. Like, is that what I sound like? But then you move on to the recorded medium of visual and you start going, is that what I look like?
Yeah.
It takes a while to be comfortable with yourself.
I want to say to myself, could you make more facial expressions? Could you move your eyebrows a little bit more? If I were on a news thing, people would be like, is she kidding? What's she do? Is that real? Is she lying? Is she winking at me? What's happening? Should we believe her or not? I could never do that.
Well, and when it's different in real life versus TV, like or probably even radio, where you're both mics. So if two people are talking, you're talking over each other versus a real conversation. People talk over each other all the time and you can still listen and pick it up, right? So you're very conscious of not speaking over the other person. But I'm having all these feelings while Sam's talking. So I am making the faces like I want everybody to know I'm reacting. I want Sam to know I'm reacting, but I don't want to talk over him.
Do you hear that, America? Kalai has all these feelings when Sam Adams is talking.
That is in the exact dialogue
We have happy stories and sad stories. So like usually we're smiling during a lighthearted story.
Because the camera's on both of you. See, that's the other thing. So the camera's on both of you, but only one of you is talking.
Yeah.
So do you stay staring into the camera?
Both.
Or do you occasionally nod over?
Look and
yeah.
It's hard because it's like, well, you have one person who's looking at the other anchor all the time. Then it's like, oh my gosh, I'm hanging on his every word. But you need to acknowledge that they're there, but also not break focus away from the viewer.
Yeah.
Now it's hard. I think, I don't know. I don't want to be presumptuous. I think it's more difficult for me to do the look at Kalai as it is Kalai to do the look at me.
Why?
Because I run the teleprompter. So I'm running the teleprompter as we're talking. So I can look at Kalai, but then I have to no-look teleprompt at the same time as I look at Kalai.
Oh, wow.
It's like a one-man band.
So what about when
I
he's
don't
not
think I
there? Do
knew
you
that.
run the teleprompter yourself?
Yeah. And then she looks at herself.
Well, it's easier.
She has a lot of feelings about
I have
what
a lot
she's
of feelings
saying.
about what I'm saying.
I just like
So how is that when like Sam is gone? Is it instantly? Oh, I know.
Right. I mean, there's something. Sam's a very good teleprompter operator because we've had people over the years like people who are just hired. Their job is teleprompter. Sam's also Sam's the best I've ever had.
You
Did you hear that? Another.
We're just going
Did
to
you hear that?
isolate all these things.
If we can just put all of that together.
True.
It's
true.
We will.
Right? Well, and you know how it is. You know each other so well. So you know how the other person's going to speak, how the other person's going to sound. So I think he reacts that way. I'm fine running it for myself, but I don't like running it for other people.
Yeah. And it's funny, I'm not a very good teleprompter operator for myself. I'm better for Kalai because I feel like I don't want to disappoint her.
He wants to make sure I'm
Satisfied.
It's good.
This is so great.
Her feelings come first. You want to make sure you're taking care of your partner.
Yes, exactly.
Who has
And
many
then I take care
feelings
of
about you?
I'm a pleaser is what I am.
So has there ever been a time when he's been here, but you run the prompter for any reason? Like if you guys are both here, he's always running the prompter. Okay.
You know,
it's funny. It's like driving. Like how often the man drives the car. Yeah.
Well,
but it's funny.
Dave drives the show. I mean, he runs, but that was always how it was over in the other station, and it would be very odd. I did it for an hour one morning just to make sure I knew how to do it, but it would be just for doing its sake. It wouldn't be good for the show. It wouldn't. Now, it would be good for me to practice once in a while and do the first few breaks or something, just so that in case he's sick, that I know how to do it.
Exactly.
But the truth is that that's how we've set it up. It could have been the other way around, but it just works better. He's more comfortable there. I'm more comfortable here. So.
And the reason I do the prompter now is because there was a pedal before, like a foot pedal on the old set, and it was on my side. So that's why I ran the prompter then. But now that we're on the new set, it is a remote. It's a wireless remote. So Kalai could very well be prompting. But we're in this rhythm of doing it this way. I will say today, literally this morning, I actually had the thought like, I wonder if Kalai wouldn't mind doing the teleprompter for one of these shows. I actually had that feeling this morning. But next week, we're going to be apart.
So you're wanting to try a new position with Kalai.
Yes.
Is that what I'm getting?
Something new.
We need to try something new.
No, let's try.
Wait, I feel like you guys are talking about more than just teleprompter.
Why are you spice things up so much? Why are you guys laughing so much? I don't
We
get
need
it.
to try something new.
So go ahead. So next week, sorry.
No, I'll be. So we're both going to be solo anchors next week. don't make a joke here, but she's going to be doing it by herself, and I'm going to be doing it by myself. And there's going to be one day that we're going to have Haley in the middle.
It's true. She's here Wednesday.
I think it's so open.
Oh, we have
of
so
you.
many great clips
So
for today.
open of you.
The Dave and Molly Show, always available wherever you get your podcasts. We now return to the Dave and Molly Show.
Hey, welcome back, one and all. It's the Dave and Molly Show. Molly is out of the country. Kevin Parker has been filling in. He's been doing a subpar job, but he's still here. We haven't kicked him out yet. Quinn is here, of course. And now... Sorry.
I'm not even.
Like a response to that.
Quinn, you're my favorite.
And now we have John Maroney from Numerica. Numerica Credit Union. It's coming up on the screen here in a second. There they are, right there.
us.
Yes. And I know that you're not a golfer. We were talking a little bit off
That's
the
true.
air.
Don't hold it against me, but that's
No,
true.
yeah, but you had two groups yesterday, and Numerica was the title sponsor for our golf tournament yesterday. And you said, I saw all the people in the office. They were wearing their golf gear yesterday. They're getting ready.
Lots of shorts, lots of casual stuff.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
They're
And they
walking
had
around with their clubs in the office, probably.
Yeah, it was a little awkward
Walking
for
around
some
with
of the
their
meetings
bags.
I had.
Yeah,
I was like, what are
exactly.
we doing today?
And I know the women's team that Numerica put, they won the whole thing
Oh,
yesterday.
let's go.
Yeah.
Representing well. I love that.
Yeah.
They got the big trophy.
They got the nice glass trophies. Yeah.
I have two of those.
Oh, not to brag or
There it goes
anything.
again. I got sucked into that one. I didn't know that was coming.
Walked right into it.
I put the ball on the tee, and you swung at it and get it. You see that? Quinn, that was a. Do you see that? Yeah.
Anyway, John, good to have you here. We always look forward to our talks. I think I know we usually just have you on the phone, but is this your first time in
This
this
is my
studio?
first time in the studio. And I'm stoked to be here.
John, welcome to our show.
I know. I always love being in person if I have the option.
We always enjoy guests, and we're thankful what you do for the show.
Oh, thank you.
He has just a few minutes left.
Okay, gotcha.
We're going
He's
to
on a
run him
short
out of
leash,
here.
right?
But thank you for coming and
course,
giving the show a little bit of credibility and validity today. But we're going to talk about, I know this is graduation season.
Yes, absolutely.
You drive into your neighborhood, everyone's having graduation parties. All that stuff's happening right now. And we're going to talk about 529 plans, which I have used them, and I think they're fantastic.
Yeah.
Let's talk about how Numerica deals with them.
Yeah, absolutely. And so, and it's interesting. I have a kindergartner, and so I'm even doing graduation from kindergarten to first grade. So you graduate in all seasons of life. And and 529 plans are a really powerful resource to help families afford education, whether it's K through 12 private education or higher education, college, university, trade school, et cetera. And I think one of the reasons that they are so valuable is that, we know that costs for education are going up.
Yes.
And so people are always looking for what are some options that I can take advantage of now to help either bring that cost down or make it a little bit more affordable. Especially if you have a younger kiddo, starting to pump money into a 529 can be an excellent option.
Yeah.
And so essentially what they are is investment accounts that allow you to set aside post-tax dollars, so money we already paid our income taxes on. We can invest them, and there are lots of different options, even in our Washington State 529 plans. And then what that balance is when a student hits college can be used for tuition, room and board, all related education expenses.
The room and board part is the thing that saved me.
spendy. Totally.
Yeah,
It can.
because that money sat, and you're right. Time is your friend on these things.
100%.
If you have a young child or grandchild, whatever you want to do, you start putting that money, and it just keeps piling up. And before you know it, it's like, hey, this is a good amount. It saved me one of the because my son's second year at college. And it was like, and I had kind of forgot about it.
Okay.
But it was enough to handle some of the housing because it was used for not dorm room. He had an apartment with some friends,
but still
and that's
related to student. Yep.
still connected to the deal. So it was those 529s are absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, and and my wife works at Whitworth. She handles all residence life there, and it's something that they like to talk with parents about, especially if they have younger kiddos. Because, like you said it so beautifully. Time is one of your best resources.
Yeah,
small financial moves that we make early can have massive impact. And sometimes people are worried, like, what if I don't need need these for higher education expenses, or what if that money's then locked away? There's so much flexibility with them now. So for example, you could change the beneficiary from maybe you have an older kiddo to a younger kiddo, so maybe they're going to need those funds later. You can also then, that money, unused money in a 529, can become a kiddo's first retirement account. So up to $35,000.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, so up to
amazing.
$35,000 can eventually be rolled over into a Roth IRA for that student.
Okay, which is insane if they're like 16,
Of course,
17 years
yes.
old.
Now there are some restrictions on how that works. Like, they have to have taxable income that matches up with what you roll into their Roth IRA. So, but once they're working, even if they have a part-time job, you could say, hey, they made $5,000 this year. I'm going to take $5,000 from their old 529, roll it over into a Roth IRA for them.
Okay, John, I'm reading the text lines. Can you use it for Dutch Bros coffee is what I hear a lot.
Unfortunately,
Marker
no.
cannot read the text line.
A necessary educational expense, but not something we can use it for.
Okay.
The IRS might not be down with that.
So do you guys, so if people go to Numerica and they say, hey, I'm interested in this 529, you guys can coach it, and it can all be done through your offices?
Yeah, so that would run through Numerica Financial Services, which
Okay.
is in the investing side of our credit union.
All
But
right.
yes, and
Okay.
and so I think though, but that Roth IRA thing can be just a massive difference. So imagine you have a student who graduates when they're 22, they get a full-time job, and then by the time they turn 26, because it might take you about 4 years to roll over that $35,000, they have $35,000 in a Roth IRA, and if you were to just let that ride and maybe not even contribute to it, you have set them up with a very strong retirement situation. And
Jeez.
it's
Yeah.
so and the nice thing is, like, you can technically, if you want to, you could open up a 529 plan for yourself before a kiddo is born. Maybe you're anticipating that you're going to want to have a child, and then you can switch the beneficiary from yourself to the child once they're born. So what you're doing is you're extending the investment time frame even maybe beyond 18.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
Is that a
and
Numerica thing?
that one's a John thing, actually.
Yeah.
That's an idea I had come up with.
John's a talented man.
So I think that have rules or laws changed on this over the years? I don't remember
that may not
this
have been
kind
the
of
case.
stuff.
That may
Yeah.
not, it changed within the last 3 to 5 years.
Yeah.
That rollover
Okay.
option. And then even if you find yourself, hey, even after we've done this rollover, there's still excess funds. Again, it could go to a different kiddo. You could switch it to a niece or a nephew. You could switch it to a grandchild. Like you could
Anyone in the family tree, basically.
anyone that
Okay.
would be categorized as family. That's exactly it. And so sometimes people are worried that money's going to be locked away, but it's much more flexible than
Yeah.
people assume. And so it's a powerful tool. Yeah.
I remember just being excited that it could be used for the housing part.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because people
Yeah.
assume, just tuition and
Yes.
fees, but
Yeah.
or just on campus housing. But as you discovered personally,
Yeah.
off campus housing as
Yeah.
long as they're a student. And the off campus housing has to their off campus housing cannot be more expensive than what on campus is, but most of the time it's less expensive. And
Yes.
So it
Almost-
works
yes.
out perfectly.
Almost every time.
Yes. So and I think families are obviously stretched right now, and so they may be a little bit nervous about how can I pump money in, but even like $50 a month could make a pretty big difference. And
That's kind of what mine was.
Yeah,
It was
and we
not
have
much
great
back then.
options available in Washington State through our 529 plans. They come in a couple different flavors.
Housing has gotten so expensive in like the state of California. Is my daughter Amelia's at Boise State, and Boise State is probably. I mean, I'm anecdotally, it feels like it's 90% California kids because they're all coming over. Because even if a school's inexpensive in California, the housing is ridiculous.
Yes.
And so California schools are just so expensive.
Right. And there are some very unique cases where, because I used to work in higher ed before I got into financial services, actually. There are some unique cases where living on campus at a university is actually cheaper than living off campus. Like if you go to NYU, because based on where you're living, it might be cheaper to live on campus. And so 529 can help.
No kidding.
Yes, can help make that
That makes
expense
sense,
a little
I
bit cheaper.
suppose.
And so, and I know it sounds like kind of a niche thing, people aren't always thinking about it. But for people who need it, it can make
Yeah.
a world of difference. Yeah.
Wow.
And what's you have any just percentages? Because I remember when this started, it was with my oldest daughter way back. I don't even think they called it a 529 then. It was something else, but it was only for tuition. And I remember talking to people about it, and no one could even understand what it is.
Okay.
But now
That was the
you
original
hear
529, I think.
was that what it was?
Yeah.
I think so.
But my question is, like, now when you say 529, I think a lot of people, especially parents,
Yeah.
know at least what it is.
I think you're right. Yeah,
So
the perception's changed.
yes, and also that there's more people in it.
Yes. And I think, one of the things that's unique about how 529s work, especially for folks in Washington, so we've got kind of the traditional 529 investment options, which has some prefixed portfolios that you can choose based on like your risk tolerance. And then we have what's called the GET program, which is guaranteed education tuition.
That was the first version.
Yes,
correct.
correct.
I remember. the GET
And that's where you're
probably what you're talking
and
about.
the way that one works is for Washington State universities is you're buying tuition credits at the price they are now. And so that's the theoretical discount that you're getting. Is you're buying them now and assuming they're going to increase. And they're based off the most expensive state school in Washington, which I believe is UW Seattle.
Yeah.
And so if you have a student, so that's just one thing to consider though is you may want something with a little bit more flexibility if you think your student's going to go out of state or going to go to a private school, because those guaranteed education tuition credits you can use, but there's a kind of a transfer formula. And so if you're certain they're going to go to a state school, that might be the best option. But if not, you might want to go with the straight investment option because of the flexibility.
The 529 is kind of the umbrella. That's
exactly it.
That's all of them.
That's kind of think of it. Yeah, the tax code umbrella that covers all of them. And we don't get and since we don't have a state income tax here in Washington, you can technically open up a 529 from any state that you want. But if you lived in Idaho, there might be an advantage doing a 529 in Idaho because you get a little bit of a state income tax deduction for what you contributed.
So every state would have their own. Does every state have their own GET program?
Every state, not their own GET program, but their own 529 plan. So interestingly enough, this is going to sound random, but my daughter's 529 plan is run by Vanguard, which is actually out of the state of Nevada, just because of I just like the flexibility of their portfolio options. So, but since we live in Washington, there isn't always a benefit to using the Washington 529 plan because we don't have state income tax. So yeah. But for most people, that's going to be your best bet.
John, do you have a lot of grandparents doing this? Because it
Yes.
seems like that would be amazing for
It is.
grandparents
Yes.
to do
And
before
so-
their kids have kids.
Yep. And that's the thing is you can have one kiddo who might have multiple 529s and they can use all of them. So like my daughter, my dad has opened up one for her. My mom has opened up one for her, and then we have ours.
Do you think your dad would open up one for me?
Absolutely. Let's get Barry Maroney on the call here. No,
Call him up. He's on the text line right
that's
now.
right.
Yeah.
He's probably in his
I think
office
he said,
right now.
Kevin, quit talking.
No.
I think that must be him.
And one of the things that some families will do is, maybe a kiddo's birthday is coming up, and hey, we're going to do the celebration. Sure, if you want to buy them a gift, wonderful. But in addition, hey, would you maybe consider doing a small contribution to the 529? And you can just get like a QR code
Dude,
by
how
which they can
brilliant would
contribute.
that be for like 1-year-old birthdays? Hey,
Yes.
bring a little Lego for $6. But
Totally.
What we really want is
Well, my grandma, this goes back to my oldest daughter, but she used to do those old the treasury bonds
Oh,
or
yeah.
the thing, and it was like
Those paid quite a bit back in the day.
they did, and I learned that when I went to cash them in.
Yes.
Finally, found them in the basement. It's like, oh gosh, there's a whole stack of them.
Absolutely.
You know what my uncle did? True story. Uncle Jim, amazing guy, passed away. His parents, he grew up in a family, I think 7 or 8 kids, and the oldest kid's responsibility was to pay for the younger kid's college.
Jeez.
I don't think it could work today with finances, but yeah. So his older brother put him through. His job was Uncle Jim's job was to put his younger sibling through. It was amazing.
It's like a generational
and they all,
pay it
and they all
forward.
did it. Yeah, they all did
Wow.
it.
Yeah. And so I think, wow, that's a powerful story. I think,
Yeah.
and again,
is.
the main takeaway for a lot of folks is, there's a lot of different ways to slice and dice this paying for education thing.
Mm-hmm.
This one has some very strong benefits. Because again, when you withdraw that money also, you're not going to pay taxes on how much it's grown. And so you
Right.
start out with a small
Right.
portfolio.
Yep.
And so just maybe begin to think about, hey, how much might I be able to afford to do now? Because even a little bit can go a long way.
Okay, so if I want to start this at Numerica, do I walk in? Do I call? Who do I ask for?
Best option is going to be a call because you want to talk to someone in Numerica Financial Services, and that's a smaller team of folks, and we want to make sure you get exactly to the right people.
We would still like to meet your dad.
Oh, okay, fantastic.
That's what he wants. That's what he wants.
And what your dad's phone number is, just curiosity.
sure. Okay, there you go. Yes.
Texters are asking.
Well, and I do like the timeliness of this because I think we're all kind of thinking about with the graduations and all that kind of stuff, and just who was I talking to somebody yesterday at the golf tournament about how expensive college is, and it's.
Well, that's why
I
kids aren't going.
survived it, but it could have been a lot easier with some plans in place.
totally.
Years prior.
So I've been teaching college now for about 16 years in various institutions, and twice in 1 year, a student asked, "Is the education worth the money?" And one of them did it in front of the class.
Okay.
It's a legitimate question.
How do you answer it?
I said it depends who your professor is.
Oh, well done. I mean,
go to Parker.
I had to say something.
I mean, yeah, I would say, I benefited so much from what my college and grad school experiences have done for me.
Yeah,
Again, you're one of my
there's
professors, but there are lots of ways to slice and dice making that more affordable. You could do a whole different show on that, but maybe for future time. But there's lots of ways to do that.
John's a former student of mine.
That is true. Yep.
And I'd like to apologize now.
Oh, yes, that's right. I was expecting that today once I saw
Any
you.
value you thought
Whitworth
was not
MBA
given.
program. It was awesome. I had a great experience.
John's phenomenal. Like I was telling him before you walked in, John, I'm like, John is like one of the smarter people I know. Your intellect is, and actually I was telling Dave that too. So Quinn, I think, well, you can talk.
I think you tell everybody that you're one of the smartest people I know.
I don't. But you are.
Wow.
And John went to my MBA program we held in Sun Valley, and I remember we were having some talks on vans and on the going out to dinner and stuff. I was like, God, this guy's smart.
Yeah, there were some hot political debates on the way there.
Were there?
Yeah, some good ones. Good ones. Though. Good and healthy ones, which is something that we need more and more of.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Where do you tell all the places that you have taught? You've been at Gonzaga, Whitworth,
Yep.
University of Virginia.
Yes, Virginia. I'm there a lot, and then did something at the Kennedy School at Harvard as well. And I've guest spoken at MIT a couple times, and that might be it.
Well, pretty good.
Pretty cool.
And you're a 2-time champion.
John,
of
did
our
you
golf
hear
tournament.
that? Did you know that?
The 2-time champion
Yeah.
part?
Will you tell him all
No,
about
I
it?
mean, I knew the university stuff. I didn't know the 2-time champion.
No commercial segments for about 35 minutes. Okay, so John.
Yes.
And you're not a golfer.
I'm not. No,
Yeah.
I did a little.
Will you ever? Is it something that
You don't like it, I think. I remember
I did a little bit of golfing when.
time or
No,
something,
that
right?
was not it. No, I did a little bit of golfing when I was like late middle school, early high school. I was just so bad at it that I didn't get a lot of joy out of it.
We're all bad at it.
Well, that's fair, but
That's
I
how
think
we make
some people improve over time, and I just wasn't improving, and so I put my time into other things.
You know, here's how hard golf is, right? Like McIlroy, Woods, all those guys. The fact they can't win more than about 3% of their tournaments should show us how hard that game
That's
is.
fair.
Yeah.
Think about
Yeah.
that in baseball, right? The most successful baseball players get a hit like 30% of the time. It makes me feel a little bit better.
Yeah.
Right.
That gets you in the Hall of Fame.
That's exactly it. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, John. Always good to see you, man.
Thanks for letting me hang out with you this morning.
John,
Good
great to see you.
Yeah,
Thanks
you
for
too.
coming on the
Yeah,
show.
thank you.
You're always welcome here with us.
Appreciate that.
John, we're here every morning serving Spokane.
Why did I even come in today? I should just let Parker he
You
wants to
should.
do the whole
if
show
you guys ever
himself.
sick, call me. I'll come in and Quinn, see if I can do it.
Hey, let me ask, so he was one of your professors.
Correct. Yep.
Uh-oh.
For my MBA program.
Did he ever do stuff like this where he just was trying to be funny all the time?
Trying to be funny all the time. I would say one of the things, yes, in some regards, but
Really?
Oh, really?
I think
'Cause
one.
I
of the-
think I'm pretty serious in the classroom.
Well, yeah, no, but I would say one of the things I appreciate about Kevin is striking a very good balance of humor and seriousness.
Okay.
And so, and I think also one of the things that you can really appreciate in a professor is, and anyone who's like kind of instructing a group of people is going with what the flow of students are looking for. Like I remember one of our classes was just, hey, you know what? We've been talking a lot about Dead Poets Society, which was a movie I got introduced when I was in college.
Great movie.
We need to let's watch some of these iconic scenes. And he made sure no one, it wasn't spoiling it for people. But so I think combination of seriousness and humor, because humor is an incredible teacher.
Yeah.
And especially if you're talking about what feels like a high intensity subject, like running a business, or in my world, personal finance. When you weave in a little bit of humor, you humanize the subject. It makes it easier for people.
Yeah. All right.
And that's totally off the cuff, not scripted at all.
John, you really are welcome here anytime.
Okay, there you go.
You can be my guest.
Okay, fantastic.
There's a chance I'll never see this inside of the studio.
So my first and last one is perfect.
Yeah. No, you're great.
You're awesome.
Good to
Thank you
see
so
you,
much.
John.
Yeah,
thanks for being
Appreciate you
here.
and what Numerica does, sir.
thank
So
you.
guys
We
are
love
a lot.
Numerica. Numerica Credit Union, the most important credit union of our time.
Ooh, that's a bold statement.
Yeah, it is. And they'll be sponsoring the showdown here in just a bit.
Yeah. And I think they're sponsoring 2-time champions as well. We'd
Absolutely.
like some coats.
Expect an email later today.
Doing it again, you guys. All right, we're back after a break. This is the Dave and Molly Show with John and Kevin and Quinn. And soon, Ken will be joining us.
Oh, the legend.
And then Kalai will come in. And I almost feel bad for her because, it's all been guys in here.
Yeah.
But
She's gonna bring.
it'll
Quinn and I
be
just-
way better.
We're quiet. We're like, hey, we're equal too. We're valuable.
All right, back after break.
Great to
Dave
see
and
you,
Molly
John.
Show
Yeah, you too.
continues from the Numerica studios.
You know
know that feeling when you're driving through a neighborhood and see a brand new home going up? Maybe it's the layout you love. Maybe it's the lot. Maybe it's the idea of building something that's truly yours. If you're planning to build a home in the next year, Numerica Credit Union can help make it happen. Right now, when you apply for a Numerica construction loan by May 31st, you can get $5,000 in lender credits toward closing costs. That's real savings that can help make building your new home more affordable. Plus, you'll work with a home loan team that understands the process and helps guide you from blueprint to move-in day. So if building a new home is on your radar, start with the right construction loan. Visit numericacu.com/construction-loan to learn more or connect with a Numerica home loan expert. Numerica Credit Union, equal housing opportunity, all loans subject to approval, federally insured by NCUA.
Imagine the people you'll meet after you win the guaranteed million at Northern Quest. Your third cousin twice removed, for example. He'll be thrilled to stop by and reminisce about all the fun family moments you didn't share as kids. Not to mention that time he got a dental bill last week. Still, totally worth it, right? The 25th anniversary quest for the million giveaway. See website for details. Northern Quest, 25 years bold. We've all got that neighbor. Their house is bigger, their car is shinier, and somehow even their clothes look cleaner. But that all changes when you win the guaranteed $1 million at Northern Quest on New Year's Day. Still, it's probably not too soon to brush up on your unsolicited lawn advice. The 25th anniversary Quest for the Million giveaway. See website for details. Northern Quest, 25 years bold.
No matter what you can imagine, no matter what you can possibly dream, no matter what your heart desires, Jewelry Design Center can make it for you.
We've developed incredible relationships, avoiding the middleman and going directly to the source to get the best and brightest diamonds and be able to incorporate them into our pieces.
Jewelry Design Center has an exquisite showroom with top-notch customer service. So come visit, located at 821 North Division in Spokane, Washington. Jewelry Design Center, your jeweler for life.
I went into the dealership for a routine oil change, and they told me that I needed new brakes right away. I knew I didn't want to get it there because it was more expensive. I had heard about Golden Rule on the radio, and so I went in there and had them check it out and was told I did not need new brakes.
Hi, Dallas Lowe with Golden Rule Brake. You deserve an honest repair at a fair price, and we do promise to make it easy.
Hi, I'm Cindy. I have been raised in Spokane most of my life, and I work for the school district here in town. That's what made me happy. I mean, it was like they didn't do a job that they didn't have to do. They told me I didn't need done, come back in the spring, and they'll check them out again. And I think being a lady on her own, they might take more advantage of that. So it was nice having honest people tell you that you don't really need this being done right now.
Schedule now at goldenrulebrake.com.
Yeah, Golden Rule Break.
Looking for a dog-friendly place to enjoy great wine and delicious food?
Head to Maryhill Winery in Kendall Yards.
Their outdoor patio is perfect for you and your pup with treats and a warm welcome for your furry friend.
Join them every third Thursday for Paws on the Patio. Enjoy a complimentary glass of wine while your dog gets a Maryhill bandana and special treats.
Plus, when you purchase a bottle of Rescue Red or Whiskers White, $5 is donated to the local Humane Society.
Maryhill Winery, where great wine, delicious food, and great company come together.
Award-winning Maryhill in Kendall Yards and online at maryhillwinery.com.
Liberty Park Greenhouse and Garden Center has been locally growing and loved since 1928. With 3 generations of gardening and plant knowledge, Liberty Park is here to help you plant with confidence. The greenhouse is in full bloom with geraniums, petunias, begonias, hanging baskets, and so much more, all in vibrant hues. Liberty Park Greenhouse is stocked with plants we've grown that thrive in the sun or the shade, and a knowledgeable staff to help you set your garden up for success. We have planters ready to go, or if you prefer to build your own, we have soil, plants, and pots for every personality. Now is the time to plant. Make sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram for gardening tips and upcoming sales. Let your garden ideas take root with help from Liberty Park Greenhouse and Garden Center. The greenhouse is open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5:30, and Sunday, 10 to 5. Liberty Park Greenhouse and Garden Center in the historic Perry District at 8th and Perry.
Hiring a new employee, it's exciting. But let's be honest, it can also be a gamble. At Pinnacle Investigations, we don't just roll the dice. We help you with easy, affordable background checks built for nonprofits, small businesses, and even corporate enterprises. No guessing, no parlays, no chances. Just the answers you need when you need them. Call 1-800-955-5306 today or check us out at whoareyouhiring.com. And at Pinnacle Investigations, we always help you know who you are hiring.
Dignified Workday is Spokane's social enterprise where work changes lives. Our crews take on jobs big and small. Clean up and clean outs, landscaping, painting, flooring, repairs, drywall, and more. Delivering dependable results at a cost that often beats traditional bids. For businesses and landlords, it means reliable work. For our participants, our neighbors, it means a way forward through wages, skills, and stability. Let's care for Spokane together. If you've got work, we've got the crew. Visit dignifiedworkday.org.
Spring is almost here, and that means it's time to hit the road with confidence. At Clark's Tire and Automotive, we're helping drivers shake off winter and roll into spring with great tire specials and expert automotive service you can trust. Need new tires? Clark's Tire and Automotive has spring tire deals on top brands to fit your vehicle and your budget. Plus, our experienced team can take care of everything else your car needs, including alignments, brake inspections, oil changes, and AC checks. Winter potholes and rough roads can take a toll, but a quick spring checkup now can help you avoid bigger, more expensive repairs later. At Clark's Tire and Automotive, there's no pressure, no gimmicks, just honest advice and quality work done right the first time. So before your next road trip, commute, or weekend getaway, visit Clark's Tire and Automotive today. With 4 locations, check out current tire specials online at clarkstires.com.
Hello, this is Dan Clark from Clark's Diamond Jewelers in beautiful downtown Coeur d'Alene. Clark's is more than just the oldest and most trusted diamond jeweler in the region. It's also where each and every month brings something special worth celebrating. And for May, that means emeralds. Rich with color, timeless in style, and treasured for centuries. Emerald is the birthstone for May, and there's nothing quite like the deep green brilliance of a beautiful emerald set in fine jewelry. Whether you're celebrating a May birthday, an anniversary, Mother's Day, or simply looking for something unforgettable, Clark's has a stunning collection of emerald rings, pendants, earrings, and custom designs for you. Hand-selected gemstones, exceptional quality, and friendly local service you can trust. For generations, families have chosen Clark's Diamond Jewelers for life's biggest moments. Come see why Clark's is more than diamonds. It's tradition, beauty, and value. Clark's Diamond Jewelers, since 1907, has been right here at 307 Sherman in beautiful downtown Coeur d'Alene.
Hi, I'm Michelle from the Green Acres area, and I listen to Dave and Molly live. And then if I do have to miss them, I get a chance to listen to them on the podcast. One of my favorite things, when they make each other laugh, and they're laughing so hard that it actually goes quiet on the air for a while, and then I'm laughing, and nobody knows what I'm laughing at because I'm laughing so hard. We're grateful that Dave and Molly are back. Dave and Molly, the story, the adventure continues.
Hey, I'm Steve from the Downriver area and a huge fan of the Dave and Molly Show. My favorite thing that Dave and Molly do is when they get each other laughing. When Molly gets Dave laughing, that's the good stuff. Dave and Molly, the story continues.
We now return to the Dave and Molly Show.
And we're back, and we welcome our viewers on SWX. We're also on YouTube. We're on the KHQ Nonstop Local app. It is the Dave and Molly Show. But today, Kevin Parker has been with us. And we know that he's been with us. And Ken is back.
Hey,
Sir Hopkins,
Woo!
the legend.
Hey, thank you, all the golfers. The last
Yes.
time I saw you was out at the resort. Both of you, all of you.
Yeah. Quinn came out, shot some photos and video for us.
Right.
And
Great.
yeah, it was a good day yesterday.
It was awesome. It was
Quinn
fun to
asked,
see you too.
Quinn asked me how I was this morning rolling up, and I said, you know how exhausting it is to watch people play 18 holes of golf?
Yes.
I am exhausted.
I was so tired yesterday.
The
Yeah.
weather was so beautiful, but a little draining at the end of the day.
Mhm. And it was a full day. I mean, I know you were out there the whole time, and it's a long day.
Sparkling, beautiful day.
It was awesome.
Yeah. Hey,
Best
I
weather ever.
I kind of tailed the Parker foursome there.
Yeah, we saw Ken a few times.
Can't remember. It was on the back nine, I think.
Yeah.
Nice. And I heard Parker shouting directions to his son. You didn't know I was watching you yet. And you hit something, and then you guys were walking up to the cart, and you were saying, "Hey, make sure you get the yardage on that."
Oh, that was
It was
I
kind of
think-
a tail off.
Yeah, that was Jackson's drive. We thought it was 260. We're like, let's measure that.
That
thing.
was-
yeah, it wasn't mine. That was
okay.
Jackson's. I'm like,
That
let's
was
get
a big boy
he
drive.
Crushed. It was
Yeah.
either him or Ross. I'm trying to remember which one you saw. I think it was Jackson's that we were like, let's make sure we get the yardage.
Loved it.
Yeah, he crushed a couple.
Yeah. Then I hung out with our friends at Dignified Workday and
Yep.
a nice tent there, a little shade.
Yeah,
And,
and they had a very good day. They made a lot of money yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
So that's good.
Yeah, they kind of brought us right into that one. There's no way to say no to that one.
That's what I heard.
That-
I think it was what we did was on hole number 3, which was
Right.
a little par 3.
Right.
We punched 5 holes, all
5
on the green.
flags, That's good.
So
yeah.
if you hit wherever your ball landed, whatever hole was closest, that was the hole.
Yeah.
And then it just became, it's a guaranteed birdie. And most
Right.
people are going to say yes to that.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, you hit the green, it is going to roll towards one of those holes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you got a good shot.
Yeah, that was a cool.
That
I
was
remember
a
that
good
one day
deal.
we were all playing in the tournament, and I kept hitting what is it? The fern? What is that called? That brush? What is that called at the resort?
Oh, the junipers?
The junipers.
Oh, the
yeah.
junipers,
And Ken
yeah.
gave me the name Free Drop Parker, and the caddy put it on the tag.
Is
Free Drop
that
Parker.
right?
I hit I think out of 18 holes, I hit like 12 in the
Yeah.
juniper.
Free drop.
Free drop.
I still have the thing,
Hey.
Free Drop Parker. He
Hey,
did, because
there you go.
He kept saying that.
Hello, we should round up all of our tags through all the years and see what. Well, you guys would have a bunch. I've got a stack.
They don't
just-
do funny stuff anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't.
People
No.
ruined it. They were putting on
Oh.
TikTok
Yes.
and doing.
Yeah, that's a true story.
Okay.
Yeah. And now it's
All
just
right.
you get your name and the year, and because people were being creative and some people were saying things that were inappropriate
Oh.
on the tag.
Oh, I
and the
see.
tag has their logo on it.
That
and
is
So you
true,
can
yeah.
understand why people don't want that.
I would like to apologize to the resort.
You've got
I didn't do anything like
Yeah.
that, but I still have one that says gambling is illegal at Bushwood. That one.
Oh,
Remember?
I think
Cuddy
the
Check.
most creative I got was I put the hashtag and then hacker. I'm just a hashtag hacker. I'm not a golfer. I'm a hacker.
You still have the
Yeah,
tag?
I got that. I got that tag.
I
yeah.
got a bunch of tags.
Remember the one where I put it on Dave's bag? What did I say? I put
Parker is best.
yeah. Oh, and I would attach it to his bag and hope he didn't see it for a while.
That's a true
Did
story.
you ever not see it and someone else saw it and brought it up? Did you ever
I
not
don't
notice it?
remember, but I remember it being
That
on
was-
my bag.
I would do it all the time.
Hey, just real quick, driving in, I love the sports guys and all the golf talk. And I loved it at the end of the segment when Parker said, "Thank you for coming into our show."
Yeah.
I really appreciate you guys. I did. It was so professionally done. Hey, first-time listeners, they don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Very
come on.
professional, Ken.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, people tuning in for the first time, they don't know what's going on.
I know.
Why is it called Dave and Molly?
Yeah,
Which one of them?
Yeah, which one's Molly?
So good.
Well, you'll have a lot of answering to do when Molly returns, Parker. She's not.
Yes,
this is not going
you
to go over
will.
well. When
I
you're
have a
talking
feeling
about-
this might be my last show for a while.
Well, we'll see. Yeah, and I did love all the. We had creative costumes.
Yes.
We had the Dave, Ken, and Molly with the T-shirts and the phrases and
Yeah,
a
that's
lot of colors.
I love the party girls. They had it was Par the Bar.
Yeah.
And it was very, very festive colored
Yes.
clothing.
Oh,
and then
that's
they
fun.
even had flags that they put on their
Oh.
carts. They were
wow.
I like that. I
Yeah.
love our tournament, you know, just for a million reasons. But one of them is
Right.
that we have fun people in our tournament,
Totally.
and
It's fun.
they bring the spirit.
And
So,
our volunteers, and then
Yeah.
one of the, Par then Bar came up and say, "Hey, do you guys need any help with anything?" I mean, they're
Oh,
just
that's so cool.
it's like I was thinking at the first you have listeners, and then you become acquainted, and then they're just a room full of friends.
Yeah.
That's what it feels
It
like.
becomes that and a whole galley of them.
You three have done so much for our community. I mean, I think you saved Dutch Bros early on. I've sent so many people to you guys and say, hey, please advertise with them. It'll impact your business. And what you guys have done for us is, oh my gosh. And you've helped so many friends of mine and the like Jim at Sleep Vibe. There's so many people that bought
Yeah,
because of you
yeah.
guys. And
Oh, yeah.
You guys, I always think for advertising dollars, this is the place to put it. And you guys are
Oh,
amazing. 'Cause you
that's
guys are
very
sincere.
nice.
What I
Yeah.
love about you guys is you always use the products of the people that advertise.
Look at that.
really
Dutch
cool.
Bros right there.
Hey, I can't wait to help out the new South Hill location.
I know. Well, yeah,
That'll be
let me
nice.
know
Yeah, it
when
says
you're going, I'll come meet
September
you up
now.
there.
Hey, all right.
I'm not sure. It's hard to tell.
Little
It's all about
football
how long
season
it takes. Yeah.
start, maybe.
Yeah, yeah,
School.
yeah. I can't.
And I pledge that I will walk there.
Hey, it is
Yes,
walkable.
walkable.
Oh, it's totally
yeah, you're about a
walkable.
7-minute walk.
Well, so it'd be
15?
a little.
15, you think?
I know I can walk from my house to Twigs, which is on the other side of
Regal.
that.
cool.
That's 18 minutes.
Okay.
So it's going to be
you're-
less than that. It'd be
yeah,
12.
12-ish, 15.
13.
Hey,
Yeah.
not
That's
bad.
cool. That's
Yeah.
cool.
And on a Sunday morning, I'll just walk
Hey.
over. I might even bring my dog with me.
You should.
Yeah.
Walk over and get the coffee, come back.
You should bring little Kona.
No.
Little Coda. What? I don't
Get it? Not Maui, but Kona, because it's
Oh,
also
I
an
see,
island.
I see.
Or a part of it. Yeah, so.
Hey, with my power wheel on my chair, I can roll over. My home away from home right now is that big Home Depot, so I can just
Oh, yeah,
buzz
that's
right
cool.
over to Dutch Bros right in the same area
Yep.
and continue my shopping.
Absolutely. You ever
Yeah.
go to Wendy's up there?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, good choice.
It's not a daily, but that is
Yeah.
it's like we haven't been to Wendy's
They do high quality
for
stuff.
a while.
I wish
You're
I
a
had
Wendy's
Zips.
guy. Are you?
Yeah, I really like
Quinn
Wendy's
likes
too.
Wendy's.
That's my
Yeah.
favorite of the fast foods, probably.
Over
Is
Zip?
it?
Not over Zips, though.
I actually,
Zips
I've only, I do like Zips. I've only had it a handful of times because I'm not from here, so we don't have Zips where I'm from.
Oh,
Where are you from?
very
From Buffalo, New
regional.
That's
York.
right,
Yeah,
Buffalo, yeah.
go Bills,
Um,
baby.
So,
Wing guy.
and does Zips have an app?
Oh,
anyone
I don't
know?
know.
Not that I know of.
And how good is the
Oh.
Wendy's app?
Wendy's
I know.
app is pretty good.
Yeah.
It's not quite as it doesn't give you quite as much rewards as like the McDonald's app
Yeah,
does.
McDonald's one's pretty good.
But the
Yeah.
Wendy's is pretty reliable. Now I got to look up and see if Zips has an app.
I could tell our volunteers had listened to the podcast because two of them turned to me and say, "Hey, Ken, do you have the Dairy Queen app?" I said, "I have them all." And I apologize. I have the Dutch Bros app, but I rarely use it.
Oh, you should. You have
Oh, I
to-
love your app.
I
Yeah,
know.
that's
Use
awesome.
the app, Ken. There's
And
good stuff on
McDonald's,
there.
Dutch Bros, I need to start using those.
Yeah.
I've been hitting Taco Bell lately. Oh,
Yeah.
Hey.
Taco Bell, yeah.
Yeah, so have we.
I like
That's
your
good. Yeah.
Dutch Bros app is a
Yeah,
There's
it's really
a lot of work
legitimate
that's
thumbs
been
up
into it.
because you literally do everything on your phone. Like I have the money
Yep.
on
Right.
there,
Oh, right.
show on your
Yeah.
phone, and then
Have your
you
card.
still get the credit, and then it'll tell you right away.
Yep.
Hey, you got a free one. Take advantage of
Yeah.
your free one.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a good app. It's a lot of work's gone into that app. That's where people
Oh,
are going
yeah.
to.
Do you have? Is that a local company or who do you
No,
do?
that's a national company that
Okay.
does that app. And that was a long time coming. That was actually our weak point up until probably 4 years ago.
Oh,
we
what?
we
Yeah.
were behind, which was kind of ironic because
Catching
I think
up.
we've been ahead in some areas, but we were behind on that one. But that's been transformative.
Yeah.
There are
Yeah.
some people that were not coming because they didn't have the app, and now they come because,
Yeah.
especially like not
And the-
everyone wants the dialogue. So just
And-
order it and
Mhm,
sneak through the
mhm.
window. And
Hey, I can get it on the way to work. You're in a rush. You
Yep.
got your
It is
order
fa- it's a
in,
lot
and
faster.
boom, boom. It's
Mm-hmm.
probably faster
yeah,
for
our,
the crew.
our speed has been ridiculous. It's
Yeah.
we've put so
Yeah.
much effort into that, and we have cars that are sometimes below 20 seconds now. It's
We stayed out at the casino a couple weeks ago and coming back. It was the day of the Bloomsday Trade Show. So it's a Friday. Actually, your birthday. This is May 1st. We're out at the Northern Quest and then coming back. And I needed Dutch Bros really bad.
Yes.
And
We
so
all need Dutch Bros really bad.
I was coming through the Airway Heights location and it was almost like, oh no, the line looked, you had two lines that funnel in and the cars were backed up. And I thought, oh no, how's this going to go? It was 3 minutes tops because you had a person coming out, taking the orders, and then by the time I get to the window, the drink's there. It was already. It moved very quick.
I'm
fast.
so glad to hear that. We've put the last year and a half. We've put so much effort into the system of delivering the drink. Yeah, it's been really cool.
You know, I do like, since I'm not really the rush hour guy anymore, I love going through midday, relaxed, and if there's a little reggae music coming out, and talking,
you always have
talking to the
music.
crew a little bit, and hey, we're out and about. It's always, what are you doing? And you know,
What are you drinking these days? Are you doing the Rebel still?
I do. I would say 2 to 1. I do the vanilla latte.
Yeah, that's what I remember bringing. You.
Now that we're in the summer and the heat afternoon, I'll do a Rebel infused.
Yeah, those are so
boy,
popular.
that gives you a jump. I love it.
those are popular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And hydrate.
Yeah.
You always got to
Do you ever
hydrate.
do our club soda with flavor? That's a good one
I've
too.
never tried that.
Yeah, that's good. Sometimes when you're just thirsty, it's add any flavor you want.
All right. Ready to play Showdown?
Oh, I love this.
Hey.
I think it's time. Here we go.
It's time for Dave's Cash Showdown. Time for you to throw down. Win it in a minute, answer 10. Dave comes in and answers them again. If your score's inferior, then Dave will reign superior. It's time to play a round of Dave's Cash Showdown.
All right, it's going to be Ann that plays, and she should be calling here pretty soon.
Yeah.
She's all set up, ready to go. She's in Sandpoint.
Oh, very good.
Beautiful.
The call will be coming in. And then Quinn actually has the questions. These are questions that were generated from Molly.
Okay.
But Quinn's going to do it today, and then you're going to do it tomorrow, right?
I will.
Okay.
I'll be your host tomorrow.
Okay.
Unfortunately, all the questions are written in French today.
Oh,
because Molly's
that's gonna
in.
be a disaster.
So your French class, Dave.
All right, Ann, are you there?
I am here.
Oh, welcome to the show. Nice to have you with us.
Nice to be here.
Have you played before?
I have. We've played a handful of times over the years, and we've only ever tied.
Okay. Meaning that every time we have played, we've tied?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's something.
So we'll see if we can break that.
Okay, yeah, one way or another. Let's see what happens. And Kevin Parker is here, Ken is here, Quinn is here.
We're all here.
Nice to have you with us. I'm glad to hear a female voice.
Yes.
Nothing against you guys, but
Little balance, little balance.
Yeah, we need a little balance.
Yeah.
It's good for us.
All right, and I'm going to walk out of the studio. Quinn has the rules and questions. Did Molly leave you any money for a money question?
Oh, she didn't leave me any money. I can put her up for some money. I can just come up with that. But she'll just owe people money at the end.
Yeah, $50 question.
All right, so we've got a $200 question on. Let's go with number 5.
Oh, perfect. So Molly, when she comes back, she may she's going to have a bill.
Yeah, she'll find out.
Yeah. All right, Ann, good luck. I'm going to leave the studio. I'll return here in just a bit.
Sounds good.
All right, Ann, what is your strongest area of trivia?
Pop culture, science. Those
Okay.
are kind of my two.
Well, there might be some. There's not a ton of pop culture, but there might be some stuff in here that you can get. But we're going to go here. We got 10 questions, probably a little longer than 60 seconds with me reading these. But Ann, are you ready to throw down on the showdown?
I'm ready.
Okay. Number 1, what sport uses the terms love, deuce, and ace?
Tennis.
What sauce is used in a traditional Eggs Benedict?
Hollandaise.
What group wrote the 1979 hit single In the Navy?
from. Village People.
All right, nice. Let me see here. Oh, actually, this is the money question that she left. So this will be our $200 money question. The nest of an eagle or bird of prey is called a what?
Oh gosh, I know this. It's on my crosswords all the time. An airy.
Wow, nice. Got the
or something, I don't know really how to
$200.
pronounce it.
That's impressive.
Yeah, that's really impressive. All right, now the one that I was going to have is the money question. Which mountain is depicted in the Toblerone chocolate bar logo?
The Matterhorn.
Good. Which U.S. state gets the most rainfall?
Florida.
All right. With which sport is Babe Ruth associated?
Baseball.
All right. What is stored at a depository in Fort Knox?
Gold. And can I change the state to Hawaii?
You sure can. All right. And then our last two. What is the name of Cheetos Cheetah?
Chester.
All right. And your last one. McDonald's periodically runs a themed promotion based on what board game?
Can you say that one more time? My phone just switched
Oh, yeah.
over.
No problem. McDonald's periodically runs a themed promotion based on what board game?
Oh, Monopoly.
Okay. That's going to be a tough round for Dave
I
to
feel
beat.
pretty good about that.
Yeah, I would feel very good if I were you. So Dave's coming back into the studio.
Making his way.
Wow. Okay.
Dave, I did see that Molly did actually leave us a money question. There's monies next to one, like money signs next to one of the questions. So, so that is our $200 question. Is going to be number 4 now.
I love it, man. I like the way Quinn runs things around here.
I know.
A lot of money at stake.
Yeah.
Mr. Official.
That's awesome. How'd you do, Ann?
I think it went pretty well. I feel pretty good.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Okay.
went pretty well for her.
And then that's a good sign for me too, because we've tied. We've only tied before.
Yeah.
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 This is good.
All right. 10 questions for me. Here we go.
All right. What sport uses the terms love, deuce, and ace?
Tennis.
What sauce is used in traditional Eggs Benedict?
Hollandaise.
What group wrote the 1979 hit single In the Navy?
The Village People.
This is the money question.
Okay.
$200.
Huh?
The nest of an eagle or bird of prey is called a what?
Oh my gosh. Fortress.
All right, good guess.
Really?
Well, it's not correct, but I like
okay.
to guess. Which mountain is depicted in Toblerone chocolate bar's logo?
Oh, the Matterhorn.
Which U.S. state gets the most rainfall?
Probably Hawaii.
With which sport is Babe Ruth associated?
Baseball.
What is stored at a depository in Fort Knox?
Gold bars.
Yep. What is the name of Cheetos Cheetah?
Oh, cheddar. Or no, I don't know.
Okay, no worries. McDonald's periodically runs a themed promotion based on what board game?
Monopoly.
Okay. All right.
Oh, I didn't get the money question though.
Get the money question. Tallying up the scores.
Okay, Quinn's adding them up special.
This was a doozy of a round in which Ann wins 10-8.
Oh my
She
God.
got them all right.
So Florida has the most rain.
No, it was Hawaii. She said Florida, and then she goes, well, actually, can I change that to
she did.
Hawaii?
Hawaii has the most rain.
So,
She
yeah,
changed it.
Oh my
if
gosh.
Dave had gotten 9, there was going to be a little
the
controversy.
giant has fallen.
Yeah, I got all 10.
Oh
and
my
the
gosh.
Jeez, Ann,
That
and
was
you're
tough.
you're in the history books too.
10.
For someone to get all of them right.
Yeah.
Has that
And
ever happened? I've never heard that.
Well, the only reason
Rarely.
I knew the Eagle's Nest one was because of crosswords. That's on crossword puzzles all the time.
What is it called?
and you tell us, Ann. I actually don't even know how to say it.
It's an airy. I don't know. It's
Yeah, an
like
airy. It's an
A-E-R-I-E.
Yep, Eyrie. Eerie or
Or
I.
Jeez.
She got
Spell
10
it.
out of 10.
Wow.
Got all 10.
Wow.
That's
So-
legit. And on the text line, multiple people say, "Is it Chester for the?"
Yes, Chester.
I
Chester
knew that
Cheeto.
one.
Did you know that one?
Well, I'm a Cheetos guy.
Yeah,
I know
Cheetos
that's
are
good. Cheetos
Chester.
are good.
I think that from all the years of
Yeah.
when.
Man, well, I mean, I don't like to lose. However, I will say, if I'm going to lose, that was very impressive. I mean, she got.
In listening to
That
the
was a good
show,
round, Dave.
I probably get 90% of the shows. I don't ever remember anyone. You say it's happened, but I missed it. I don't ever remember hearing someone.
It's very rare.
I don't
rare.
know
Like
that
2
anyone's
times in
done it on
history?
this show.
Yeah,
Dave-
I don't think
Dave's-
it's happened since you guys have been here at KHQ. I don't
Yeah.
think it's happened on our show.
That is
Right.
impressive.
It's
Jeez,
more Dave
let's-
getting to.
How about Ann? Let's hear it for Ann.
What does Ann do for work?
I work at Numerica.
See?
So good. So good. They have the smartest
They're the
people,
smartest
apparently.
people.
Wow.
Working with John Maroney has made me a little smarter.
That guy is smart.
And John Maroney took a class from Professor Parker here,
And John-
Dr. Parker.
John was one of the smartest students I've ever had. That makes sense.
Jeez.
Wow.
Well, it
Ann.
all ties together, doesn't
Ann
it?
is a champ. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is impressive. Well, Ann, you will be on the plaque. So we will make sure that we get your information on that. And I think we need to put, when we do the plaque, we have to put a little star by her name.
Yeah.
Because she
that's
got
a
them
good
all
idea.
right.
Oh, I know.
Like that doesn't happen.
No.
It
Right.
just doesn't happen.
That's
crazy.
unreal. What a pleasure to sit here and watch. That's like
Yeah.
a no-hitter.
Yeah, we just
It
witnessed
is.
it.
Yeah.
That's a rare
Yeah.
occurrence.
Hey,
Wow.
there. One
You need
note
more
on
girls
that.
on the
There
show.
was a double up because
Yes.
anytime Babe Ruth went to the bathroom, they also used the term deuce. And so I was a little bit confused about Tom.
The questions tied together.
Yes.
And did
It
you say
always
bye,
does.
Tom?
It always does.
All right, and you are wonderful. Quinn, what do we have for Ann for playing the game today?
Let me see if I've got this right. We've got 5 free cups of Dutch Love from our friends at Dutch Bros.
Fantastic
That's
idea.
a great prize.
Yes.
Look at the timing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And we also have a mug from
Oh, yes, of course.
Numerica
Yes.
Credit Union, proud sponsor of the Cash Showdown.
Yes.
Numerica Credit Union, the perfect score for any credit union.
Oh, I see what you did there. Do you get it? Score the
American
score.
Credit.
Right.
That's
yeah,
good.
they're a
Oh.
10.0. I
Yeah.
mean, she did
Oh,
it.
You can't, yeah.
Yeah,
Nice
that
going,
that's
Ann.
amazing.
Very impressive. Smart people work at Numerica. And if you want to be smart, be a Numerican.
Be a new-
Mhm.
See, it works.
Wow.
Ann, thank you very much. Nice work. Oh, will you text in your address to us on the text line and we'll get you set up? Quinn
Yeah.
and I are in charge of
Yeah, we're
paperwork
charging
while
the
Molly's
paperwork.
gone.
And
Yeah.
just for everyone, while we're doing the showdown, while Dave and I are doing paperwork, if you'd prefer us to just text you your gift card, you just let me
Yes.
know. We can
Yep.
also do that. So,
Yep.
That is what I would
digital.
prefer.
Oh,
Okay,
good.
awesome,
Okay.
perfect.
Okay.
So,
And thank you for coming on our show today. It was great having you.
Parker.
You were fantastic. We just love our
great being
connection
on
with
your
Numerica. You're very important to all of us. So thank you.
All right.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you, Ann. All right. That was pretty good, right?
Oh,
That boy, she was impressive. And you got 9. I mean, that's
No, I
not
got
good.
8.
Oh, you
Eight,
got
but
8.
yeah.
8, yeah.
I missed
Chester and
the
the
Yeah,
rain.
Chester.
Chester and the.
No, you got the
nest.
rain.
once she got
the
the
Irish.
once she got the Irie, the Eagles nest,
Totally.
I was like, oh my gosh, like she
the-
might get
Gonna
all
run
these.
the table.
The only thing I could think of was Fort, and Dave said Fortress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, wow.
I had no clue.
No, I didn't
no
either.
idea.
Yeah,
I thought it was a nest.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there are a lot of people cheering for Ann on the text line.
yeah, that was awesome.
Oh.
All right, pretty good stuff. All right, quick break, and then and we got to say goodbye to Parker. You're out. Yeah, yeah. But you're back on Tuesday.
Yeah, you're going to let me?
Well, we're going to talk about it. Yeah.
Got a few.
Vote with the testers.
There'll be some restrictions.
I love you guys.
No,
and
put
I'm
you in a
seriously
muzzle.
so grateful for you guys, what you do for Dutch Bros and this community. Y'all are, I know I say this, but you are so important to this community. And it's fun for me to hear these stories because sometimes people tell me stories as the kind of, unofficial 4th member of the show. And third.
Very unofficial.
Yeah, I've heard so many stories about the way you guys got people through some really hard. You guys are just, I don't know if you realize your voice in our community. You're special.
Very nice.
people.
Yeah.
Well, that's very nice.
You're a good man,
You're
Parker.
amazing.
Yeah.
He's a doctor. He's an author. He's a
Right.
professor.
A two-time champ.
A two-time champion.
Right, he's the 5th Beatle and the 4th member of Dave Ken Molly. He was always the 4th.
Thank you,
You
man.
know.
I love you, man.
And he was the 6th man on the dream team.
Oh, I know.
Just
Yeah,
like
he's got
everything.
everything, yeah.
All right, thanks, Parker. We'll
Yeah,
see you
you
on
guys are great.
Tuesday.
All right.
All right,
You
back
guys are
after a break. Ken will be here. Kalai will join us as well. The Dave and Molly Show continues from the Numerica studios.
You know that feeling when you're driving through a neighborhood and see a brand new home going up? Maybe it's the layout you love. Maybe it's the lot. Maybe it's the idea of building something that's truly yours. If you're planning to build a home in the next year, Numerica Credit Union can help make it happen. Right now, when you apply for a Numerica construction loan by May 31st, you can get $5,000 in lender credits toward closing costs. That's real savings that can help make building your new home more affordable. Plus, you'll work with a home loan team that understands the process and helps guide you from blueprint to move-in day. So if building a new home is on your radar, start with the right construction loan. Visit numericacu.com/construction-loan to learn more or connect with a Numerica home loan expert. Numerica Credit Union, equal housing opportunity. All loans subject to approval. Federally insured by NCUA.
Imagine the people you'll meet after you win the Guaranteed Million at Northern Quest. Your third cousin twice removed, for example. He'll be thrilled to stop by and reminisce about all the fun family moments you didn't share as kids. Not to mention that time he got a dental bill last week. Still, totally worth it, right? The 25th anniversary quest for the million giveaway. See website for details. Northern Quest, 25 years bold. We've all got that neighbor. Their house is bigger, their car is shinier, and somehow even their clothes look cleaner. But that all changes when you win the Guaranteed Million at Northern Quest on New Year's Day. Still, it's probably not too soon to brush up on your unsolicited lawn advice. The 25th anniversary Quest for the Million giveaway. See website for details. Northern Quest, 25 years bold.
No matter what you can imagine, no matter what you can possibly dream, no matter what your heart desires, Jewelry Design Center can make it for you.
We've developed incredible relationships, avoiding the middleman and going directly to the source to get the best and brightest diamonds and be able to incorporate them into our pieces.
Jewelry Design Center has an exquisite showroom with top-notch customer service, so come visit. Located at 821 North Division in Spokane, Washington, Jewelry Design Center, your jeweler for life.
Dignified Workday is Spokane's social enterprise where work changes lives. Our crews take on jobs big and small. Clean up and clean outs, landscaping, painting, flooring, repairs, drywall, and more. Delivering dependable results at a cost that often beats traditional bids. For businesses and landlords, it means reliable work. For our participants, our neighbors, it means a way forward through wages, skills, and stability. Let's care for Spokane together. If you've got work, we've got the crew. Visit dignifiedworkday.org.
Looking for a dog-friendly place to enjoy great wine and delicious food?
Head to Maryhill Winery in Kendall Yards.
Their outdoor patio is perfect for you and your pup with treats and a warm welcome for your furry friend.
Join them every third Thursday for Paws on the Patio. Enjoy a complimentary glass of wine while your dog gets a Maryhill bandana and special treats.
Plus, when you purchase a bottle of Rescue Red or Whiskers White, $5 is donated to the local Humane Society.
Maryhill Winery, where great wine, delicious food, and great company come together.
Award-winning Maryhill in Kendall Yards and online at maryhillwinery.com.
One bad hire can hurt your business fast. Pinnacle Investigations helps employers nationwide make smarter hiring decisions with thorough, compliant background screening. No shortcuts, no guesswork, just reliable results and strong customer service. Before you make your next hire, make the smart call. Call Pinnacle Investigations to start your background check journey.
We now return to the Dave and Molly Show.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to SWX, YouTube, and the nonstop local app. It's the Dave and Molly Show. As we all know, Molly is out of the country.
She is.
She's in France, and I think tomorrow we'll get to hear her. She's going to call in, right?
Yeah, I believe so. I'm texting her as we speak, telling her that one, Kevin Parker's gunning for her job, and then two, that I'm gonna tell her how we're gonna plan to get her on video.
Hey, she might be on the app right now listening. I know. What is she? 9 hours ahead? France, I believe.
Yeah, 8 or 9.
That sounds right. Yeah.
Somewhere in there.
And you can tell her that we're on top of the paperwork.
Yep, we're on top of the paperwork.
Oh,
You guys are keeping on it.
Oh,
yeah.
It's
Hey,
easy.
I'm a witness. I can see that. Yeah.
But Ken is here, and Ken's going to be with us for the rest of the show. Kalai will be joining us here in just a little bit as well.
Good, yeah.
So that'll be fun. And one of the things we talked about, we'll wait till she gets back in here to talk about, but the things you're not supposed to do on an airplane.
Oh.
And it's a very good, it's a Molly topic.
Well, that is very much well, she would be listening to make sure we got them all in there. All right,
And we talked about the golf tournament, and we both sort of had the same thought. We were talking about this off the air, but how even we didn't play, but I was more tired yesterday after not playing than playing a full round out there. And
earlier.
It was just a lot of, it was so many great people, and we were very busy, but it was a good kind of busy.
I absolutely loved it. I met you guys here at the station at about 10. You guys loaded me up with all the cool
That's
stuff.
That's right.
Kind of bounced around, headed out early, and wow, people got there early too. The check-in. It was so great to see people, and then afterwards you get a chance to really talk to people. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, it was a full day for you because I know you were here. I think you were here right after we ended the show yesterday.
Right.
And then I'm looking in the studio and thought, it looks so barren here because we had so many, we had all the sign boxes and everything.
Oh, yeah.
We put them in your van. And then off you went, and then you just got to the resort, and then they had a crew that came and got everything. And
they let me go right up to the roundabout and drop them off. I did tell there was a gal walking towards the back, and I said, okay, I'm going to pop the hatch, but one of them's going to slide out. And she said, okay. And I popped the hatch, and one of them slid out and fell on her foot.
Oh, no.
But it was one of the white ones. She goes, okay, you can tell me.
You were right.
I said, I know they're back there, but they're leaning a little bit. But and the Coeur d'Alene crew and our volunteers just loved them.
Yeah.
They came to the party. It's very a
and
lot of fun.
A special shout out to Louise. Louise has a major surgery coming up on Friday.
Yes.
But she was out greeting people, getting photos on the famous floating green, which it's a great spot, but she was exposed. The sun, it was got very warm out there yesterday. She not only did that for the whole day, but she got hit by a car last week or a couple weeks ago. She got hit by a car 2 days before Bloomsday, but she didn't want to break her Bloomsday streak, so she still did Bloomsday.
Wow.
And she did it in an hour 13 after being hit by a car.
Dave,
and she's got the. I mean, did you see her?
No, I think I got there after because I got there a little later towards the end, so I think I missed
she's
her.
Got bruises all over her body and everything, and she is a tough woman.
I talked to her,
crazy,
and she mentioned Bloomsday, and she mentioned, and that was just a couple of days after my accident, and then there were so many people around. I did not hear about the accident.
Yeah,
crazy.
I can't believe that.
Yeah, she was on a bicycle. Actually, got hit by a car.
And I heard her Bloomsday time, and I looked over and I said, "Are you kidding me? That is tremendous."
Yeah, she threw me out of the water.
Yeah,
she could have done it twice.
She could have, and still had 15 minutes to spare. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's just the kind of volunteers, the kind of people that help us out. She was absolutely amazing. Susie was great. H and Natasha. Lisa and John.
Yeah, I love H and John. H is a take charge guy.
Oh yeah.
He was counting up every bag and the bags and the awards and all the swag and all that. Yeah. And Natasha, I've talked to her a few times, but I didn't make that cement connection because she came over and we said, "Hey, good to see you." And she goes, "Now, do you remember what we talked about last time?" And I kind of drew a blank. And she goes, "I have relatives in Pomeroy, your hometown."
Oh, that's right.
And so we launched into that for about a half hour and all those. She said she went there in the summer and all those summers down there and wheat country.
That's your turf, your old stomping grounds.
Well, you know, I really had 3 years in high school, but that was kind of my glory years. They faded quick, Dave. They faded quick, yeah. But so much fun.
Everybody was great, and then also special thank you to our friends at Rama. They do all the Dave and Molly merch, and they had been talking about because we had the Numerica bags that everybody got that had some things in them, like to start off the tournament.
Sure.
But then we had the swag bags at the end, and we made it a point to give those bags at the end because they had a glass. Like a whiskey glass. So it was breakable. So we didn't want those in bags where they get banged around,
rattling
during
around,
during the round. But after when it was over, so they had been talking about the bags that they had. I didn't realize how they're insulated. They're fantastic.
So nice.
And they're zip up.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I was in there during the setup. And
We had really great swag this year.
They were zipping them all up. And I was the recipient because there was an extra whiskey glass.
Yeah.
Yes.
Those are nice.
Yeah.
Well,
that
it's
was,
all nice.
I came home last night and me and Ken were there while you and Nadine were finishing cleaning up and all that. And then we started heading out and there was a couple leftover bags. So Dave was like, "Oh, take one or two."
Yeah.
So I was like, "I'll bring one for me and Maddie." And we had literally, because Maddie was commenting on Molly's shirt that she wore to the baseball game. So I was showing her the merch store and all that. And she's like, "Man, these whiskey glasses that they have on here are super nice. Like we should get some of these for our bar cart." And then we come home and I go, "You're not going to believe what's in here." And so we were super excited. Yeah.
You already got a jump start on that.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That's a good
And then I haven't used it yet, but the next round of golf that I play, I'll have my Dave and Molly ball marker, the magnet ball marker that clips on your hat.
Same,
Everybody got one of those too.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
I'm bringing mine out Saturday with me.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I'm playing around.
Quinn's playing the Highlands.
Highlands,
Oh,
yeah.
hey,
Yeah, we got
Post
some-
Falls up on top there.
Yeah, Maddie's cousin's coming up from Oregon like he does every summer. So we'll play around with him, which will be my first round of the year. So it could go south, but it'll be fun to get out there.
Could go south, and you could hit a house.
That's what I'm most afraid of.
I was
That's
just
what I'm
going to
most afraid
say,
of.
you might land on a deck or
Yeah.
a porch or something like that.
Does her cousin play a lot of golf?
I don't know how much
Okay.
I've golfed with him once before up in Priest Lake, and I'm not a good golfer, and so I thought he was very good, but I don't know where he ranks, or how he would fare amongst your group of guys and stuff like that.
And this is Saturday?
Yep, this is Saturday morning at
Saturday
8.
should be. I think
Yeah,
today is not going to be a good day.
Transition day.
And then is it one of those other days? There's 2 days that are cold and rainy.
Yeah.
I think Saturday they're hopeful that it'll be okay because that's the Torchlight Parade.
Oh, yeah.
And I know
Right.
KHQ does it.
Yeah, we do a ton with that.
Oh, your annual?
Yeah.
That's always a fun Saturday night.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
I did notice getting up this morning, opened up our deck door, and it was just like it was speckled with yellow pollen.
Oh, yeah.
Everywhere.
It's the wind.
So if you're a pollen person, it's not a great day for you.
I think the rain's coming though, or
Yeah,
has
I
it
think
started to
it's
rain now?
supposed to.
That
should,
will be good.
That'll help, and I think everybody wants rain now.
Oh, yeah.
Even I'm Mr. Sunshine in summer, but even I would think, we need to get a couple of rain days in there.
Yeah,
just
We call it a cleansing rain.
cleansing.
Oh, yeah.
Cleansing rain. So.
But like that.
Yeah.
But you had a full day out there, and then we were both talking off the air. Neither one of us had a drink out there the whole time we were out at the beautiful resort.
Did not, and yet you had a nice, after everybody launched, teed off, a nice little lunch there. And I was thinking about having a malted beverage, and I thought, that's going to make me tired.
Yeah.
At about 2:30, which is my usual nap time. And I have to say, I went over to the event center, kind of the setup, and there was a time when this is my coffee time. And I had to skip it. I had to skip it, Dave.
Yeah. You had to skip it.
And it was my coffee and my nap time, but you power through. You powered through.
Yeah, I was. We had a couple of our volunteers that had a drink there at lunchtime, so that was totally cool. But when everything ended, and I think Nadine and I were truly the last people to leave. So we're walking out. It's starting to get dark, and everything was being closed up at the resort. We thought about going out and sitting on the deck. And looking out over the lake, but everything's closed up.
Shutting down.
So we head back into town, and we ended up at Max at Marabou. And I had one glass. My plan was to maybe have a couple, but I had a glass of wine, and as we're sitting there talking, it's like, I just want to go home and go to sleep.
Yeah.
I was so tired. It just kind of all hit at once.
Yeah.
And I think from the time I got home to the time I was sound asleep was maybe less than a half hour.
Right. I made a
was a full day.
beeline from the resort to the South Hill McDonald's, a fillet of fish and nuggets, and I went home. and I had hey, I've got a little second wind here.
Yeah.
And then the wall hit, and I couldn't get to bed fast enough.
Yeah.
It was just
So you had food at the? Did you have food at the resort?
I did. I had a little bite.
Okay.
Or actually, before you guys did. So I but I had a piece of flatbread. That was really good.
Okay.
And then for the dinner, hamburgers, hot dogs. I passed on that. And then our volunteer Natasha said, "Ken, you're not eating." I said, "I'm just having water." She said, "I'm going to go get you some cookies." And I said, "No, I don't need cookies." She brought them, and then I nibbled and ate those all.
Yeah.
Those were so good.
They were very good.
They were good.
Some of the best cookies I've had in a while.
Yeah. And even though it was like 7:30, I could have had a cup of coffee. But I didn't. That was probably good.
So that's what I was going to say, because I was thinking, okay, well, if you did, we had hamburgers and hot dogs. So, but the fact you didn't have that, then it makes more sense that you would get the McDonald's food on the way home.
Right.
Because I thought, even for me,
And
I
I
had
just had a
part of a
light-
hot dog, but
Right.
the hot dogs were legit too.
Yeah, they were.
They were thick, man.
It was all legit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty
It
good
was
day.
all really
Yeah,
good.
it was wonderful. I loved, and thank goodness I have my little power wheel on my chair.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I would have reset it to see. I bet I probably put 5 miles on
Yeah.
yesterday, and
Yeah.
thank goodness. And I rolled up some of the cart pass. Just followed some foursomes.
Yeah.
I was gawking, and but I was cheerleading.
I was thinking of you because I know when we got there, we were going to kick off the tournament. We're going down to kind of where the range is and everything, and we're walking down to that part, and it's downhill. It's a downhill slope, and you were cruising, and I thought, well, that's great. Ken's moving around pretty good, and then I thought, oh no, he's got to go all the way back up there.
But
and it was starting to heat up too.
Yeah.
So.
But how nice the Power Wheel is, and I told several people, and out there the sidewalks and paths are just
Yes,
glorious.
perfect.
It's like being at Disneyland. So anytime I'm going downhill and I passed anybody, I would say, "This is as much fun as you can have in a chair." And it's like, hey, don't stop me from my fun time. Yeah. So and it's awesome.
It was a full day. It was a great day.
Oh, yeah.
And maybe next year, Kalai will join us for the Dave Kinamali Golf Tournament.
I could be ready by then because I'm trying to learn how to play golf or
Yeah.
play golf. Or why do we say play golf? Do we just say I'm trying to learn a golf?
Either way's good.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to learn.
And you have another lesson today.
Oh my gosh, how do you remember that?
Well, I remember that.
You have a lesson today?
Yeah.
Well,
So-
he's a good memory guy.
I
He
know.
knows dates.
Nice work. We do have wind and possible thunderstorms, though. I don't know if golfing is a good idea while that happens. But
But it's just a 1 hour lesson.
yeah, hopefully it'll be the hour that there's not lightning.
Ah, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
intermittent, as they say, as meteorologist Justin Spinney says.
Oh.
Yeah.
Have you had a golf lesson?
Yes. So
Have they told you shake hands with the club and get your grip
Yes.
right? Okay,
Oh,
all
from
right.
the- yes.
You're well past that, probably.
that was my first lesson. This is my second lesson.
Okay,
so that's how far past that I am.
All right.
This is only the second one coming up today?
Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah. I mean, I think my family did have one last year. But
Okay.
this year, this is number 2.
And then have you heard anybody, any chatter in the building about the golf tournament? Has Sam talked about it at all?
And he said it was a great day.
Yeah, it was really great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
he
I
got-
didn't know
yeah.
it was at Coeur d'Alene Resort,
Yeah.
which is awesome.
Yeah.
I was going to say Sam got a big introduction when he arrived at the registration table.
Oh yeah, I overdid it a bit.
Oh, were you announcing people as
I
they
was
came up?
I was trying to embarrass them.
I was just announcing
Ladies
Sam.
and gentlemen, Sam Adams has entered the area. And he was like, no.
Don't tell my fans I'm here.
He had sunglasses on. He was under the radar.
He is not the most famous person who golfs at Coeur d'Alene Resort, though. That's probably fun when
that
you're
is
over
true.
there seeing like big names superstars.
There's been a lot of famous people that secretly go in and out of there.
Are you allowed to say who or?
Not on the air. I always protect them, but yeah. Yeah, I've seen a lot of them. I will say one time, this was 3-4 years ago at the resort. It was the Monday before the Major League Baseball All-Star game.
Oh.
And it was, and because it's a day off for baseball players that aren't in the All-Star game. And there were 4 Seattle Mariners playing. And they were right in front of us. And they're all names that everybody knows too.
Wow.
That's cool.
And they quit the round early. They played all the way up to the floating green. And they said, we have to play the floating green, but then we got to quit because the coverage is starting for the home run derby, and they were cheering for Julio.
Oh,
it was the first year that Julio was in it.
Oh, that's cool.
So it was kind of a cool thing, and they were having a blast. They were really enjoying themselves on their day off at the beautiful Coeur d'Alene Resort Golf Course.
I wonder if you're really famous, if you get more attention when you're in a small town or if you're in a bigger city. Like when they're in Seattle, are people like freaking out over them more than if they were in a place like the Inland Northwest?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good question. I think it's, and then it depends on if they're even going to be recognized,
Right.
You know, like some baseball player that's, if they're not a superstar, you might not recognize them
Like
unless you're a fan of that team.
I'm not a huge baseball fan. I don't
Okay.
watch tons of games, so like I would not unless it's like Cal Raleigh. I
Okay.
would not know anyone like by face, like if I saw them out in public. So
Cal Raleigh was one of them.
Was it?
Oh,
I wonder.
Yeah.
Hey, how many greens did he overdrive? A lot of 4. Oh,
I feel like over the years too, because they have Gaza Ranch, right, where that's like
Yep.
superstars of superstars. I think the Kardashians. People
Bieber's up there a
assume
lot.
Or up there,
Black
Bieber up there.
Rock
No, people who work up there have to sign like a thing saying they're not going to talk about all the superstars that are there. But I feel like Bieber and was it Post Malone spotted in Harrison, Idaho? Because I think they just ride boats and then go.
I bet
get
he was
Yeah.
probably at One Shot Charlie's taking some
Yeah,
of that. And
exactly. That's what
Harrison
I'm.
there.
Eminem's been there.
Okay.
I mean, it's like it's a thing.
Yeah, which is so bizarre because it's like just a little tiny town and
Yeah.
on the lake that.
And then remember when American Idol came through there and all that?
Yeah, I was out there the day they were when Katy Perry was there.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
the whole group. They were doing interviews down by the lake.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. This people know about the beautiful
do.
Coeur d'Alene Resort Golf Course. So we're honored to have our tournament there.
Yes.
and it's it went very well. And yesterday, I think this is our 18th year, really, second year for the new tournament, but. I think yesterday's weather was the best we've ever had it.
Oh.
I mean, it was
really good.
We've had some warm days out there, some
Right.
sunshine, but yesterday just seemed perfect.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
good.
It was good.
And yeah, such a treat to be able to have it out there.
Mhm.
We were talking about Molly on a plane to France, and then
Yes.
we're talking about the 6 things you shouldn't do when you're flying on a plane, according to a former flight attendant.
Mhm.
And I liked what Dave said about Molly doesn't like anybody not wearing shoes. She wants toes covered up.
Oh,
Yes,
she hates
that's her
open
thing.
toe.
Yeah.
No open toe.
Big thing. Yeah.
Right? Walking around barefoot, cabin floors are dirtier than you think, which obviously.
I've seen a lot of things happen on an airplane. I have never seen anyone walking around barefooted
Barefoot.
on a plane.
Yeah.
I don't think I have.
Yeah. Okay. What about just being barefoot in general? Like it doesn't, if you don't have an open wound on your foot, it doesn't gross me out that much.
Yeah. Parker was in here. Kevin Parker was in
Okay.
here, and he said that he will sit in his seat, and then he'll have bare feet.
Yeah.
Oh,
But he's not
really?
walking around on the plane.
Okay.
So I don't know how Molly would feel about that.
Right.
I still don't think
she
it
would
goes
like it.
over
No,
very well.
And so she doesn't like other people's feet. She's not worried about the condition of her own feet. She just doesn't want to see other people's feet.
No, well, she doesn't. She's worried about for safety. She doesn't think
like
you
you
should
have to have an
have.
emergency land.
Yeah.
Oh,
and you're in
wow.
flip-flops that,
Wow.
that you're not
So.
going to be prepared in the event of an emergency.
Okay.
Correct. Yeah. She's
Yeah.
going all the way. To,
Yeah. I agree with her. Ever since
Yeah.
I heard that, I'm
Yeah.
like, makes so much sense.
Yeah. Do you want to be trampling around with sandals on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do actually. And I don't mind if my feet are dirty. Like I don't want to walk around my house or like get in bed with dirty feet.
Yeah.
But if my
Right.
feet are dirty in general, I don't care.
Yeah. Fair.
No
Just
bare
feet.
feet on planes. We all agree.
We're there on that one.
Okay. Drinking too much alcohol, it hits harder in the air.
So let me ask you this: you don't have
Mm-hmm.
to answer because I know that it's cameras and everything. But have you been drunk on a plane or buzzed on a plane? Like if you're going to somewhere fun, early start.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe never drunk. Never
Yeah.
drunk. Maybe slightly buzzed.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is how I prefer to live life, slightly buzzed. I don't actually like being like drunk.
Like stumbling and-
spinny
yeah,
and,
yeah, yeah.
And I don't get stumbly or anything,
Yeah, yeah.
but I like to be in control.
Yeah.
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 So say you're on, you have a couple of drinks, you'll feel
Mm-hmm.
it, especially depending on the time of day.
I noticed and it's been a long time. It's been years. I think I'm going on 3 years now. Longest stretch where I haven't been to Vegas. But there used to be a time where they used to have a Friday flight at noon to Vegas, and that flight, I don't have real data to support it, but I believe 60%, a majority of the people were already drinking or had a buzz on at the time the flight leaves for Vegas.
Yeah.
That's just
Okay.
because it's the Friday and
Yeah.
everybody has the same. They're all on
Yeah.
that flight for this is
Yeah.
my weekend in Vegas, and they're getting an early start.
Yeah.
So that's very normal.
Yes, I love that. And I also try to have a drink on my way home because I feel like it feels like such a high, traditionally for a lot of people, such a high to leave and go on vacation. And then a low to come home. And it's like, got to do the things, got to get back to town, got to get ready for work tomorrow. So I feel like celebrating coming home with a drink in the airport and on the plane is the right move.
So you've come back from somewhere.
Yeah.
And you're staying you're still at the airport.
Yeah.
And you have a drink before you pick up your luggage and everything?
No. Before I get on the plane.
Oh,
Like I'm coming back to Spokane.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, now I see. Yes. Okay.
Just for the ride home.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm
I'm
that way
not
too.
trying to hang out at the Spokane airport after
I was gonna
I
say,
get back from somewhere.
There's a lot of places cheaper to buy drinks.
Yeah, really.
Okay,
yeah.
that makes
right.
more sense.
And for the record, if you like mimosas or champagne, the champagne at the airport is like, I swear, $13, $14 for one of those little bottles. If you're flying on the plane, it's half that cost. Just
Yeah.
so you know, if you can
Mhm.
wait for an hour
hold
to get on the
on.
plane, you'll save yourself. You could get
Yeah.
two for the price of one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hot
Way to
tip.
do it.
Okay. Dressing without layers. 1 minute you're freezing, the next you're sweating.
Yep.
I feel like this would affect women more than men. Do you
yeah.
guys get cold on planes?
Well,
Yeah.
and I was talking about this earlier. Like for that Vegas flight, you leave for a summer deal. Like I'm in shorts
Yeah.
and short sleeves. You get on the plane in Spokane, and then you know that when you get off in Vegas, it's going to be 100 degrees.
Oh, yeah.
So you don't
Yeah.
care about that. But on the plane, it's freezing.
Yes.
Because they got the air conditioning
Yes.
cranked and everything. So even for me, it's like I'd like to have
chill.
something just
Mm-hmm.
extra just for the plane. Usually
Little
just at
pullover.
once it takes off and then the temperature sort of stabilizes. But when you go from super hot, cold plane and then super hot again, the cold is just more intensified or
It
something.
is, yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I have in my old age, I have like my
Your
own
old
bag
age.
with a full on airport pillow or like neck pillow. And then, it's a thin wool blanket. So it's really warm, but it's really, you can fold it up a ton.
Yeah.
And I have a bag just for those things.
Oh,
Perfect.
Yeah.
travel.
Yeah.
Travel bag.
Because I'm not, like I said, I'm not a germy person. I don't care if my feet are dirty. I don't need to sanitize everything. But it did gross me out that I'm like, these bins that through TSA, everyone's putting shoes in
Yeah.
them, and then
Yeah.
you put
Oh.
something that's like right next to your face on your neck in the same bin
Yeah,
where
yeah.
people are putting their shoes. Like that's always grossed me out.
That's
Yep, I
legit.
hate it.
Yeah. So thankfully
little
we don't have
germy.
to take our shoes off. So
Yeah.
we got that going for us.
I've
but
never
no
thought
one's,
of that.
No one's
You've-
ever cleaning the bins.
Yeah, you've ruined it for me.
Right? Which is,
I've
again,
never
it's
thought
kind of
of
funny.
that.
I care because I'm not like we've talked about, like, I don't
Right.
wipe down like the carts or anything like that. I think because you can just wash your hands, but like actual fabric.
Right.
Yeah.
Quinn's like that. You
I
don't like the
all
germs,
the
and
germs and the communal things and stuff. So I literally think it every time I fly. I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm putting my headphones that are about to go on my ears
Yeah.
into this. I'm gonna get ear infection from these things. Like, it's always where my head goes. So I just kind of brave it. And
Yeah.
kinda-
Yeah. And I don't know. I mean, it's probably statistically for all the germs we're exposed to, you don't really get
Right.
sick.
Yeah.
But it just kind of grosses me
Yeah,
out.
there's just I can't think about it for too long. I just need to I just need to put my stuff in and go,
Yeah,
and
you
not think
gotta-
about it, and take it out and go.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Put that in the denial box
Yes.
is what I say.
Exactly. I like that. Okay. Trying sleep aids for the first time. You might want to experiment with those for the first time at your home.
Sure.
I think trying to do anything for the first time prior to a flight is a bad idea.
Right.
Like, oh, I normally don't,
Yeah.
take tequila shot or whatever
Yeah.
it is. Don't do that right before getting on it because you're
Yeah.
kind of trapped in there.
Well, I've never tried a bunch of gummies before.
Yeah.
Let me just see what it
Oh,
does.
that sounds horrible.
I've heard it'll get me a little more relaxed.
Yeah,
Don't
really.
do that.
Yeah,
Don't do anything the
don't.
first time before you go on a plane.
Yeah. There was this one kid, I mean, say he was probably early 20s, and I was sitting right next to him, and he was just passed out from something. I don't know. But he's just like hanging over, like his head was basically like hanging over. He wasn't touching me, but it was just kind of like a major lean over.
Looming.
And I've seen this a couple of times where people are like, oh, they had to have taken something. They are knocked out. But then how do they wake up when the plane
Just
lands?
magically.
And then
yeah.
yeah. And I watch them walking off. I'm like, wow, they look okay. I didn't know if they were going to be able to make it.
I am somebody that I hit the plane, and it is my favorite time to sleep is on a plane. So I will sleep before we take off, and I kind of lean forward like that too. And I wake up as soon as the plane hits the ground. Hits the ground. It's like, oh, we're here. I'm up.
Oh, that's
Gosh, I
that's
wish
the
I could do
alarm.
that.
Yeah, and so I do that almost every flight I do. I sleep on it for the entirety of it usually.
That's awesome.
Like my best sleep.
I can't. I'm
Yeah.
always. I mean, I'll nod off and then I do the whole. It's like, oh, and then like, who heard that? I'm just not. It's just never.
I've
It's never
settled
comfortable.
I'm back and forth, but I've settled in to a seat and just felt that G-force on the takeoff and just slipped away.
Oh yeah.
And on a longer flight, that's the greatest ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seattle, you're up and down.
Right.
but
Yeah.
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 It's so quick.
Yeah.
When you wake yourself up snoring, do you do that at home too, or just on the plane? Like
Well,
you realize,
I have the mask at
Oh,
home,
okay.
so
Oh,
that
yeah.
eliminates that, which probably is why I can't sleep without it
Right.
because
Oh,
it's just
oh,
that's
yeah.
just how it is.
Do they have mobile sleep apnea masks?
Sure,
They must.
That sounds
I don't-
awesome.
Yeah, I don't know about.
Imagine how many naps you could get in. That'd
Yeah.
be so great.
Pack my own little case and bring it
I'm
on.
into it.
Oh yeah. They got travel CPAPs and
Yes.
things.
Oh,
Yeah.
do they? Yeah.
So is it like battery operated
I don't
then? Or?
know. Yeah, I can't really tell. It looks like
Christmas
you
gift
plug in.
idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Travel kit. Yeah.
My father-in-law, he has one, and the first thing he always does is set up his sleep apnea machine when he gets to our house.
Absolutely. Nadine will say the same thing. That's any hotel, anywhere I'm going to be where it's not, that's the first thing I do.
Oh wow!
Absolutely. Just
There you
because,
go.
and this is this story that goes back, but I went to Vegas one time and it was a similar situation. Friday, finish the show, finish the week. I'm meeting some friends in Vegas. I get there and it's go time right away. And in fact, I think I had my bags in their room. It was kind of one of those things. So, and then we're going all day, all night, get back to the room. I try to hook up the mask and everything with a little bit of buzz, and I'm super tired from the full day. Well, it broke. The mask broke. And so I couldn't get to, I had to sleep like sitting up. This is back when I had a person that I could just call, and then they brought a new machine the next day.
Oh,
but
wow.
I didn't have it for that night, and of all the nights, I needed sleep so bad. So now it's the first thing I do because I want to know right away if there's going to be any trouble. So it's the first thing that gets set up even before I even open the suitcase.
That that makes sense.
Yeah.
Do you use your distilled water?
Yes, I do.
Do you
I
travel
don't-
with distilled water?
No, I usually will just use the bottled water that will
Oh.
come at the hotel. I'll
Okay.
use that. But I do have the distilled water at the house, right?
Okay.
You know, a little jug of it.
Boy,
Yeah.
I'm learning a lot.
Yeah.
It's so popular. I know so many people who have one
Yeah.
of these masks. Yeah.
It's it changed my life.
Right.
30 some years ago.
True
Yeah.
oxygen.
You've had it for 30 years.
30 let's see, I've had it for 34 years now.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
remarkable.
Yeah.
I remember when you first got it.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I wasn't sleeping. And then the first 2 weeks that you have it, you believe that you have special powers. It's like it was like, I couldn't believe that I could, my concentration and just, it was like almost like a spiritual, like I've been this,
Reawakening.
yeah. And then it kind of settles in, it becomes normal.
Yeah.
Now it's, I don't
Yeah.
think it,
But but it speaks to how important sleep is.
Yes.
And if you
Oh, yeah.
aren't getting it or you aren't sleeping well, you don't necessarily notice until one night you
Yeah.
do, and you're like,
Yep.
wow, that's life changing.
It's almost like getting LASIK, and you're saying, "Oh my gosh, that's what
Yeah.
leaves look like from
Yeah.
this distance."
yeah. This is what everybody else gets to see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
That was another big one for me too.
Gassy foods or drinking soda before flying, guys.
Yeah, don't do it.
flight
That's mostly
attendant
for
says-
everybody else.
Yeah, she says cabin pressure can make the experience pretty painful too.
Oh.
Well,
For you and for
never-
others.
I never
Yeah.
thought about that. Yes.
Would you be okay? Would you rather
Oh no.
be the person dealing it or smelling it on a plane?
I feel as though probably dealing it, but then there's also so much
Oh,
embarrassment that comes with that and stuff
Yeah.
that I think I'd
Yeah.
rather just smell it. Like
Yeah.
it's worse for you if you're the one smelling it, or God forbid something ends up on you, which has happened.
That's happened to you?
It's happened to me before. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, a little kid threw up in the barf bag and it kind of like spewed out.
Oh
all
my
that.
gosh.
Really gross.
Well,
I thought you were dealing it and something ended
Oh,
up on
yeah,
you.
No, somebody else's, which was pretty nasty. But I also would be so embarrassed if I was the one in that situation.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
It depends on how bad the smell is. If it's a smell that's going to make you sick or anything, I don't want to deal with that. I guess it's better to be the dealer than the.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
but I don't want to be the dealer.
Yeah.
Nobody wants
What
to.
if
be-
no one would know you were the dealer?
Yeah, but you would,
Yeah.
like Quinn was saying, you'd still know, and it's the embarrassment of
Right.
that. Like you'd
Right.
still like. I don't
Yeah.
know.
But
'Cause
when
when you
I
hear the
was
guy-
when I was 8, I was the dealer all
Yeah.
the time, and I loved it when nobody knew.
Yeah.
It's like,
Sometimes when you're 8, it's great when everybody
Yes,
knows.
it's
Hey,
like-
did you hear that
It's
one?
how you make friends. You get attention. When you're a boy, an 8-year-old boy, of course.
you're rating them.
Yeah.
Everything. See, it's a different deal.
Oh my gosh. Okay, and then forgetting to hydrate. Don't forget to hydrate when you get on a plane. Plane cabins are super dry, so water's your best friend.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, right?
Yeah.
But kind of speaks to just the importance of being healthy and taking care of yourself, like sleep,
Mm-hmm.
water,
Yeah.
eating right.
Right.
Yeah. It's almost like all those things are universal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, planes are just like a science experiment, a social science experiment. It's just bizarre to see the different behaviors and how people deal with others.
I think that is so true. And I would love to see just all the study, the mental parts of like there are people that as soon as the plane, rocks back and it's back to the gate, they jump up and they think that that's going to be help them to get off the plane quicker.
extra.
And it's like, no, what are we doing
Yeah.
here? Just
Yeah.
it just
Relax.
it's going to take a while. And then the whole strategy of where you put your bag. I've seen people like I'll be sitting in the back, and this I guess was probably Southwest back when they had the free for all rules.
Oh, seating.
But
yeah.
I'd be back, and then you see someone, they'll put their bag 10 rows ahead of where they're going to sit.
Yeah.
And they do that, I guess, so once the plane lands, they can get up and then they don't have to carry the bag up that far. And then they can just get it because everything else will be empty by that time.
Grab it on the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like all those mental things. Like how do they, who thinks of this and what people are.
And why?
Yeah.
And then you're the one that comes in and you're seating and you look up and it's like full. Well, why is it?
My area, there's nobody in this area, but the whole
duffel bag
bins
up
are full.
Yeah. And I don't know, maybe there's always going to be a case of like someone's anxious or someone's claustrophobic and like, oh my gosh, they could barely deal with the amount of time. They have a knee injury, they need to stand up and stretch it out. But you're like, but are there that many people struggling with this on this plane right now?
Is everybody about to miss a connection right now?
Yes.
What's happening here?
I do love, because I get to be seated early.
Yeah.
So Trish and I just get to people watch as they
Yeah,
come in.
yeah.
I love that. Because
Yeah.
you can tell there's a couple, they had a bad morning. They're
Yes.
a little tired. And then the family on vacation and the kids with all their rolling suitcases.
And early, okay, this is something that I am surprised more people don't cover their mouths when they yawn. Like it's not considered super rude to not cover your mouth when you yawn. But like,
I always end up doing that.
but yeah, like my kid, I don't know, maybe I haven't just instilled that in my kids. And maybe also it's just something that started bugging me lately.
Yeah.
But I'm like, how are you just like
I don't
mouth wide open in a large public space?
Yes. Like, hey,
what?
You want to see my fillings?
Yeah. But again, it's never been anything until lately. I was on an early flight and I'm like, everyone's yawning. And I'm like we just let everyone see in there now. Like I know we always have. It hasn't
Never
been
heard of that.
right.
Yeah.
So
I've never thought about
It's
that.
you guys
it's
are
a
gonna-
habit though for me
Right.
though.
It is,
I don't
yeah.
know why I do it.
But also, I don't know, COVID style. Are you not supposed to touch your face and hands on your, anymore?
That whole
I don't
thing,
know.
yeah.
But all I know is every early flight I'm ever on, I'm like watching looking in the inside of so
A
many
lot of
people's mouths.
yawners.
And I even nudged my kid at church the other day. He just constantly just had his mouth open. I'm like, okay, at least cover your yawn. Don't make it so obvious that the pastor's looking right at you.
You're a morning person, though. You're up and rolling. You're not, if you're on a 6 a.m. flight,
I'd be
everybody's
more yawns.
tired.
Well, I'm
and
going to
you're
cover
saying,
my mouth.
hey, this is the middle of my day here.
That's true, too.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good seeing you guys.
Good to see you, Kalai.
Are you filling in all week?
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
bounce around
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
Off and on.
I
We
always
got
like to come in for a tough 2 hours and then blow out. Yeah.
Nice. That's awesome.
We got Parker was in earlier. He's gonna be back on Tuesday. Our old producer Haley. Did you meet Haley last time?
I've met her briefly, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She's great. She's gonna be in tomorrow.
Can't
and my
wait.
daughter's gonna be in tomorrow.
Fantastic.
She reads a lot. She got to meet the Shelby Van Pelt.
I saw she was in town.
Yeah.
It was the Remarkable Creatures,
Yep.
right?
That author,
Yeah.
she did a thing last night, and my daughter got to chat with her
That's-
and hang out with her
Yeah,
last night.
that's
So-
really cool.
Fantastic.
And they're
So-
making that book into a movie, right?
It is. It's available now.
Oh, it is?
You should watch it. You would love it.
I would.
Seriously.
I love the book
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Yeah, it like just came out
Friday.
And Sally Field is the.
Yeah.
Is it Fields or Field?
Hey.
Sally Field.
I don't know.
Fields.
Fields.
Sally
I
Fields.
will give you an
Field.
update. Trish started watching that the other
Yeah.
day, and I saw it because Sally Field, and I said, is this that octopus thing? Dave loves octopus.
Yeah.
He said that's his favorite creature. And
Yeah.
I knew Christy had told you about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So good. I'll start watching that.
Yeah, we were talking about that last night because she referenced it. I think when I was not on the air, I was somewhere, and then I think Molly had her in because she reads like crazy.
Yeah.
She just it's nonstop. 50 plus books, a year. But she'll always recommend. She has these recommendations. Well, when she recommended that one, I think a lot of people pounced on it. And, and then we all read it and started talking about it. So I think the book did a lot of business in this area.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
and now I think the movie's great. You'll like the movie too.
Oh, I'm into it. I'm going to go check it out. All right.
Excellent.
Good seeing you.
So,
I'll see you guys soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See you
Have a
soon.
good week.
Thanks,
Have a
Clyde.
good one, you too.
And then next year you're playing in the golf tournament. Come on.
Okay, I'm in.
That's your goal.
I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in.
We'll have training done.
We'll have 2 KHQ teams.
Okay.
And you can be on one. Since you're going to have your lesson and all.
2 hours.
Oh, yeah. Good luck at the lesson. Yes.
All right, let's do a break here. We'll get to the entertainment news. We also have our Hot Topic segment still to go. It's the Dave and Molly Show today with Ken and Quinn. We're live from the Numerica studios.
You know that feeling when you're driving through a neighborhood and see a brand new home going up? Maybe it's the layout you love. Maybe it's the lot. Maybe it's the idea of building something that's truly yours. If you're planning to build a home in the next year, Numerica Credit Union can help make it happen. Right now, when you apply for a Numerica construction loan by May 31st, you can get $5,000 in lender credits toward closing costs. That's real savings that can help make building your new home more affordable. Plus, you'll work with a home loan team that understands the process and helps guide you from blueprint to move-in day. So if building a new home is on your radar, start with the right construction loan. Visit numericacu.com/construction-loan to learn more or connect with a Numerica home loan expert. Numerica Credit Union, equal housing opportunity, all loans subject to approval, federally insured by NCUA.
Imagine the people you'll meet after you win the guaranteed million at Northern Quest. Your third cousin twice removed, for example. He'll be thrilled to stop by and reminisce about all the fun family moments you didn't share as kids. Not to mention that time he got a dental bill last week. Still, totally worth it, right? The 25th anniversary quest for the million giveaway. See website for details. Northern Quest, 25 years bold. We've all got that neighbor. Their house is bigger, their car is shinier, and somehow even their clothes look cleaner. But that all changes when you win the guaranteed $1 million at Northern Quest on New Year's Day. Still, it's probably not too soon to brush up on your unsolicited lawn advice. The 25th anniversary Quest for the Million giveaway. See website for details. Northern Quest, 25 years bold.
Liberty Park Greenhouse and Garden Center has been locally growing and loved since 1928. With 3 generations of gardening and plant knowledge, Liberty Park is here to help you plant with confidence. The greenhouse is in full bloom with geraniums, petunias, begonias, hanging baskets, and so much more, all in vibrant hues. Liberty Park Greenhouse is stocked with plants we've grown that thrive in the sun or the shade, and a knowledgeable staff to help you set your garden up for success. We have planters ready to go, or if you prefer to build your own, we have soil, plants, and pots for every personality. Now is the time to plant. Make sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram for gardening tips and upcoming sales. Let your garden ideas take root with help from Liberty Park Greenhouse and Garden Center. The greenhouse is open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5:30, and Sunday, 10 to 5. Liberty Park Greenhouse and Garden Center in the historic Perry District at 8th and Perry.
I went into the dealership for a routine oil change, and they told me that I needed new brakes right away. I knew I didn't want to get it there because it was more expensive. I had heard about Golden Rule on the radio, and so I went in there and had them check it out and was told I did not need new brakes.
Hi, Dallas Lowe with Golden Rule Brake. You deserve an honest repair at a fair price, and we do promise to make it easy.
Hi, I'm Cindy. I have been raised in Spokane most of my life, and I work for the school district here in town. That's what made me happy. I mean, it was like they didn't do a job that they didn't have to do. They told me I didn't need done, come back in the spring, and they'll check them out again. And I think being a lady on her own, they might take more advantage of that. So it was nice having honest people tell you that you don't really need this being done right now.
Schedule now at goldenrulebrake.com.
Golden Rule Break. Entertainment news. Brought to you by Golden Rule Break.
All right, let's jump into our entertainment news, shall we?
Yes, sirree.
We talked about that. I don't know. I don't think you were here, but we referenced the other day that Jimmy Kimmel was not going to do a show on the last day of Stephen Colbert. A lot to follow there.
Oh, okay.
I like a solidarity thing. Like, I'm not going to put up a new show. I'm just going to put up a rerun. Everybody should watch Colbert's last show.
Okay.
And then there was no word from Jimmy Fallon on that. Well, now there he is, and he will join the Jimmy Kimmel, and they will both put on a rerun.
Nice.
Okay.
And now we just got to wonder if they'll be at Colbert's show. Like Molly was wondering.
Yeah.
For
the last one, which I believe is a week from tomorrow.
Okay.
Yes. It'll be the
Thursday.
21st.
Yeah.
So anyway, if
you
you're
go.
a late night person, I don't know how many people still do that, but
late night solidarity, I guess.
and if Molly were here, she'd be happy to know that there is a player from the Savannah Bananas. That's going to be joining the cast of Dancing with the Stars.
Really?
And I don't know who it is, but whoever it is, I say we root for him.
Yeah,
well,
100%.
they're probably got the acrobatics and all that kind of stuff, little foot movement.
I got to meet one of the Savannah Bananas
Really?
when we were at the Super Bowl. They were just all sorts of random people. And Bradley, of all people, was like, that's a Savannah Banana right there. I was like, how do you know that? He's like, I just do. And we went up and talked to him. And yeah, we got I think he did a little like juggling the baseball, doing like one of his little things for us for social media.
Oh, that's super cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
For those of us that went to the Journey concert and we were thinking, we got to see Journey.
Yeah.
We're not going to have a chance to see him. Journey just announced 40 more North American dates to the farewell tour.
Oh, whoa. 40 more.
40 more.
Wow.
So if you want to see Journey, they're still out there and they're still doing it. I like the show.
Playing the hits.
They played the hits. Yeah. So there is, we won't talk about this too much because I know we're a bunch of guys here and it's going to sound weird for us. But the new Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue is out.
Oh, yes.
Is it?
So anyway, if you're into that kind of thing, you'll see them.
That brings back memories when I was I might have been a sophomore, maybe a junior, and I got, that was the only magazine I got.
Me too.
Sports Illustrated. And I remember coming home from lunch one day and my mom had placed it right on the dining room table, and it was Cheryl Teague's. And she said,
Nice.
She said, "Oh my." It was, And I said, well,
it's sports.
What's
Sports Illustrated?
She was aware of the swimsuit issue.
So if you just had a Sports Illustrated membership or like subscription, you would just get that every year?
Yes.
It just came in.
And I was like you. That was the only magazine that I got. I looked forward to it. It always came on the same. It was probably like a Tuesday. It was always like a week late, really, because but it was be the middle of the week, and I looked forward to having it be there. And then there was always, and it was always like in. Now it's later for some reason. It always seemed like it was in January or February was when they would have the swimsuit issue.
Oh, right.
And it's like all the football stuff is happening and it's just starting to fade off. And then all of a sudden there's some bikini girl on the cover and that was your magazine. It's like, this is fantastic.
It was, but there was also outrage. There was always people. But
and back then it was a regular just a regular magazine, the swimsuit issue. Now it's like a full thick deal where it's almost a separate thing.
Yeah.
And that was pre-Sports Center. There was no internet. I mean, you had to read about your football team and see what was going on and who you got and all that.
That's so fun.
They do have some celebrities that are featured in the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue. Hillary Duff, Tiffany Haddish, Alex Earl, and Nicole Williams English. Should be on the stands tomorrow. I believe the internet thing comes out later today.
Okay.
Well,
yeah.
Good for them.
I hate to admit, but the one reason I became a Ronda Rousey fan is she appeared on the cover of, so I don't know if it was Sports Illustrated, but she was in a painted on bikini. It was nothing but paint. But there she was. And I thought, wow, Look at that.
Yeah. And she likes to beat up people.
And she's going to beat you up, too. She's going to get in there and
how did this come up? We were watching TV. This is probably last week. Your name came up, and I was telling Nadine, I was saying, because it was a Ronda Rousey thing. I think she just won a fight or something. I don't know. Anyway, her name was on something, and I said, Ken has 2 crushes that he has talked about on the air. There may be more that he's never talked about, but the 2 you've talked about on the air were Jenny Finch, remember the softball player? You loved her.
Love her, yeah.
And she was like from the Olympic, softball.
Yeah, gold medal.
And then Ronda Rousey was the other. And I said,
I
Ken used to, he couldn't wait for the next Ronda Rousey fight. He would pay for her on the pay-per-view. He loved Ronda Rousey.
I was all in.
That's awesome.
I was all in. Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the word is out.
Yeah, I know.
Who are your crushes, Quinn? We never get to talk about your crushes.
I know.
I don't know if you can admit to them.
No, I can't.
Right.
Maddie knows them all. Emma Stone was a big one.
Oh,
for me.
really?
I loved Emma Stone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, growing up, she
The
was a
great
big one.
Emma Stone.
The great Emma Stone, I would say. I really loved both the 2 girls in the Hannah Montana show when I was growing up. So I have always loved Miley Cyrus, and I still would probably still be like celebrity crush. And then Emily Osment, I believe, was the other one that was on the show. So
Is that
I've heard
Haley
that
Joel
name.
Osment's sister, or
maybe?
Okay.
I actually not sure, but yeah, it's possible. But those were I know those were my 2. The 2 Hannah Montana girls were my big ones as a kid.
That is awesome.
And then as I got to more teenage, college, I loved Emma Stone. So that was probably those are probably the 2 big ones that there was many throughout my life, but those are the 2 big ones.
Yeah. Emma Stone is never. I love Emma Stone,
Yeah.
but I in a different way. Like I've never. I don't know if she's of course she's attractive, but
Right.
it's not like a.
It's her vibe.
Yes,
She's
and
got a
I
vibe,
just think she is one of I put her kind of like Leonardo DiCaprio, where it's like those are 2 people that for that generation or for that age, they are absolutely the best at what they do.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'll just, for no other reason but them, I'll watch their movies.
Yep.
Yeah.
Regardless, because they always choose really good, or Emma's in quirky stuff I like.
Yeah.
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 And they're also risk takers in movies.
Right.
I mean,
right.
they're
genre style.
Yeah, I mean, Leonardo DiCaprio has been some terrible characters in movies. He's also very likable characters, and I like that's cool. I think that shows that the depth of the actor. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
If I had to go with my crushes right now, I would say Charlene, Charlize Theron is always
still
on the top. And then on the other side, I've always had a crush on Harry Styles. And
who hasn't?
I will admit, Mr. Harold Styles. I think that dude's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I
would agree.
Not literally, but
I
he's
can
a
see
voice.
the appeal. Yeah.
There's a voice there. Yeah.
I know there's a lot of people that like Matthew McConaughey.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson. And I didn't know this, but there's a chance that they are half brothers. Have you heard about that?
No,
Anybody?
really?
They've got an upcoming show called Brothers, and they're going to tease the rumor that they are officially half brothers in real life. They play fictionalized versions of themselves. And I think you'll like this because Woody Harrelson says he compares it to Curb Your Enthusiasm. So it's going to be like a comedy, but it's going to be them in weird, funny situations, but they're playing their own character.
So they kind of come up with a premise, and then you just kind of go with it.
He says that everything, he says, we play ourselves, but everything is fictionalized. He says the show starts with him coming to Texas to hang out with Matthew, but once his bus is inside the gates of his ranch, it's not going to go anywhere. This was the concept, and we've done it for the first 8 episodes. So they got 8 episodes in the can. This will be early fall on Apple.
I'll watch those 2 dudes.
Yeah. And they do hang out together. They're pretty good friends. I think they smoke a lot of pot together. That's kind of their thing.
Hey, if you have not watched the first season of True Detective, I know that was years ago, but those two.
I watched that because of you.
Was good. Yeah, a little serious subject matter, but wow, that was good. Yeah.
And we are in Spokane, Washington is one of the markets in the country. We are a huge Weird Al fan base here.
I can believe that.
It is a thing.
Yeah.
Weird Al is working on a stage show called Dare to Be Stupid, the Weird Al Musical. And I think Sam was talking about this when I was over on the TV set earlier. And it's the Weird Al Musical. Get it?
All right.
Get it?
Yeah. Okay, all right.
He was trying to make people get it.
Yeah.
Weird Al already has a movie about his life.
Yeah.
But this will be a bit different. Dare to Be Stupid is the name of the AI of Al's 1985 album, as well as the title track, which I believe was a Devo song, right?
Yeah.
That they redid.
Yeah.
You're a Weird Al person.
I love Weird Al. Yeah. I grew up on that, and then the movie that they made is hilarious. I love it. So I would like to see him because he comes here somewhat often.
Yeah.
So I would like to go see him. at
It's
some
like
point.
every other year at least.
Yeah.
And
I gotta
always
make
sells out.
Yeah.
In fact, I think in the Inlander Best of, that won Concert of the Year.
Wow.
Did it?
Yes.
Hey.
Yeah. I mean,
Weird Al.
for whatever reason, I think D&D Steve on our text line, there's a couple on our text line, but we're just in an area where we have a high concentration of Weird Al fans.
Right.
So you moved to the right spot.
I sure
Clint.
did. I know. I loved. It was a fun thing to learn about once I moved here. How much people loved him.
It's a go-to.
Yep.
Quite something.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I think we're good on entertainment. Everybody good? Still good.
It's coming in.
You mentioned you love Miley Cyrus.
I do. Yeah.
She will get her star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Next Friday.
Excellent. Well deserved.
That's good.
Hey,
Yeah.
good for her.
Love that.
Man, just that she's still around, obviously,
Yeah.
way hotter than ever. But
Yeah.
wow.
Very
Where she came
underappreciated as a songwriter, and
Right.
and I've always liked her voice.
Because after you do the TV thing, you can become a throwaway easily.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
100%.
She definitely had the
Yeah.
talent.
And she's kind of changed because she was obviously with Hannah Montana was very pop focused and all of that. And some of her early stuff was pretty poppy, but now she's more into like almost kind of rock style music. And Maddie and I call her our generation's like Stevie Nicks type voice is like and she does a lot with Stevie Nicks.
I love that voice.
Which is really cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we love her.
With you all the way.
Yeah.
D&D Steve on the text site. Yeah, he has all of his releases on CDs and half are on cassettes.
That's awesome.
Oh, he
all
goes,
the Weird Al.
He goes deep.
Yeah. Probably at a few of the concerts.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
All right. All right, we're back after a break. We will get to the Hot Topic segment when we return. This is the Dave and Molly Show. Molly is in France. Ken and Quinn filling in. We'll be back live to the Numerica studios. You know that feeling when you're driving through a neighborhood and see a brand new home going up? Maybe it's the layout you love. Maybe it's the lot. Maybe it's the idea of building something that's truly yours. If you're planning to build a home in the next year, Numerica Credit Union can help make it happen. Right now, when you apply for a Numerica construction loan by May 31st, you can get $5,000 in lender credits toward closing costs. That's real savings that can help make building your new home more affordable. Plus, you'll work with a home loan team that understands the process and helps guide you from blueprint to moving day. So if building a new home is on your radar, start with the right construction loan. Visit numericacu.com/construction-loan to learn more or connect with a Numerica home loan expert. Numerica Credit Union, equal housing opportunity, all loans subject to approval, federally insured by NCUA.
Northern Quest is giving away a guaranteed $1 million. Which kind of speaks for itself. Unfortunately, I've got another 16 seconds to burn here. Did I mention the $1 million? Cash money.
The Quest for the Million giveaway.
Oh, thank goodness.
Only at Northern Quest.
Spring is almost here, and that means it's time to hit the road with confidence. At Clark's Tire and Automotive, we're helping drivers shake off winter and roll into spring with great tire specials and expert automotive service you can trust. Need new tires? Clark's Tire and Automotive has spring tire deals on top brands to fit your vehicle and your budget. Plus, our experienced team can take care of everything else your car needs, including alignments, brake inspections, oil changes, and AC checks. Winter potholes and rough roads can take a toll, but a quick spring checkup now can help you avoid bigger, more expensive repairs later. At Clark's Tire and Automotive, there's no pressure, no gimmicks, just honest advice and quality work done right the first time. So before your next road trip, commute, or weekend getaway, visit Clark's Tire and Automotive today. With 4 locations, check out current tire specials online at clarkstires.com.
Hello, this is Dan Clark from Clark's Diamond Jewelers in beautiful downtown Coeur d'Alene. Clark's is more than just the oldest and most trusted diamond jeweler in the region. It's also where each and every month brings something special worth celebrating. And for May, that means emeralds. Rich with color, timeless in style, and treasured for centuries. Emerald is the birthstone for May, and there's nothing quite like the deep green brilliance of a beautiful emerald set in fine jewelry. Whether you're celebrating a May birthday, an anniversary, Mother's Day, or simply looking for something unforgettable, Clark's has a stunning collection of emerald rings, pendants, earrings, and custom designs for you. Hand-selected gemstones, exceptional quality, and friendly local service you can trust. For generations, families have chosen Clark's Diamond Jewelers for life's biggest moments. Come see why Clark's is more than diamonds. It's tradition, beauty, and value. Clark's Diamond Jewelers, since 1907, has been right here at 307 Sherman in beautiful downtown Coeur d'Alene.
Businesses work hard to build trust, and Pinnacle Investigations helps protect it. We provide professional, compliant background checks with real customer service for local employers. From criminal checks to employment verifications, we help you avoid bad hires and costly mistakes. When you're hiring for your business, details matter. Find Pinnacle Investigations online at whoareyouhiring.com.
Hot Topics. Brought to you by Clark's Tire and Automotive Center.
Our hot topics start with birthdays today. Celebrating his 33rd birthday is Morgan Wallen.
Morgan Wallen, country star.
I would say a country megastar.
Megastar,
But also throws chairs off rooftops, too.
He's done some country-related things.
He's been on Saturday Night Live. I think he was the first time he was supposed to be on. Then they suspended him before he started.
Right.
It was it was a COVID thing or something, right?
Something happened.
That was
And then there was some other stuff. And then they said, "Oh, you're too big of a star. We got to get you on." Then he was on. And everything seems to be fine. So the moral of the story is, if you're a super big star, you can do whatever you want.
They'll pass it. Some cases.
Robert Pattinson is 40 years old today.
Oh, yeah. He was Mr. Twilight, among other things.
Also known as Cedric Diggory in Harry Potter.
Oh.
Yep. In the
Really?
Goblet of Fire. He's Cedric Diggory. My boy!
Yeah.
That's him.
I don't know that. Say the name again.
Right.
Cedric Diggory.
Diggory?
Diggory.
Really?
Yes.
I love that Quinn knows all that stuff. Lena Dunham is 40.
Oh.
She used to run around naked in the girls' show, I guess.
Way too much, yeah.
Yeah, that's what people said.
I tried to watch. After about 2 episodes, I surmised it wasn't for me.
Well, the title is called Girls.
Yeah, it was for the younger girls to experience.
I think Molly was into that for a while. It was an HBO show, right?
Yeah.
And it was a hit.
It was pretty hot.
Darius Rucker.
Hootie.
Some people, a Hootie and the Blowfish. Although, somebody told me this, and I don't have the data to back it up right now, but somebody said that he has more hits as a country artist than he did as a pop artist. Which, there was a stretch of time when he owned pop music. It was just like he had that sound. A lot of people accused him of having the same sound in every song.
Sure.
But it worked.
Oh, it
and
did,
they were all huge hits. And then he said, "No, now I'm a country guy." And I
He's
guess
been doing that for years.
That's what I've heard. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's a big time golfer. And he's
big
good.
time, big time.
Single digit.
I think his big album was called Cracked Rear View or something like that. Cracked Rear.
Something like that. Or Mirror.
Yeah, something like that.
Hang on.
Yeah, Only Want to Be With You and all those big hits he had.
Yeah, no, this is not going to work for me.
Yeah, he is a bit. Is he still a Florida guy?
I thought it was South Carolina.
it looks like Charleston, South Carolina.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
What else are you finding out about him, Quinn?
Finding out his biggest album was True Believers with the song Wagon Wheel on it, which that's a massive hit.
That's a country thing.
Hey, yeah,
See?
totally,
Me, mama,
totally.
like a wagon wheel.
You know that song?
I do. Yeah.
Really?
It's funny because I only know him as a country artist. I don't really know.
Oh,
I
right.
think I've heard now of Hootie and the Blowfish and stuff, but I've never listened to them and was not
Hadn't
with
had
their
the
music
flash.
growing
Yeah.
up. But I know Darius Rucker as country artist and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
So that's my perception of him.
Because of the generational thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was probably, was it early 90s, mid 90s when he had all his pop hits?
Right.
What year was Hootie big? Does it say when
I
it's
think
like,
that was mid, wasn't it?
And here is Ken is correct. The Cracked Rear View was their big 16-time platinum album in 1995.
yeah,
Hootie
mid
and the
90s.
95. That would
Yeah.
make sense right in there.
Yeah.
Wow.
What does it say about his golf? I think he's either a scratch golfer or I know he's like a single digit handicap.
Let's see. He is typically plays with about between a 4.7 and 5.7 handicap.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's good.
That's legit.
Yeah. Wow.
And I think the last time he was here, last time I remember him being here, he played 3 rounds of golf and was only here 2 days, and that included a concert. Like he played.
Oh, he's got to have that.
Yeah, he got here, played maybe 2 rounds, and then the next day he played a round, and then the only reason why he didn't play 2 rounds is because he had to do a show that.
Well, sure.
So it was 3 rounds in 2 days.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
awesome.
That's his world.
He's a cool dude.
So, Stephen Colbert has a birthday today. We've referenced earlier. Next week is his last show.
Right.
Like ever.
It's a clear off. Yeah.
And we'll get to his guest tonight in just a bit. But he's 62. He's only 62. I thought he was older than that.
Boy, he's a young. He hasn't changed his look. He looks
Right.
exactly
Mhm.
the same. He used to be on the Daily Show way back in the day.
Mm-hmm. That's where he got to start, right?
Yeah.
And Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman is 65 years old.
Oh yeah.
Still alive.
Okay.
Has done incredible abusive things to his body.
He has.
But he's still
Working
here
for
to
him.
tell the tale.
So someone like Quinn, a huge basketball fan.
Yep.
But you didn't see Rodman in his prime or anything like that. What do you know of Rodman? What do your friends talk about?
Well, what
Right.
I don't know about my friends as much. What I'm very
Yeah.
grateful for from my dad is also a huge basketball fan. So growing
Oh,
up,
yeah,
he bit my little brother Liam and I like. You're getting on YouTube and you're watching a 10-minute reel of Larry Bird today. And today I'm going to show you Dennis Rodman. Watch how he rebounds and stuff like that.
Hey, there you go.
So I didn't have a full opinion on him because I didn't actually watch the games. But a lot of those older school, like 80s, 90s NBA guys, I have watched a lot of at least highlights of and stuff. So I love Rodman. I think he was awesome.
yeah.
And when I first started playing, I didn't know how to shoot yet. And my family's all swimmers. So I was like, who needs to play basketball? We're swimmers. Like, I'm big and I was like 6 foot in 8th grade. So I was huge as an 8th grader. And so I just wanted to be a big guy. And so I'd watch a lot of like Dennis Rodman and Kevin McHale is what my dad would show me and guys like that. And Hakeem Olajuwon was a big one. So early on, I focused a lot on my post game, which.
Well, you got good. That's good parenting.
Yep,
Being
good parenting.
trained up.
I would agree.
Rodman was one of those guys that, and there's multiple athletes that are this way. Richard Sherman, I think, is one of them. Where if if they're on your team, you love them.
Yes.
But if they're on the other team, you absolutely hate that guy. He's obnoxious. He's a jerk. He's this. He's that. He's bad for the game. But then if he's on your team, no, man, that's what you got to do, man. We need a guy like that.
Yeah, he's hurdling
just how he
over
is.
chairs
It's just Dennis.
Yeah, exactly.
But it was fun to see him in The Last Dance, that documentary with him. All the stories they had of him was super funny, and I didn't know a lot of that stuff.
Right. Yeah, I heard an interesting documentary. It must have been about the Bulls, and they were talking about Rodman, how he could be an instant villain and then an instant hero in the same game.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
You know, it's like, of course, the opposing fans always hate him, but he could really be like, oh, no, Dennis, don't do that. And then later, he's like a save-the-day guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's awesome. He's
Still with us.
Oh, yeah.
He's the one that dated Madonna, right?
He dated Madonna, and then he had something very bad to say about her. One of the reasons why they parted ways. And then he also dated, I don't think they ever got married, Carmen Electra.
Oh, yeah.
Who was married to my cousin. You're in that whole stretch. And in the Michael Jordan documentary, they talk about how the team came looking for Rodman, and they basically show up at his hotel room, and Carmen Electra is naked, and she's hiding behind a couch because they're all coming in there to find Rodman to bring him back because he went AWOL from the team, and he went to Vegas and just and it was during the season.
Yeah.
And the coach said, well, no, it's good for Dennis. Needs to get away for a little while. And he thought he'd be gone for a couple days. And it was like after the 4th or 5th day, they said, you guys got to go get him and bring him back here.
I remember that documentary, and they had one little clip from Carmen Electra, and she goes, I didn't know when the season was. It was like, oh, she's innocent. Don't blame her. This is on Dennis. Yes.
I don't know what Rodman's doing these days.
No.
The great Stevie Wonder.
Oh, yeah.
Stevie Wonder is 76 years old today. Today is his birthday, and he is in the history books. He's won 25 Grammys. That is the most ever by a male solo artist.
Wow. And boy, he got those in bunches too, a lot of those.
And I believe he's the only person to this day that has won back-to-back Album of the Year Grammys.
Songs in the Key of Life, I know would have been.
Yeah.
And then probably
it was in the 70s.
Right in there, yeah.
Trying to think of the other one.
Yeah.
But
boy, he had a run.
And then he made a couple of crap songs too, let's be honest.
Well, yeah.
I just called to say I love you, pile of crap. Sorry.
That was kind of an automated drum beat.
Yes, very automated.
And it had a couple of 2 verses too many.
Yes. Yeah.
It's kind of a Valentine song, sure.
Are you Googling Stevie? What are you getting? Quinn's the best Googler ever.
Yeah, it's not, for whatever reason, I don't know what I Googled, but it's not giving me anything right now. For him.
Yeah. But on the other side of I Just Called, I always say Superstition, one of the greatest songs ever. And one of the
I agree.
One of the greatest intros, too.
That guitar.
Yeah.
25 as a male solo artist. That's, I don't know how close the next person is.
Right.
That's pretty impressive.
Right.
And I told you the story about him when he was, he went to a Blazer game one time. He was a guest of Paul Allen.
Which is awesome.
This is great.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Yeah, it is.
But he was sitting right under the basket.
Well, and then, so
Come on,
what's
man.
the problem?
I'm not going to say what the problem is.
Okay.
It's like,
Right.
that's a good seat, man.
That is a prime seed, yes. Yeah. I do know Mr. Wonder has always had a good sense of humor.
Oh, yeah.
I think
Yeah.
when I very first started, I might have still been an intern. I was probably a part-time weekender. And Stevie Wonder came to Pullman, and none of the radio guys really cared. It was kind of like, well, so they gave me a pair of tickets, and I drove down to Pullman and saw Stevie Wonder. And as the show started a little late, he came on stage, and of course he says, sorry, we got here a little late. They let me drive the plane. I thought, that's pretty good. It was really foggy, and I thought, hey, there's Stevie Wonder. They shouldn't have let me drive. Yeah, so.
I've never seen Stevie Wonder.
Yeah,
he'd be a guy that I would love. I'd even go see him now, and I don't know how active he is.
Yeah,
but-
that might have been 85, 86, and
Wow.
really early. And, it was kind of Prince and Madonna time, but then Stevie Wonder came through, yeah.
I like it. Magic Dick.
Oh.
Careful. Magic Dick is a real person.
Really? Yes.
Jay Giles band. Yep.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
He was the harmonica player.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a strange band because you had Magic Dick, and then you had the actual guy, Jay Giles, who the band is. I mean, it's called Jay Giles Band,
right?
And there is a guy, Jay Giles, but the lead singer was Peter Wolf. So it was just it never. It's hard to like. Well, who's in charge here?
Yeah. And how many times did Peter Wolf get called? Hey, Jay. Hey, Giles.
Yes, that's exactly it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you would think, just like the lead singer always got called Pink, I'm sure, in Pink Floyd. Hey, where's Pink?
Well, maybe not that one.
Yeah.
Harvey Keitel. You like Harvey Keitel?
Interesting actor. Yeah.
87 today. Plays a tough guy in almost every movie he's in.
Oh, yeah.
Pulp Fiction. He was great in Pulp
He's
Fiction.
a cleaner, wasn't he?
He was the. He was the wolf.
The wolf.
He was
yeah.
the wolf.
He was the wolf.
Got to call the wolf.
Yeah, the wolf.
And then the wolf. When you analyze that, the wolf really didn't do a whole lot.
Was all talk.
He was all talk.
He was all talk. And I always was. It makes me so uncomfortable in that scene because I'm saying, hurry up.
Yeah.
You don't have time to sit here and talk about coffee. Get in there and get that thing cleaned. It's like, you got a problem here.
Quinn, you got to see.
Yes.
Quinn has not seen Pulp Fiction.
No, I haven't.
You got
It's on our list. Maddie and
Yeah.
I might. We've been saying we should have hopefully some time this weekend for some
Yeah.
movie viewing. So maybe we will finally get it on.
And
watch
that's
that.
one you could even watch and say, I got to watch that.
Yeah, I even
Kind of piece it together because it's one of those.
In talking to my mom on Mother's Day, she was appalled to know that I have never watched Pulp Fiction.
Even your mom?
Yeah, we spent like 5 minutes on Mother's Day with her, not actually yelling at me, but essentially being like, "How have you never watched this? Like, why did you?" And I was like, "Well, we didn't watch it when I was growing up." And she's like, "But it's a classic. Like, it's John Travolta. Have you not seen it?" So they've been getting on me too about watching it.
Yeah, hit parents. Yeah,
It is a great movie on multiple levels.
Yeah.
It's pretty. It's pretty good. Do you remember the first time you saw Pulp Fiction?
That was with you in a hotel.
Yes, it was.
Now,
Very good.
We weren't spending the night together.
No.
But we just happened. That was a radio conference.
Yes, we got in.
And we had just checked in and it was late.
and it was East Coast. It was probably Atlanta, and we get there and we get to the hotel and on the cable vision or whatever the movies you could buy was Pulp Fiction.
And that was a big deal. You could see it almost like, wow.
And and I had just seen it at the for $1 when it on in the theaters here in town. And I said, "You have to see this movie," and this is the time. And because the next several days we're all stacked up with the stuff, it's like, well, now's the time. I think we stayed up till like 2 a.m. and watching. And that was the first time you had seen it. My second time
and I really. That's when I just get more joy the more I watched it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I didn't even know what I was seeing there at the start.
Yeah.
But then after the scenes are over, when Christopher Walken's talking about a timepiece and how he
kept this timepiece.
I know. It's like, this is just so bizarre.
It's your dad's watch.
I know, yeah. This uncomfortable hunk of,
There's so many things. Once you see it, Quentin, then all these things are going to start to make sense.
Oh, yeah.
And then from the words of Ken, the wolf, he was all talk.
He was all talk. Yeah. Are we happy,
I love
Vincent?
that.
Yeah, we're happy. He opens that briefcase.
Let's take you back to the year 1637.
Wow.
Long time ago, 389 years ago today, a cardinal, Cardinal Rochelle of France, invented the table knife. Prior to that, people used daggers to cut their meat and pick their teeth.
Oh,
wow!
And the cardinal had the sense about him to round off all of the knives at his table.
And not do like a sharp.
Yeah.
Right.
Huh.
Smart
It
man.
was in the 1600s.
Little
We've come a long way.
Innovator.
Refinery.
56 years ago today, the Beatles, the movie Let It Be, premiered in New York.
Hey.
And this did not go well. 41 years ago today, the year is 1985, Bruce Springsteen marries Julianne Phillips
I remember.
in a secret ceremony. Remember that?
Really?
And she had a Portland connection, didn't she?
I think so, yeah.
Some sort of a deal. I remember that. Yeah.
And then, almost immediately after that, then Bruce Springsteen was hanging out and spending a lot of extra time with one of his bandmates.
Oh.
And then he later married her.
Oh.
Patty Scalfia, right?
Patty.
She was a background singer,
yeah.
right?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Springsteen and Julianne Phillips made it 4 years.
4
Did you hear
years.
that, Molly? 4 years. Did you hear that in
Yeah.
France?
Did you?
4 years, Molly.
Yeah.
32 years ago today, Johnny Carson made his final television appearance of his life.
That makes me feel very old that was 32 years ago.
And it was on the Letterman show. Yep. He came out and did,
yeah.
I think he did a top 10 list or something. He came out, and that was the last time he was ever on television.
Yeah. I remember he had a little cardboard cutout of a desk. And he put
Oh,
it
that's right, yeah.
He put
Yeah.
it in front of him like, I'm more comfortable at a desk, just like this. Yeah. Uh-huh.
That's funny.
That was about the last time. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I think it was, well, I think he died in the early 2000s, but he never did television again. He was just, and it was so weird for a guy that was on television every night for 30 plus years.
All right.
Like, there's no way that he doesn't resurface somewhere, but he totally checked out.
Totally did. Yeah. Yeah. Enjoyed life from there.
It was on this day in 2004, Frasier aired its final episode. And you were a Frasier guy,
I
right?
did.
Yeah.
I probably went about halfway through that series. I know that was on forever. Smart, funny.
Yeah.
And 8 years ago today, I'll mention this because we have a story. 2018, Margot Kidder passed away. She was 69. She was living in Montana at the time. She was the original Lois Lane in the first Christopher
really?
Reeve Superman movie.
okay.
Way back in the day. Ken and I got to meet her one time. Tell everybody what happened, Ken.
Well, we met her up at the, it was the VA hospital, was
Yes.
it not?
Yep.
They were filming, and I believe we were delivering donuts?
We were delivering donuts on
And-
Free Donut Friday.
They were doing filming, and I think we rode an elevator with her.
That's exactly it.
And she was probably concentrating on her lines and not really.
She wanted nothing to do with us.
I don't think she really cared about DJs and donuts.
No.
And yes, I'm writing down and we're doing our scene.
Yeah. No eye contact. No,
She was focused.
She was very focused.
It was. But it was Margot Kidder right there.
Margot Kidder.
Yeah, we used to do a thing every Friday after we would do the show. We'd do
Yeah.
a full show. And back then we were coming into the studio probably, I don't know. We were physically there like at 4:30, 5.
Right,
always
yeah.
early.
Oh, you had to be an hour early.
And Fridays are hard.
Right.
We'd do the whole show on Friday. And then after we'd do a couple of things and then we would leave. We would go pick up donuts.
Oh, yeah, at the donut place.
And then we would go to 3 different locations all around the area and deliver donuts. And by the time we got done, it was like noon.
Yeah.
And we were ready to drop
Oh
dead.
my gosh.
And
yeah.
once in a while, we'd do a Coeur d'Alene. It'd be like
Yeah.
150.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we'd come rolling back, tired, about ready to fall asleep.
And the thing was, it was like we would deliver these donuts. Like donuts are great. Everybody loves donuts, but donuts are like that's like the early morning thing.
Right.
Like a donut at 11 o'clock in the afternoon, like who does that?
Yeah.
Depends, yeah.
And but just for logistics, we couldn't get to the places quick enough.
Right.
But we tried.
Did our best.
We had hundreds and hundreds of deliveries over the years.
Oh,
Yeah.
my
It was
goodness.
3 or 4 every Friday for, I don't know, 15 years.
Years
whatever.
and years.
Television notes tonight, Chicago Night, Chicago Med, Chicago Fire, Chicago PD. As Quinn knows, you got NBA conference semifinals.
Yep.
The Pistons hosting the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yep.
What's that series? That's game 5?
Ooh, game 5. Yep. It's a back and forth. Detroit won the first 2. Cleveland won the last 2.
Oh.
Back to Detroit. So
Okay.
We'll see. I'm rooting the Pistons.
Okay. I'll root for the Pistons just
Yeah,
because.
I'd like to see 'em.
Detroit.
All right, we'll call it a day. Tomorrow on the show, you'll be here tomorrow early.
I will be here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
pop
then
in.
my daughter will be here. Christy,
Fantastic.
she's a book reader. We'll get some stuff from her. Our old producer, Haley. We love Haley. She'll be with us. Quinn will be with us.
Yeah.
Be a fun day
Get
tomorrow.
a couple of females to balance it out.
Yeah.
Yes,
That'll
we
be
definitely
good.
need that.
That'll
Yeah.
be good, yeah.
What happens the rest of today for Ken?
I have an appointment right after the show. You mentioned my birthday was on May 1. I have technically been driving illegally since
Oh my
then.
gosh. Get
But
him, you guys.
I know, get him.
Law
but-
enforcement, get him.
But before my birthday, actually, I have a little appointment. I get a new license today. 'Cause
Okay.
is it every 4 or 6? I don't know.
I think
what
it's
it
6
is,
now.
But
Yeah.
it is up. So hopefully I'll get a new picture and get all my stuff together. And then back home, I know I'm going to hit a wall this afternoon.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah, yesterday was a long day, too.
Going to get
Yeah.
caught up on some stuff, and I won't stay up too late because I'll pop back in tomorrow.
All right.
Awesome.
It'll be a good Thursday by then.
Quinn? Easier day today.
Yeah, much easier day.
Okay.
I'm going to kind of take it easy. Got some stuff I got to finish up here at the station and then probably get to the gym. And I think tonight is going to... Actually, tonight, Wednesday? It's trivia night.
Oh, trivia
never
night.
mind.
Yes,
It's not
I-
a chill night. It's going to be a great night.
You get the team.
So, so we're going back to trivia. So hopefully we'll
Okay.
get ourselves back in the money.
All right. We'll be rooting for you, and we'll want to know the verdict tomorrow morning.
Yeah. Well, we'll have answers for you guys.
All right.
All right.
I will finish up here and then head home. I think it's going to be an indoor day today, and I, too, will catch up on some sleep.
I think it well deserved
Yep.
after a long, long day
Yeah,
yesterday.
yesterday was wonderful.
Out and about, outdoors, yeah.
And I'm looking forward to tomorrow's show already. It'll be great.
Yeah, it's going to be
That'll
fun.
be good, yeah.
All right, have a great day, everyone. We'll be back tomorrow. Now, tomorrow I will be on KHQ during the news segment, and we believe that Molly will be on with us at some point.
Yes,
correct?
I believe so. Yeah,
Okay.
she should be joining us at some point, probably in the morning, first hour or two.
From France, live from France.
A little international hookup.
Yeah.
That's very awesome.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow. The Dave and Molly Show from the Numerica Studios.
From the Numerica studio, this has been the Dave and Molly Show, brought to you by Northern Quest Resort and Casino. And remember, if you missed this show or any other show, you can always find them wherever you get your podcasts.